Oh my god! It's been such a long time, everybody. Hi, hello. How are you? Say hi,
You say
everyone.
that, but it feels like it's only been like a week.
That
I
that
mean,
one doesn't exist anymore. So,
It feels it feels it feels like it was
it's
only yesterday. Yesterday.
anyways, welcome back. Today, we're going to be responding to one Miss Lily Orchard and her video of wholesome versus dark media.
It
I can't wait for her to explain exactly what those terms mean and the
seeing
differences
In a
between them.
reliable and respectable way.
and
Yep.
seeing this new avatar feels like talk about a fucking downgrade, man. Like
I like it. It's fine. Gives you like it's a very simplistic thing, but it also gives a lot of personality with the size of the eyes.
well, this is the cartoon that we've seen because
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
yeah,
I know
Lily
this
used to
person, but I've not
Lily
seen the
used to have like a fully like drawn avatar with a lot of detail, and now they've either downgraded or sidestepped into this more cartoony. Uh,
I mean, I don't mind it. I think it's fine. I actually kind of like this one better than her other one because, like, I don't know, her other one was just like really weird how sexualized she made it sometimes.
We like titties, dude.
I mean,
Doesn't
I
matter
like
what she-
titties. That's true. However, I
Doesn't-
don't. Lily,
I don't.
like,
I'm different.
I mean, Lily's
Lily
go-
repulses me.
I love how you immediately. I'm not different.
I'm sure Lily. I'm sure Lily's Gardevoir
Right.
liked her tits as well.
I mean,
Yeah.
what do you mean? I NTR'd Lily. I took her Gardevoir.
Okay.
See, you went there and you went there and you knew that you go into the Pokemon thing. You knew Jake was gonna go worse. And yet you did it.
Exactly.
Why would you say-
Look,
why would you say
it
something that's so
says
controversial
in
that's so
lore that
Because
that was okay.
Because
There's no laws against Pokemon, Batman.
There's no laws against it, raw.
XD.
Yep. Okay. I'm hitting play.
Speaking of raw and
I'm
XD,
scared.
Background element of multiple packets of discourse for a while, in which fans of wholesome media and fans of darkfic are constantly at each other's throats in a high-stakes battle over a raging lava flow to see who gets the honor of ruining media for everyone else. Will it be the lovers of wholesome media who will sanitize the edges off everything and everyone until we're all watching nice, baby-faced golden boys give speeches about friendship like a youth pastor in a pastel gay conversion camp? Or will it
This is
Okay.
the guy talking. Sorry.
no, this is a trans woman.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying let's
yeah,
use the
right.
correct pronouns just so this shit can stay up.
It's fair.
But it's okay.
It is
So
it is a very hilarious assumption, however, that you made, Sir Baller. But
Well, I
Yes.
don't know this person at all, so I can only go
I
by
know.
what I've heard. So
I know.
I don't know.
it's
I don't
funny.
know who Lily Orchard is
it-
because we can't go by names anymore. Remember,
Mhm.
names don't matter.
yeah, they don't matter.
Names-
But
names aren't
anyways,
real.
so that was kind of a reductive description of wholesome storytelling, don't you think?
Well, it was
Well-
kind of a weird way to phrase like, is that the big battle over media now?
Yeah,
Wholesome versus grungy
the-
or edgy?
yeah, the way it's phrased is that wholesome and dark are directly opposed. When it's like, no, they're just two different ways to tell media. But the way that they're putting this up here is saying that they are indeed both like against each other, and it's like that's
No, it's
fundamentally wrong.
Well, they
yeah,
have that
like
thing, don't they,
40K.
that
I think
people-
is sort of that perfect example where you have this grim dark setting, but the grim dark makes the wholesome all the more impactful.
Well, I think
I
people
don't.
think
I don't
that
know. I don't know if I'd
you
ever
have-
consider it wholesome though, because even though there's just wholesome moments, it's still a grim dark story.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're still
but-
but it's still
Yeah,
wholesome
a
within.
grim dark setting, but you can have like
You can have
wholesome,
wholesome moments.
things happen in it.
Yeah, you can
Uh,
have
y-
wholesome moments, but I wouldn't say it's a wholesome story.
Whereas if we have like the inverse, where we have like a thing that is just entirely wholesome all the time, no edge, no grit, we just want good vibes all the time forever. I mean, shit
Yeah.
like that does exist. It's out there.
Yeah, I
Mainly
think, and I think
children's media.
I don't understand the point of their statement though. I don't know why they would ever like they're different like spaces. So like people that want to watch something wholesome won't be in the mood for watching. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're not gonna
You-
invade
Yeah,
each
the
other's
people-
space.
Yeah, the people watching Care Bears aren't gonna fucking switch to 40K. You know what I mean? Like it's
Or if they
You
are, they're gonna
say
vote
that.
for their own-
You'd
No,
be
but it-
surprised how many
Well,
bronies
but
there
no,
are
you
all the
know
time.
what I mean though. Like
Yeah,
people
I
who
know what
go
you
for
mean.
one thing aren't usually going for the like
Well,
exact opposite.
well, I think the thing is that somebody could love both. I mean, I love like not
Yeah,
those
you
things,
can.
really, but I love like dark stuff and like really wholesome stuff. But it's like I'll
But
watch whatever mood I'm in.
we all know somebody who doesn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like it just depends on the person. But most of the
Yeah.
time, like this shit
I've-
wouldn't like they don't contradict each other, but they don't usually coincide. Like they're just
No, I
different
mean,
stories.
I think somebody making something like more dark or whatever, or darker tone, isn't taking away the enjoyment for someone that doesn't like that, because the alternative to that thing being made is that that thing wasn't made. You're not going to make something wholesome instead.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
exactly.
to think, just for the audience here, what are some examples of like wholly wholesome content? Like I can't
My
think
Little
of.
Pony.
Teletubbies.
So yeah, we are talking basically just children's media.
Well, I mean, even My Little Pony has some absolutely not like incredibly dark stuff, but comparatively speaking, like it's not all.
Well,
wholesome.
that's actually why I'm using it as my example, because I'm in like structurally it's the inverse of 40K. It's a wholesome setting. The basic tone is just pure sugar, and then occasionally you do dip into darker stuff to like make a point or to round out a story,
Yeah.
just so it's not like monotone, but it is at its core a wholesome thing, versus 40K, which is at its core a grimdark thing, but to contrast that a little bit, you do have wholesome stuff in it.
I want to ask, like, what you count as wholesome. Like, does a wholesome thing, like, can it have like no violence in whatsoever, or can it have like a
It doesn't-
happy
it
ending,
doesn't-
or what?
You can
doesn't
have
have
some
that-
violence. It's more about like the tone.
That's
It's
what
the tone of
I
the
meant.
backdrop.
Like, is Harry Potter wholesome? Like, there's death in Harry Potter, but it's mostly an
I would-
upbeat story.
if
But
we're
that's what I
talking about
mean, I'm curious.
the movies, I would say
Oh,
the first two
okay.
are pretty wholesome.
But the thing
The
is, I don't know-
first two I would count as wholesome. The third one, I think, pretty universally is agreed that's where the story gets a little bit more mature, and a little darker. Mature, by the way, is in its requisite fucking quotes.
But
But,
my thing would be like, when does something not become wholesome? Like, why isn't the third Harry Potter movie wholesome? I don't like that movie, by the way, but I'm just like,
You don't like Azkaban?
No,
No.
I don't like the Harry Potter movies. I think they're terrible. I
Yeah,
like the first two
that's a
and the
basic
fifth
thing.
one.
But the idea is that like I kind of also hate this because it doesn't have to be a fucking binary. Not every single story is wholesome or grimdark.
That's what I'm trying to like. Where
That's a
is
weird
the
one.
line?
Well, the line is it goes into something else. It doesn't immediately go to grimdark. That's the weird
That's
thing.
that's kind of where I'm wondering. Like, just because something isn't wholesome or grim doesn't mean like
Well,
it's not a binary. Like you said, I
I'm
don't
tr-
understand the.
I'm
common.
trying. So
Exactly.
I'm still trying to understand like the degree in which
Well-
they're even going at. I'm gonna rewind it just so
yeah,
slightly.
bring it back, and let's honestly let them get. Well, we can't do that because we're doing a recording.
When
Because I want to get their full like I want to get their.
We can
full,
always like let them play and then go back.
no, yeah, hold on. Let's talk let's do a point for point. Like we'll do it for
Well-
wholesome and then dark. Like
Well,
let's
yeah,
see
that was what I was
they're-
trying to do. That's
Act-
why I let that.
yeah,
why I
that's what-
paused.
Yes. So
Stop that.
let's replay what they said on the wholesome thing. We'll see if we can get a better understanding of it.
We won't.
Will it be the lovers of wholesome media who will sanitize the edges off everything and everyone until we're all watching nice baby-faced golden boys give speeches about friendship like a youth pastor in a pastel gay conversion camp? Or
So,
Also,
it's a very
slow the-
specific example.
Can
So-
you slow the fuck down as well, please?
Well, no,
not
so
you, this person.
yeah. So here's the thing. So
I think we lost Matt. Oh, never mind.
I think he was thinking.
continue with that. Let the next point play because they're about to say it.
You cut out. Could you please repeat your point?
Oh, did it cut out? Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Yep.
I'm firing up again. That's why. So the
Stop it.
well, no, fuck you. Play
Fair
Warframe. Which this podcast is brought to you by Warframe.
No.
the free to
No,
play.
it's
it's
bought-
not.
No, it's
free to
bought by
play
the tank.
server.
It's
Oh,
always
motherfucker!
Nitank.
You stopped the other recording, so I have to show. You know?
No, it's
I
legal.
could get-
It's
I
against
could get in
TOS to
trouble for that
fucking do
shit.
that.
I could get in trouble
Yeah,
for
no,
that shit.
I'm fucking with you.
What about
But,
the tank?
Yeah,
Play,
Natank. Yeah,
Warframe.
Natank. Yeah, 100%. We own Natank. so
Ah,
that's
this
fine.
safe
yeah.
sponsor.
Yeah.
The safest sponsor.
But anyway, the let's get the whole point because it sounds like they're going for the extreme. So I want to see what they say about
So-
the other thing.
Look, yeah, let's hear what they have to say
Or
about
will
dark.
it be the lovers of Darkfic who will wash the world in sinful, bloody degeneracy like you've released a Catholic priest in a preschool, or a weeb in a preschool, or a conservative politician in a preschool, or a guy with a
Wow.
rifle in an American preschool, or
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so none of that had to do with fucking media, you absolute fucking monster. But good to know where your biases
Damn,
are.
American
like,
preschools are
and-
fucking gnarly. Dude.
And like, notice how it's only like conservatives, because again, Lily's a stupid, super.
Well, no, it
lefty.
wasn't just it wasn't just conservatives. It was religious people or like monsters. So
Yeah.
you know,
Well, I mean, it was
Right.
specifically Catholics, and there was that whole Catholic debacle, but it was like more or less the people like within the Vatican that like covered that shit up. It was this
Yeah.
whole debacle. I think it was the early
just-
2000s.
your debacle.
It's just odd how the first thing they go for is like, yeah, they want everything to be like, they want the rivers to run red with blood.
Yeah, and be all
and
super
then
edgy and
decides to-
whatnot, even though there's varying levels of dark.
Mhm. But here's
Mhm.
the thing. That's what I was trying to say. Is it seems like they're going for the extremes of both, not for any new. Which, you know, shocker to no one. But it's just what it is.
Also,
Yeah.
apparently, yeah, we have to now, because of that tirade, apparently we have to go on a coffee break with Lily.
Yeah,
Yep,
because
because
like she was,
because they literally triggered themselves. So
yeah, by thinking about people who have different opinions than they do.
how fucking dare they?
Literally conjured a situation in their head, got mad about it, and now they need to sit down.
Yeah, yeah, it's the typical.
Okay, I know we're
typical
starting
lefty.
early, but let's talk about being an actual meme of yourself.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like it's cringe as fuck. It's like, oh, good job, dude.
yeah,
It's
and,
like, why do people always make fun of us? They don't
shut-
need to make fun of you.
It's like you
easy.
literally showed that your own fucking words actually fucking hurt you. Granted, let's be 100% fair. This is done for like the sake of comedy, but like the way this comes off means that you can't really deal with your own fucking.
Well, I'm
like,
just arguing
words.
it's
Also-
not very
also-
funny, but
Also, yeah, if it's
It's not
comedy,
at all,
shouldn't it be
yeah.
funny?
yeah,
But it's the only way you arrive at this as a joke is if it's like hashtag relatable. Am I right?
Hashtag.
Well, I mean, like in a dark sense, the whole like what was it? Putting like a person with a gun in a preschool. It's like, haha, America has problems with school shootings.
Man, I just noticed that somebody in our one of our other Discord groups actually said something about shootings on July 4th. So
Yeah, it's
That's
weird
what-
how
that's how that-
conversations line up,
Mhm.
considering what we were talking about before we were recording. But that's not the issue.
Yeah, but kind of going back, she is going into the extremes of both ends when there's varying levels. But even if we take a look at those extremes, it's like, I don't think that's what they want. That
Also-
maybe their preferred storytelling direction, but like I'm pretty sure most people just do have some variance within their media diet.
And I was about to say, and also once again, got to state this fucking point as hard as I can. These aren't the only two things in media. Like,
Oh yeah,
there are other things besides grim, dark,
Like-
and wholesome.
and also if we want to talk about like the great, like to just hit the nail on the head super early, it doesn't matter on each end. It just matters whether it's good storytelling or bad storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
so would they put a conservative in a kindergarten as wholesome or not?
I don't
Well,
know.
no, as far
I
as
don't
I'm
know,
concerned,
but like,
Apparently, the second a conservative drops off their kid at a fucking school,
Yeah,
then
yeah, they're
like,
evil.
fucking
yeah, but it's
bullshit.
like who's the one who's the side that's that primarily defends like the people attracted to children? It's mostly the left, isn't it? Like hardcore lefty dumbasses.
No, that's a fucking
Yeah.
can of worms we don't need to fucking get into.
Fair
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
need to go down the
Both sides
politicalism.
call the other side pedos all the time when really
Exactly.
the only actual pattern is people in positions of power over kids. That's a job that attracts pedos. So
This
you
is true.
need better
I
screening
don't
for
like
that.
teachers.
Mhm.
I don't like Sin.
Yeah,
Teachers,
it's forced,
coaches,
rough,
priests.
It's sand.
Mhm.
At least we can all agree that sand is the villain.
Sand is the.
But anyways,
And
let's.
since we're being miserable cunts about it, hey, let's just remember again how every time a male teacher has sex with a student, it's rape. Every time a female has sex with a student, it's like,
Nice.
oh, she was caught having sex with a 14-year-old.
Nice.
With a 14-year-old.
I never call it rape.
And,
I
and,
find
and
it
it's
just
like
so
and it's like,
interesting.
oh yeah, nice,
Well, it's 'cause-
nice.
Where were all these teachers when I was growing
Fucking
up?
South.
Dude,
I
where
mean,
was
to-
she when I was in school?
Nice.
I mean, to be fucking
Nice.
to
Like-
be like sort of doomery for a moment, it's because like there's just a lot of idiots that think that men can't be raped. That's just it.
Well, yeah. but that's a topic for another day.
Don't
Yeah.
worry,
This
Invincible.
is a good story for another time.
Don't worry, Invincible season 3 is coming out. You'll be fine.
In case this is copyright, how are you guys doing?
I don't think it's copyright.
Because I thought that was Banjo-Kazooie music for a moment. I'm like,
Video
oh,
game
fuck,
music
that's-
usually isn't copyrighted.
It very,
Usually.
it
not
very,
Usually, more often than not. And like speaking of like things like Cyberpunk,
Well-
for instance, the entire soundtrack of Cyberpunk is actually non-copyrighted. They did that
Well,
on purpose.
that-
They recorded
yes,
a bunch of
they-
songs and then actually made them so it's copyright free.
that is true. But
There it
then let's also not forget that the Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack is linked to Nintendo, who are fucking notorious for being shitty with their copyright.
No, Banjo-Kazooie is an Xbox now, right?
Is technically owned by
Owned by Microsoft, yeah.
Yeah, because Rare owns Microsoft owns Rare.
Yeah.
So
So maybe you can get your fact checked.
When
along
when
with your
the
head.
so when the stuff that since it was released on a Nintendo console, wouldn't that still somewhat be
No,
attached
No.
to
They,
it?
cause they, cause
they
they
don't,
didn't own
they
the
don't
IP.
own the IP.
they're just letting Nintendo use Banjo-Kazooie for Smash, the same way Square Enix
Well, no,
and
it wasn't-
Sony are letting Snake and Cloud be in there.
Mm-hmm. Well, Square Enix doesn't own Snake. That's Konami.
I also said Sony.
Snake.
So
Yeah, I think it might be Sony, but basically, yeah, Nintendo doesn't own Banjo-Kazooie. Is the main
Yeah.
thing.
They used to.
They used to, but they don't now, which is the point.
This is true.
Gonna be honest, even I don't know where I'm going with this. I just started typing and opinions came out. Okay, so
then why did you
go
write
back.
it?
You can edit. All right. So when you were typing this out, you can edit. There's a backspace button, my dude.
Yeah, you
No,
can
no,
edit
but-
and try and type.
Sorry, my girl.
How dare you. No, but
Yeah.
no, but the thing is, it's like, oh no, something just came out. So yeah, we get it. You're so fucking hardcore on your side.
So here's the thing: if you
We're
were
trying to be funny.
if you're trying to do that joke, one, the pacing of it is just completely off. Like if you were to just start as you're stating the points, you would start stating them faster and faster and faster, and then when you do that coffee break, sorry, the words were evacuating my skull. If you're doing that coffee break, it's only do it for like a second or a second and a half. Like
Honestly, the joke is fine, but the problem is it's so fucking tired and played out. Like, here's the thing: in a vacuum, that would be kind of funny, but the problem is that like we know who this person is, and they're ostensibly a cunt. So
Yeah.
or I would do basically that similar joke of like rambling until I need something to cut me off. I just use that we'll be right back screen with the that's used with like
Yeah, but-
Fallout, the
but
Indian and the.
Isn't that joke usually done when you go on a tangent about the thing you're talking about and going, sorry, I would have been off track.
Oh, yeah, like his-
not like if I was like, I want to talk. Because his thing, if I did a video now, it'd probably be on Doctor Who. It'd be like if I went on a rabbit hole about Doctor Who and then suddenly started talking of, I don't know, like knife crime in prison, and then it'd be like, well, that was a weird tangent. It's like, yeah, it was. Why the fuck did you put this in your video?
Yeah, that's the thing. When you're doing this type of joke, one, stay on topic. If you're gonna ramble, then cut yourself off.
nope. We're gonna start out the fucking video by attacking some of the fucking audience and making them click right off of it. That's a really smart tactic.
Of course, it's the smartest tactic for a YouTuber. Make everybody hate you.
Yep.
fandom's always had this problem where everyone is different and has different opinions on everything, but they're also insular and all feel increasingly entitled to be agreed with. While discourse often gets dressed up with academic-sounding terms like media literacy and purity
that
culture,
you?
and these terms
Yeah.
I'm just like, he's trying to make a point, but I'm like, I've literally known you for 59 seconds, and I feel this is entirely the description of you, of
Yeah.
living in an echo chamber.
Yeah, well, thing is, Lily lives in an echo chamber she created by herself. She lives in her
Oh,
own unique echo chamber.
I
Can
still
we get
think
listen to that, the start of that again, by the way, just because I'm like,
was gonna say-
I just, it feels like a self-report.
And like, I get why it's problematic on Twitter, but I still appreciate that fucking baller is still close to me.
well,
So
well
what?
You keep calling her he.
I mean, because
I think it's
Lily-
the voice that throws him off.
It's the
It's the voice
voice.
that throws. Yeah,
Yeah.
as I said, the voice is throwing him off.
Oh,
But I find
yeah.
that hilarious, but like that is like, like fucking, they would fucking try to cancel you over that, even though I think it's hilarious. But
oh,
you know,
it is
so-
hilarious and also true. Asa
Oh,
for
I don't
just
care if they're polite. I just think that they're an idiot. That's my basis. I don't care how they identify. I just know they're an idiot. That's it.
Gotcha.
That's it. It's got nothing to do with their gender identity.
It's
It's their
fair.
opinions that matter.
Exactly.
Yes.
Also, it's just this is something like I've given Lily plenty of shit for this, considering like has the super duper feminine avatar and then just does no effort to actually sound like a
See,
woman.
this is
Hey,
something-
some
this is
people
something-
can't, dude. It
This
depends on
is
the voice
something I
you're
don't.
given.
I was about to say this is
Mhm.
something I don't want to fucking get into because there's another YouTuber I really respect who is trying to do that and she can't. So let's just let this fucking one go.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah,
And there's-
I'm just saying because I don't know this person and
Exactly.
And from the pictures that I've seen of Lily Orchard, like she tries to look like it at least.
Let's have a disclaimer. If I say he again, I am making a mistake, and anything that I say is that against Lily Orchard is purely because I think they're a fucking idiot, not because of their gender
Literally-
identity.
Literally, literally. has
or I may
nothing-
agree later. We don't know.
It's something that is just becoming off the cuff. So yeah, it's not anything out of hate. It's just well, sorry, it is out of hate, but not about the identity, but about the person.
Thank you.
Dude, why would we be transphobic? There are so many other ways we could be assholes.
Exactly.
Exactly. Well, to be fair, like as far as the crazy people are concerned, just because you're being an asshole, you suddenly are transphobic.
I can't be transphobic. I've had sex with many gay guys. I mean, what? Let's move on.
I can't be transphobic. I love the transmission of my car.
I can't
I'm
be
not
transphobic.
gay.
I love Transformers.
I have
Transphobic. I love traveling by train.
I have dates with women and sex with men.
Dates with women and sex with trans.
Got news for you. That means you
that
can't.
means you're a train.
The got milk thing. It's got trans.
Oh my god.
Anyway, let's fucking get off this topic because I want to get my boy fucking monetized.
Gonna be honest, even I don't know where I'm going with this. I just started typing and opinions came out. Okay, so fandom's always had this problem where everyone is different and has different opinions on everything, but they're also insular and all feel increasingly entitled to be agreed with. While discourse often gets dressed up with academic sounding terms like media literacy and purity culture, and these terms
Okay, so media literacy, they stated the ability to consume media critically and analyze it. But for purity culture, just put religious misogyny. Basically, just once again, just taking another shot.
Yeah, and like once again, that has nothing to do with the actual media.
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes people will like say like
Yeah, people can say whatever the fuck they want to about something, but like that intrinsically has nothing to do with media analysis.
It can.
Right.
It can. It just depends on what perspective someone is coming
No,
from.
it fucking wouldn't. Like no,
Yes,
no, it
can.
wouldn't.
It
It would be.
can,
It's
though.
about the fucking media analysis. You don't have to be like, oh, religious misogyny has to do with the writing of a fucking thing.
No, I'm just talking
No,
about
it doesn't.
purity culture. Purity culture, not like in and of itself, not religious misogyny. Because I don't think purity culture is religious misogyny. At least not entirely. If that is a part of it.
What's purity culture?
I don't. It's just
The
keeping
only-
something
Basically, the
pure.
idea that you shouldn't have sex with people casually as a way of saying hello,
Yeah.
and
I feel
wearing
like-
clothes and covering your naked body is probably a good idea generally.
All right,
Yeah.
come on. Now, what's wrong with you guys? That's just
Well,
offensive.
no, and I was about to say, I think we've all kind of reached this point too with like media, where like there is a point where it's like, okay, stop the fucking pointless sex scenes.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
it's
like
just
fucking
getting fucking
yeah. I
old.
mean, you guys know that's like one of my big gripe with like older movies.
Yeah,
I hate that shit.
and it's not even like an anti-sex scene thing. It's an anti-frivolous bullshit. It's like,
Yeah, it's
yeah, okay, your show has tits in it. You're so fucking mature.
Yeah,
Can you like have characters that I care about now,
yeah,
please?
it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like,
'cause-
is this relevant to the story? No, then
Jake,
fucking move on.
how
Yeah.
long ago, Jake? How long ago was it when we watched Man from U.N.C.L.E.?
A couple weeks ago.
And how many pointless sex scenes are there in that movie?
I don't remember.
Quite,
I
quite a few.
I kind of checked
Here's
out
the
because the
thing.
movie kind of bored me.
Here's the thing: like a sex scene can be fine and well done, but it doesn't have to hit like the egregious fucking softcore porn levels. You can
But-
still tell
yeah.
a good story with a sex scene, but you don't even really have to show the sex. I forgot what the fuck
Well-
I just watched, and I had a really good example of this. But it literally just has a moment where two characters just kiss throw down, and then it cuts to them basically in bed together.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well, you
fake
do the
didn't
tasteful
actually-
thing, don't you? You do the
Yeah.
tasteful thing where you just like pan up and close the door or
Exactly,
zoom
that's
in
what
the
I'm
window.
saying.
You can do
That's what-
anything.
Yeah,
That's
what I'm saying.
why,
They kiss passionately. They disappear off frame, and then it just cuts to them in bed together. You
Yeah,
don't
That's
have to see the
why-
thrusting. You don't have to actually have the sex involved in that to make that a good scene.
Yeah, that's why, for example, like when it's normally played for comedy, like a lot of the, like for example, like the Roger Moore Bond movies, they don't like show this like 75-year-old man getting it on. It's normally just as he's pulling on a girl's dress, like what does one do in Rio if you don't samba, and then cuts. It's like, yeah, you could assume that they fucked. That's it. And it's played for a joke.
And anything I fill in the blanks with is gonna be way hotter than what some fucking director's gonna put in the screen.
And it's not even necessarily just
Exactly.
with sex
What we
scenes. Like
talking about
you
again?
can have like needless
we're talking about sex.
profanity, like with a lot of Rob Zombie movies. He'll just have characters say "fuck" 7,000 times in a row, or like he'll
Which
just have them be
honestly
like,
makes the
immature.
swear words less effective and
Like,
comedic
Yeah.
sense.
The scene of I think it was in his Halloween movie where it's like Laurie just takes a bagel and starts putting her finger through the hole to her mom, and it's just like, really, Rob? Did that need to be there? Like, I get Laurie's a teenager, but does she need to be all like super raunchy and shit?
Mhm.
Or even like a lot of times where you just have like gore for the sake of gore, like with the boys.
Yeah, I hate that
both
shit
the
as well.
comic and the show.
Or the
Fall.
like the Fallout show, like there were plenty of times in the Fallout show where there was just needless gore or gore that didn't even make sense with the story in terms of the character's reaction.
Or,
Like,
or the later movies in the Saw franchise.
Yeah, but at the very least with like the Saw movies, like they kind of knew they were just doing it because it was for because people
No,
found it
but
funny.
No, but that's the point. That's what I'm fucking fighting against. Is that there's points in the movie where a person will do the fucking task, but because they didn't do it 100% perfectly, like they'll cut their fucking leg off, but because they didn't fucking sing the fucking alphabet backwards after doing so, they get killed.
Wasn't
They
that
do
like the
They do that for the point of just slaughtering somebody, and that's the
Yeah, I
whole
mean
point of
that's the thing
fucking-
between like I don't like a lot of horror movies now, and it's sadly because most movies now aren't horror; they're just like
the gore fest.
Well,
Yeah,
that and
gore
it's
fest.
kind of funny when, especially after watching
Otherwise.
YMS's review on some of the Saw movies, just how easy you could just get around the trap. Like, I think it was when it was, is it Saw 3 where they have to use the scale if you have to produce like
That's
X
Saw
amount of
6,
uh,
Saw 5 or 6.
oh.
No, but that's them
Like-
being dumb. I'm talking about like the person actually finishing the task and then failing because we need to show people dying because for the sake of the movie.
so
That's what I'm talking about.
that's fair.
Not
It's been a long time since I've seen any of the Saw movies post
I recently
3.
went through the fucking full EFAP catalog on it, and yeah, like that's basically what they were saying. Is that like it's
Mhm.
kind of lame that like people actually solve the fucking problems, but they still get killed just because of the sake of killing people in a movie.
Oh, but hey, Jigsaw didn't kill any of them. Of
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fucking stupid shit ever.
killing is distasteful to me.
Now,
Now one movie that uses excessive gore but to its benefit is Brain Dead or Dead Alive, one of Peter Jackson's zombie films, but because he's just doing it just because it's a horror comedy for the most part, so he's using the excess of gore as like a way to like kind of like be ridiculous.
yeah, but what you just said, it's a horror comedy. These
Mhm.
people are talking about like horror movies, like they're fucking like these high like thought process things, when it's honestly just a
Well, yeah,
That-
I'm using it
that-
as an example.
that
of
or if
excessive
the-
gore is a good as to the
yeah. But you said
horror.
the person you said it was horror comedy. These
So
these
to-
are just straight
I
horror
know.
movies.
To go to a like where it's done tastefully is Sweeney Todd to show the brutality of what him and what's the name of the person who makes the pies?
Mrs. Lovett.
Mrs. Lovett. Yeah, their process of just showing how brutal and disgusting like this whole process of killing people, turning them into pies, and it's turning into a successful business.
But speaking of turning people into pies,
yawn.
Have tangible meanings, they're also terms that are easy to weaponize as a more objective sounding phrase for someone who just disagreed with you. See, this is the real problem of progressive language politics. Because we made it an instant mortal sin to call someone the R word, the raging Cotton Hills of the world just appropriated academic sounding language to call someone the R word, but in a glittery way with fireworks arranged as skull emojis. Yeah, slurs like the R word are vile, but there are advantages to just having terrible people openly identify as such up front, so you could just avoid or
Oh.
do something about them from the
Hey,
get-go.
I think
Hey,
this is the
I
most
admit-
that Lily has ever
Hey,
agreed
I
with
was gonna
us.
say I
Yeah.
agree with that. I've
Yeah,
made
same.
that sentence a lot.
I think I agreed up until then when Lily just said, "Or you could do something about it." It's like, what does that mean?
What? Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck
Wait,
that
go
means.
back. Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Well,
Yeah,
she said so that you can avoid them or do something about them, which
Yeah.
let's
retards?
let's play it again.
Yeah, slurs like the R word are vile, but there are advantages to just having terrible people openly identify as such up front, so you could just avoid or do something about them from the get-go. Because when someone
Yeah,
What is-
that's a
Yeah.
weird
What does that
one.
mean?
Yeah, what does it mean, Lily? Do something about them.
I mean, I think that if I had to put money on it, I would
Load
say
them
it's
onto
because
cattle trains, Lily. Is that what you
I
want
would
to do?
say they're being violent, but
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
as
Okay,
far as
best faith interpretation is just recognize this. Hey, this person openly uses no words. I'm not going to socially associate with them. I'm a no word user.
Yeah, I was about
well,
to say
that's kind of what I mean. Is what I
yeah,
hope that
best-
they mean.
best faith. It's like, yeah, do something about them, as in like remove them from your life, like kind of just
Yeah.
avoid them.
Oh,
But,
Or
like-
I would still say, or you can
But
just, like, if you
the
find
thing is,
there's a
because
massive
it's
I feel-
Lily, I
friend.
think she is partially maybe advocating to like
I-
violently assault them.
Well, that's because of patterns we know in the past. Lily again believes that you should just kill your abuser regardless of the circumstances. When it's like, no, if they're like, say they're down and the cops can come in and arrest them, like the job's done.
Depends the level of abuse. Depends on like fucking circumstance. I think in like about 90% of cases, you should be allowed to.
So
But here's the
there's
thing,
there's the
thing, Slur.
nuance.
Hang on. But here's the thing, Slur. You just prefaced it with nuance. Lily doesn't.
Yeah,
But I mean,
like this is
I am guilty of that a lot, aren't I?
Yeah. How
Yes,
yeah
you
because
are.
because when you
fair, you
inject
asshole.
nuance into a topic, yeah, it always turns the conversation into one massive depends. With Lily, it's this issue of no, they said you a mean word and they haven't been in your life for 3 years. That means you can kill them.
Yep.
is about the death of media literacy, there's a whole checklist to go through to see if that person actually has a real point to make, or if they just have a Nebula subscription and an ego. No shade to Nebula, but people who watch smart YouTubers often like to think that automatically makes them smart as well, and it just doesn't.
This
has been the backbone
I'm
of
smart.
'Cause-
No.
But here's actually, I want to jump off of that because the kind of person that's being described there, where they watch a lot of YouTube video essays and shit, so they think they're educated on the topic. They're not. They also don't have fully formed opinions on the topic because they just listened to
Yeah,
other people's
but
opinions.
hang on.
Well, that and also
I was memeing, but there is a point I want to make. They said that like because they make one point, we have to go through a whole checklist. No, you don't. All you gotta do is see the point.
No.
Yeah.
And then also, like, it's not just watching some YouTube videos. They said Nebula, which is basically quote unquote smart YouTube, where you have to pay a certain amount of money just so you can watch it. And it's like,
Well,
no.
I quite liked how. I mean, I kind of don't really even disagree with what she said, but it's more like they just went. These people think they're so smart, and it's people that fucking watch Nebula. But no shit against Nebula or anything. You're like,
Oh yeah,
But
of
okay.
course.
Yeah, even though I think
Let me
Nebula's-
shit on this thing, not shit on this thing. When meanwhile, like, I commit to Nebula is fucking scum. Like,
Nebula is also just a worthless thing that exists. It doesn't need to exist. It's just there for you to post your YouTubes of because you needed to blur out nudity or something.
Hell
when
yeah.
that's the case, just release your video uncensored on like Patreon or something.
Wasn't that
Yeah.
what Nebula is?
No, it's a completely separate streaming service.
Yeah, but like, what do you do to see those things on Patreon? You have to pay for them, don't you?
Yeah, but like it's you don't have to subscribe to an entirely different service, especially if you are a patron of that person. You're
Well,
not
don't
just
you have to subscribe to somebody on Patreon?
yeah, but you're not subscribing to two separate things at the same time. You get to see the uncensored.
Yeah, you're
version.
not subscribing to Patreon. You're subscribing to them on.
Yeah,
Patreon.
you're giving it to them personally as opposed
Okay,
to.
But like, if you're subscribing to one thing on Nebula, does that give you access to all those things, or do you have to subscribe to somebody else on Nebula after subscribing to Nebula?
No, once you subscribe to Nebula, you get access to everybody.
Then, like I said,
It's basically Netflix for really annoying people.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but here's the thing: like subscribing to one person on Patreon or subscribing to everyone on Nebula, I don't see that much of an intrinsic difference.
Well, it also
Because-
just depends on who you follow as well. Like if you don't follow any
exactly.
of those other people, like at the same time, it's like just why not just release it on your Patreon and on Nebula?
I mean, those.
I
Are
mean,
the hustlers.
that's the maximize profit type deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Maximize your profit because like not
But like
everyone's
I
gonna
said-
subscribe to two things.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is like I just like I said, I don't really see an intrinsic difference, and I haven't heard one from you guys either. So we'll just drop it at that.
It's literally just: do you want to pay money to see one person, or do you want to see
Everyone.
what
makes
is
the same money.
effectively a genre of people and just subscribe to that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, like
I-
you're both in both. But here's the thing, Slayer. Do you agree in my analysis of it? In both things, you're paying to see content.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
you're paying to see
Obviously,
content
yeah.
in both circumstances.
And in this instance, I just don't
That's my
want to
point.
I don't want to give money to Nebula, more in the case of I just don't think the people on Nebula are worth it.
Yeah, but
Because
what if
it's
there
just-
was one? What if there was one content creator that you thought was worth it, and you basically paid the same
I'm-
amount that Patreon would basically ask for?
Well, no, like
yeah, you
in
might as
the-
well just go to their Patreon.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're
At
not
least you're
Patreon.
not
They
like
only have
paying for a whole
Nebula.
bunch of other shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
They don't have a Patreon. They have a
More of it
Nebula.
is going to that one person you
But-
actually give a shit.
But if
to.
they don't have a Patreon and they just have Nebula, then I guess I just don't watch their thing because I'm not going to spend the money.
That's fine.
Like that's more what I'm talking about. It's not worth the amount of money because you're basically spending I think like $20 for a whole year so you can listen to Lindsay Ellis, Cinema Wins, Legal Eagle, Patrick Willems, like all the people that our crowd, that not even our crowd, that I personally fucking hate.
That's what I'm
So
saying. If it's $20 a year, that's like less than $2 a month.
Yeah, that is,
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
that
Like I
is
said,
true.
That's what I'm saying. I want to preface this. I despise Patreon as well because Patreon is a really lame service. But like, I don't see that much of a distinction from either one because you're basically getting the same services. And if
Like
it's
the,
that-
the
and if it's
only
that cheap-
distinction is quantity.
Exactly.
Yeah, quantity versus quality.
Mm.
It is funny to bring it back to Ace's point. Not to shit like I'm gonna shit all over Nebula. Not to shit on Nebula.
Media discourse since the early days of YouTube. It used to be people would whine about, you're stating something as fact, when it's really your opinion. Of course, anyone with two brain cells to rub together already knows that subjectivity is implied in media discourse. But it didn't matter to that guy.
Again,
I-
this is actually something I agree with.
I was
I
gonna say,
hate
I
padded
agree.
language. I find it's a waste of a script. It's a
Mhm.
waste of a breath. I don't
is.
need to say, hey, yeah, this movie's bad. In my opinion, or from my perspective, or in my experience, that is implied with a sentence. You don't
I was
need
gonna
to say that.
Yeah, if you were
It-
saying, yeah, it's like a lot of people do that. You're like, in my opinion, this makes no sense. It's like that's not an opinion thing. You've made like. a
Well,
fact
the thing
statement.
thing
Yeah, you
about
made
this is if
a
you
factual
look at
statement, and then not to
No,
mention they
opinions
use
can
the
be
statement as
wrong
a shield.
and factual at as well, because an opinion by definition, if it can be wrong, it can also be right. It can if you can
If your
formulate.
opinion is based on a false premise,
Yes.
your opinion is fucking faulty.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, then your
well, but
opinion
my-
is
but-
wrong.
Yeah, my basic one is always like just like someone's like, in my opinion, the Earth is flat. I'm like, you can have your opinion. You are an idiot, and you are incorrect.
That's
matter
that. Well,
what you
I-
think.
that's
Well,
why
I would just say that
when
their
it
opinion
comes,
is wrong.
My
I
opinion
mean, that's
is
why
one
when it
times
comes
one is
to
two.
But that's what I mean.
when it comes to media analysis, that's why I try to do the separation of like let's talk about the things we just enjoyed regardless of their quality. We talk about it. All right, now let's talk about how this is actually just shit. We had fun, but this was not a good movie. That's like our whole process.
We do that a lot. Here's the thing, right? Like Slur said, somebody saying I like or hate this movie, you don't need to preface with, in my opinion, I don't like this movie. It's like, of course, it's your opinion. You don't like something.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
also stating
Is
an
that according to
emotional-
the standards and metrics that I am using to judge the quality of this movie, I did not find that it was good. It's like a lot of words there that weren't needed in the sentence. Like in your own head, be your own editor. Look at the things you're saying.
Yeah,
If
just-
you skip all of the bullshit and you just say, "Yeah, I thought it was shit," everything else is implied. Or yeah, that scene where the guy came in and he had the gun, but then he didn't shoot anybody. He just like got in melee range and then got fucking one tapped by the guy. Yeah, that was fucking retarded. I don't need to say in my opinion, according to the metrics of cause and effect, according to the logic of the scene. No, unnecessary.
And it used to be that, in my opinion, was also just used as a shield.
That's what I mean. I think
Yeah.
well, you say used to it, people
So
still
yeah,
do
that's
it.
why I don't
It
like
is still
padded
a shield.
language.
It is
It's
still
like,
a shield.
or here's another one I really fucking hate. It's like, well, no, it's like, if you like it, that's okay. I don't want to yuck anyone's. I fucking hate that shit. It goes directly under my skin.
It's
Yeah.
such
Like,
a
if you
pointless
liked it, it's
statement.
okay. But I
'Cause
thought it was
it's-
kind of unnecessary. Delete
I
it from the
can tr-
script. You just
Yeah,
wasted breath.
I can trust that whoever is watching our videos, or who is communicating via text or whatever, can discern that they have their own viewpoints on shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if,
well,
the
if
average
I
cinema
say that
wins
I don't
fan
like
can't
something-
do that. So
Yeah,
Why
if
they
I
have-
say that I don't like something and somebody else interprets that as me telling them personally that they're not allowed to like it or that they are bad for liking it, I want them to continue thinking that. Fuck them.
Yeah.
exactly.
It very much is entirely on them, isn't it? When that happens.
Yeah.
Something about like personal responsibility, but can't have that.
Heaven forbid.
That guy heard an opinion he
Well,
didn't like and he
well,
got
well.
mad
That
about it.
isn't the consequences of my actions.
YouTubers used to have to pepper their videos with near constant reassurances about subjectivity on the off
Mm.
chance that we wouldn't have to deal with someone throwing
Hey,
screeching
this is
shit
exactly what I
in
was
our
talking
comment
about.
section.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't do that anymore because it never
Also,
worked.
that was a
and
really
the
cool
kind
show
of
about
Oh,
drolling
people
simple-
do it still.
People
I was gonna
still
say,
do
I
that.
see there's some YouTubers I like for their like their insight being good who still do that and then annoys the shit out of me because they think it helps like,
Yeah.
defend their point. And it's like, dude, just say your fucking like what your take on this
Yeah,
thing
just-
was.
It's like, did you like it or not? Don't worry about the comment section.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
people have to worry about the comment section because all the fucking dummies will literally run them over on Twitter. And
Exactly.
They kind of
Yeah, let them.
No, but they have to protect their
Farm
fucking
that
brand.
shit.
They have to protect their brand from it, though. That's what I'm saying.
You-
I don't agree with it. I don't agree
Eh,
with it at all.
To a
I-
degree, you do, but there's another degree to which it doesn't actually harm your brand for people to disagree with you on Twitter. People, I think, especially people who haven't been content creators for that long, vastly overestimate the importance and the impact of that.
People have
Yeah.
always overestimated Twitter.
Mhm.
Also, like if you, it is also an instance of if you highlight it, you're only kind of making, you're not only, you're making them visible. I was about to say you're gonna make them valid. They're probably could still be invalid regardless if you're showing them. But at least, but you do the harm of making it visible. That's why, like
You're
one
also
of the
telegraphing to your audience that disagreeing with me on Twitter is something that has power.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
It
that's
shouldn't.
why one of the more annoying things of like not even of late, like when Jim Sterling started doing that reading comments in that aristocrat costume, it's like, so we know one, you're finding like the craziest fucking comments, and you're clearly just trying to just dunk on on easy wins.
You're literally dressing like a fucking clown to put on a show about how much it doesn't bother you.
But the problem is,
bruh, come on.
To play devil's avocado on this, don't you agree that like some kind of damage control should be done if it risks your brand?
It depends on what it is. If it's
Yeah, what are you
something
talking about, though?
serious, like whatever way you talked about how it's like you liked a movie or disliked a movie, is that you actually kind of implied that you were okay with fucking World War II antagonists in some form. If you
Yeah.
look through your script and people's interpretation, even if it's wrong, you can kind of see how they got there.
Yeah.
Then yeah, absolutely. Do
Yeah, but
damage control where there is
Yeah.
potential damage.
See, there
Don't
you go.
do damage control just because people are retarded.
I don't know about
Exactly.
damage
That's-
control because
that's all I
it's a bit
wanted.
like the amount of people that had to be like, Duke, I liked the Joker. I do not agree with like blah blah blah, and they'd be like, you didn't. I was always baffled that people like thought they had to say that.
Well, you know, shit. You don't
Like-
agree with Arthur. You don't agree with Arthur Fleck shooting a guy in the fucking head. We would assume that because we assume that at least on a default level you're a sane person.
Well, that's what I
Brave
mean. I would have to wait for somebody to tell me that what he did was good for me to think that just because of common sense.
Yeah, like the whole,
Yeah.
like
This
or
is
like,
kind of the thing. This is why I'm downplaying Twitter so much, is because a whole fucking crowd on Twitter get fucking mad about shit recreationally. So if you just say you liked the Joker movie, they'll be like, ooh, is this guy an incel? I don't know. He has a bit of an incel vibe, and they'll fucking do that shit.
That's
Yeah,
what I mean. You
then-
can't win
And
with these
the more
people.
you react to that, the more power you give it. You just gotta let that shit slide.
Mhm.
Yeah, there is a lot of power in just ignoring them. Like you can just
There
go
always
on with
is.
your day.
Well, look at all these companies that like follow Twitter trends, like Disney and shit like that, and then now they realize, wait, this isn't
Or
making us money.
DiGiorno.
And it's like, yeah, you know, most people who live in the world don't like follow Twitter religiously. I think a lot of people in the Western world have Twitter, but a lot of them don't even use it that often. I mean, I don't have Twitter because it's cancer, but you know.
You mean X?
It's
No, I don't.
Twitter. It's Twitter.
It's Twitter. Nobody
It's
fucking
Twitter.
calls it X. Every fucking website I've read is hilarious. Whenever they mention Twitter, they go X and then in brackets formerly known as Twitter, like because they know that nobody knows what the fuck that we talk about if they just said X.
Well, that's why I like the joke in one of Mayo's little preview things where he's like, this thing on Twitter, and we played a clip of Elon saying, go fuck yourself. No, I'm sorry, I mean Twitter, go fuck yourself. X.
Yeah, like why? I don't know. I mean, I know we're getting off topic, but what the fuck was he thinking? I don't even like Twitter, but Christ.
It is one of the worst branding decisions I've ever seen. Twitter was so ubiquitous as a brand, it was an actual verb in the language we speak.
It's
Yeah,
still
I mean,
is though,
tweet.
isn't it? Like people don't.
I
not
mean-
say it anymore. It's funny.
And that's what you
Yeah,
said,
what
Blair.
even did he
You
replace
said-
it? I think just instead of tweet and retweet, he replaced it with like post and repost.
Yeah.
Like
I was about to say, and I was
actually
about-
removing the branding.
I was about to say, and yeah, sorry, didn't you say that like it was added to the fucking like actual like dictionary?
Yeah, it's like a word.
Yeah, I think it was like
Tweet.
Webster's dictionary or something. It was
Like
added.
lol, for
Yeah.
Christ's sake.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, this is why I think
Which makes me
Elon
upset.
secretly wants Twitter to die, and if that, and I agree.
Motherfuckers spent a fucking like did a spite $1 billion thing. I gotta respect that.
Well, yeah, the thing is, I think he's also trying to make at least as much money as he can out of it, and then like it's just to
Yeah, exactly.
slowly start to kill it.
Yeah, but I'm saying if that's the
And
case,
meanwhile, I
that's
think
what it is.
he'd make probably with how much advertisers and all that stuff have dropped from the site. He probably would make. He'd probably break even if he just sold all the infrastructure and just turned off Twitter in general.
Yeah, I think people's lives would be better. Actually, no, I take that back. There's some people who just who's in which the only reason why they haven't like had their one bad day is because they just go on Twitter obsessively. So
Yeah, so
Those
that's another
people
reason
are
we should shut it down.
with near constant reassurances about subjectivity, on the off chance that we wouldn't have to deal with someone throwing a screeching shit fit in our comment section. We don't do that anymore because it never worked, and the kind of drooling simpleton who had the shit fit in the first place has only gotten drowned out in the noise of short-form social media. We've all accepted that you can't be reasonable with an inherently unreasonable person. But over the years, as fandom has
True.
become more tribalistic, less intelligent, and more insular, an increasingly present argument has cropped up. And that's the debate over wholesome media versus dark media. Well,
when
Again, like
I don't,
like
I haven't seen this.
Okay, all right. We haven't seen it, but let's just hear the point.
The point at which Lily defines the terms and like sets down like what exactly the division is, I think that's when we're gonna get to.
Also, this video is only 17 minutes long. We are like 2 minutes and 30 seconds in, and she's still not said anything yet.
No, yeah.
I say debate, but it's more like two people in different bedrooms posting
Oh
Twitter
my
rants
god,
about how the other
stop
guy
the
is
fucking
totally not
topic.
Yeah, like
I'll
so why hadn't I
quit-
sampled the
quit
first
straw
5
man-
minutes of this, by the way? And
quit strawmanning both sides. It's fucking
Yeah.
weird.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Just fucking make the conversation. At least start the topic before doing this, so I know what you're on about.
yeah,
Because I don't want to watch two straw men fight because they're not going to do anything,
yeah.
for they are made of straw.
That would be
capable of
kind of
handling
fun.
the real world. And to an extent, I can see the tumor of an idea forming in their head, but that's the problem. It's a tumor. So the argument in one direction is that people who consume only wholesome, friendly media want their fiction to be a warm blanket. Someone who seeks escapism and only escapism in all its forms. People who view dark or violent content as inherent flaws. It's certainly easy to see how that stereotype formed. The fan bases for the bigger, wholesome shows about love and friendships
Now we're gonna go on the diatribe of the fandoms of these of My Little Pony and Steven Universe, which yeah, we know they're
So
both shit. Let's
Which
move
is
on.
weird
Well,
because when I
hold on
think
now.
of like people who are like puritanical about no violence or sex or anything in TV, the first thing I think of is like actually fucking boomers,
Mhm.
boomer women specifically.
Yeah.
You know, it's like those fucking. I'm on like the PTA board type head ass fucking vibe.
So Karens.
I'm joining the neighborhood watch because like I've never had a fucking job.
Which is weird. Like my mom's probably an exception because she's a boomer, but I showed her JoJo's Part 1 and she enjoyed it.
Well, because it's a vampire story. Bitches love vampire stories.
I mean, Dio is
I mean,
quite
that
is
is
an
true.
attractive vampire, so you know.
Dude, he's a very popular character and in the female fan base.
Yeah.
Bitches have to have boys, and they love vampires. It's a weird trend, but it's true.
And they love their vampires when they're like built out. They're literal just walls of meat.
I don't know about that because
No, they actually prefer them when they're like really.
I was about to
twinky,
say,
dude.
do you know when fucking Devil May Cry had a really surge of fucking female fans? Is when fucking V came out.
Oh
fucking
no.
Yeah, they- Yeah,
The
girl,
little twink who actually doesn't even fight. He has to use other demons to fight.
yeah,
for him.
girls
Bitches
like twinks.
Love V.
I don't
I
know
mean,
why they would like
even
twinks.
even before that, Edward from fucking
Yeah.
Twilight is a fucking twink.
Yeah,
I don't know. They
exactly.
were really drooling over Jacob and his shirtless madness.
Nah, Edward was the winner.
Yeah, but it was always in contrast of like. See,
It was literally.
if they're gonna have both, then great. But if they have to pick one, they usually pick the pretty boy.
Yeah, mainly because Edward's not a fucking pedophile. So,
That's
all
true.
other
That is true. Yeah.
He also created a fucking CGI monstrosity baby.
We need to watch those.
Yeah,
guys.
but he doesn't want to.
Oh, dude, the baby is
doesn't.
so fucking.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to
It
make
is.
love to the CGI baby though. There is a fucking person on this side of the debate that does though.
This is true
Ugh.
because the CGI baby is his daughter.
No, yeah, and then
No.
the other guy is like the CGI baby.
Fucking
oh my
werewolf
God,
boy actually like
Yeah.
imprints on the fucking horror baby.
Which
And
means
even
I'm
Edwards was like, dude,
And
what
they
the
had to
actual
make
shit
up
is
like a
wrong with you?
bullshit thing where like the child rapidly ages, so like
so it's less creepy, but it's
yeah.
like no. Jacob
It's
saw
still
baby.
super fucking weird.
Jacob saw baby, and he's like, "I'm gonna fuck that baby one day." That's literally what that scene is. So if you haven't seen the fucking movie, the second she's born and Jacob sees her, Jacob drops to his fucking knees. He wants to fuck that baby.
It's so it's
such a weird. fucking
like
movie.
And then the projection fight ends with like, as they're like, this is what we could have done, and then it shows the child like riding on top of Jacob, and it's like, okay,
no.
this is
Yeah,
fucking
that shit was like
weird.
at the actual end of a fucking X-Men movie, and then just goes like,
Which was
yeah, lol.
generally
Can you imagine?
Lol, can you imagine? It's basically, yeah, you're totally fucking right. Anyway, let's get back
Turned out
to.
to be-
We're done with that train, right?
Escapism in all its forms. People who view dark or violent content as inherent flaws. It's certainly easy to see how that stereotype formed. The fan bases for the bigger, wholesome shows about love and friendship turned out to be festering piles of mutated slurry. Interact with the fan base for My Little Pony or Steven Universe long enough and you'll have a horror story eventually. What was
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
yeah,
Steven
that's what
Universe fan like drove a girl to fucking suicide because she didn't draw Rose fat enough.
Yeah.
And don't even,
Oh.
and don't even get
Well, I
started
think
on
I think she
little
didn't
pedophiles
succeed,
and-
but she attempted it.
Don't get any
No,
started
no,
on-
I'm pretty sure that was a successful one.
I mean,
There's a whole bunch of this shit, and you know, it all just kind of
I'm-
comes out all at
and
once.
it's
honestly,
kind of
Success, you
it's
know.
kind of why for the most part I'm very anti-fandom because of this shit, because like I feel like the more I immerse myself in quote-unquote fandoms, the more I'm just like, I'm fine just being by myself.
I think it's a. I
Well,
don't
see, this is the thing. The fandoms aren't really for us. We're all functional fucking grown adults.
I was gonna say
Fandoms are for teenagers who base their identity on what they consume because they're teenagers. That's all
Well,
they can
I
be.
think it's blind fandom. So let's say, like, I think most of us met because of the like the EFAP Facebook group, and that's kind of cascaded a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like
who are
in
they?
the groups that we met and things like that. And
Who
it's
are
like,
they?
yeah, that's a fandom, but shut the fuck up. And it's like that's a fandom, but it's like, yeah, but we all have our own opinions. And I think the reason that a lot of us like hang out and stuff like that, and more so than those guys that have made their own groups, and that is because we like being individuals that have our own opinion. I mean, fuck it, we had an argument not too long ago, and we started shouting at each other, and then now we're just like, yeah, let's have fun and
Yeah,
chat
sure.
about something else because we're not fucking 12.
Well, that
Yeah.
you're wrong. And that one you're wrong and you're smelly.
Gareth Mouse.
And also possibly a Nazi.
Yeah.
possibly,
You don't like guns. Boom. You're a Nazi.
possibly,
You're-
slur, you offend me.
You didn't ask for it.
you're a Nazi. But,
But,
no, yeah,
yeah.
like, and not all fandoms are horrible, but yeah, there
Well,
are like.
I think the
but,
problem with the
but here's
fandom.
the thing. here's the thing: in any fucking large group of people, you will find the fucking weirdos and the insane people.
Well, I was just gonna say
Exactly.
the problem with fandoms. First of all, the problem with like bland fandoms is when you're like, I'm going to like this thing no matter what. I'm like, well, then your opinion is worthless because it means
Yeah,
you
well
can
then
never
you
change
don't
it.
really like the thing. You like being someone whose identity is tied to the thing.
That's what I mean.
If it
But
has
then-
no relationship to the quality of the thing, well then what are we doing?
That
but
or
then-
you just like the idea of the thing. Like you
That's,
don't.
that's what people get like, isn't it? Then that's why you get loads of issues, just because there are people out there that are genuinely just they're so obsessed about, and it's the group mentality.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
what's
don't
my
care
favorite?
that the newest Star Wars is a steaming pile of shit.
Mm.
They're just happy there's more Star Wars.
Wow.
Those
It
are
also-
true
God.
fans.
It also doesn't help when they've
Fuck off.
staked their entire like financial like career on it. Like with
Yeah.
Star Wars related YouTube channels or podcasts. What was that one with that EFAP talked about like a few weeks ago, where it was this Star Wars podcast and they had that whole fucking like set, and then
I don't.
Well, see, I have like a
know.
little bit more sympathy for that because it's a professional relationship with a media franchise. It's not the way you identify as a person.
Well,
Now,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that those two things don't have a bit of a butt cheek shaped Venn diagram, but overall, if someone's like, "Hey, yeah, I'm gonna talk about every
That's
new
so
Star
fucking
Wars thing that
wild.
comes out," shut up. Every new Star Wars thing that
Fuck you,
comes
that
out in a
was
positive light, just because it's my job, then I think that's cynical. I think that's fucking skeevy. I don't want to be that guy, but I can see why he's in that place. Like, he has a legitimate reason to do so because that's just the freaking career he's chosen. It's his job.
it's group
There's people who do
mentality,
that for
yeah, as
free,
well.
man.
It's
Because,
tribal.
like,
There are people who are Reddit mods for free.
Mhm.
They think that's like
Hey,
they
there's
actually
Discord
derive a
mods
sense
as
of
well.
power and purpose from it. There's no helping some people.
Hell, there are some Discord mods who pay for the nitro for their fucking person. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, how, how
Can you imagine?
don't badmouth my
Let's-
producer,
let's
okay?
hold on. Let's not forget. Let's also not forget like the furthest extreme of it, and that's where they pay to essentially be mods on it's the whole thing with like EVE Online. You're essentially doing a second job in which you're paying for because one, it's a monthly service, and then you owe X amount of your resources to the clan that you're or the corporation you're managing, and it's like it's fucking insane sometimes.
But is that wholesome?
No, it's
No,
not
favorite.
dark.
Yeah.
No, I think it's actually explicitly degenerate, and these people need help that
I'm
they'll
trying to
never get.
Exactly.
I'm trying to segue back. I'm sorry.
Brony
Speaking of wholesome.
controversy. The child they harassed for saying they're cringe, the child they harassed for saying they're cringe, or the child they harassed for saying they're cringe. How about the time a child predator was outed? Or the time a child predator was outed? Or
Imagine
time a
being the
child predator
third
was outed?
child in
How
that
about the-
sequence. Like, they harass two of them in a row, and you step up to the mic like, Gringo. Fucking based.
Yeah, I'm sad. I'm sad the guy who made Flufflepuff was fucking outed. It's one of those things, man. It's just, goddamn. Like, there are so many fucking weirdos in media. Like,
There are.
and it's just
Yeah.
it's so baffling how like it's not just like Hollywood or high things. Like, fuck, one of the biggest Twitch streamers of all fucking time, Dr. Disrespect, fucking almost confirmed kitty diddler. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I think,
dude.
I think it goes to like the areas, like the people that want to be in that position, the people that want to be having that power. That's the unfortunate thing. Whereas you get a lot of people that want to be entertainers because they genuinely like to make people laugh and stuff like that. You get a lot of people thinking, "Hey, this is the easiest way I can get in this position of power and have the least amount of questions." And you're like, "Yeah, that's
Which
depressing."
I think is way scummier because I'm just like because in the sense of like I would love to make money off of this, but at the same time like I'm just happy to be able to just voice what I think and
In person, I'm
go
just
up
happy with
against
all
these
the-
absolute retards.
in person, I'm
Yeah,
just happy
yeah.
with all the
Why it's
fun-
a predator for free? Yeah, he's.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh my God.
I'm
I'm a
perfectly
predator of passion, okay?
I'm perfectly fine with all the young.
We're talking about the movies, right?
Yeah.
Predator for passion too.
No, but seriously, that shit, man. Like, it's so fucking crazy. Like all the shit that's coming out, dude. It's weird.
Mhm. It is.
Trans woman they harassed for talking about their abuse, or the trans woman they harassed for talking about that. Wait, hang on, that was me, wasn't it? What was your favorite
Humble brag.
Well, there wasn't even a brag. It was just.
Is that a
state-
humble brag?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
No. It is a humble brag for being a victim.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was more just a statement. Like,
I
I'm not,
mean-
I don't know the context, so I don't even really know if it was a.
Slur, don't play
Not bad.
dumb. You know damn well like they victimhood in this fucking.
I mean, yeah, victimhood comes with clout, but I mean, you
don't
know
know if
what?
it's a
You're right.
humble brag,
I'm
though.
overthinking it.
Like we haven't even get to the worst part of this tangent.
we haven't even gotten to the fucking substantial parts of the argument.
Yeah, this is just one big tangent that she left in for some fucking reason because she's still salty that people did not like her Steven Universe video.
Controversy in the
Oops.
She should get mad about people not liking
Steven
your
Universe.
videos, Lamau.
Mm-hmm.
fandom. That time they harassed an artist for drawing Skinny Rose and then went really quiet when
Hey!
the creator.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
this
mentioned
was
this one.
Slur did that.
so
Hey,
How dare
okay.
you.
So give me the context
no,
of that.
Sir mentioned that. Let's get our terms. right.
So
I looked at you
they
and went,
decided
"Oh, wait,
this person drew Rose, Steven's mom, as not like
Right.
It's
big.
not fat as
Yeah,
fuck.
as just
Just like
not
that.
fucking mommy milkers thick, and then
Yeah,
they all
Like
just
mommy
lost their
milkers
fucking
thick.
mind.
Like
In
they're-
fairness, no, I'm joking. But
she didn't even really have that big of a chest, so
I mean,
Not even seen
not
some-
gonna
I don't
lie.
even know if I
I'm not gonna lie.
like. Hold on, It's been a hot minute since I've watched Steven Universe, so I'm quickly pulling up Rose
His mom-
Quartz. I'm like,
his mom's passable.
I have never seen it.
yeah, his mom
Rose
certainly,
Quartz,
I
Steven...
would if like she asked, if she asked, I would, yeah, certainly.
It would if she asked politely.
If she asked politely, yeah.
Hey,
But like the thing about the
would
women in
if
Steven
she brought
Universe is
Rose
that they're not
politely,
very
though.
attractive for the most
Yeah,
part.
they're not.
So
really.
I posted
She's like
it
the
in the
only one,
chat.
really.
I posted it in the chat. That's what Rose looks like.
Okay,
and
but you
that's
should
not-
pull up Dan's. Okay, you pulled up what Rose looks like. Pull up Dan Zammy's Rose.
Yes, I'm
That's
about
the point-
to
that's the
pull
point
up
of
the
controversy.
Dan Zammy.
Also, what a fucking pathetic thing to get upset about.
Well, that's because
Hey.
the Steven Universe fandom is full of weird leftist weirdos.
Well, it wasn't even the word leftist. I don't even know if I like
I-
that as a way to
Dude.
describe it, because these were like 13 to 14-year-olds.
I'm sorry.
You know,
I'm
they're
seeing...
not doing this out of a sense of a political ideology. They're doing this because they're a bunch of shit.
Wasn't like a
teenagers.
wasn't like a
So-
lot of the comments have to do with like certain like leftist
So-
Oh
leftist
yeah, they
ideals.
use the language because they just picked it up. But,
So
like I said,
This
they're
is just-
14. They
Yeah, I was
don't,
about to
I'm
say,
just
like,
gonna-
yeah,
they're
it's
not
like,
doing
don't,
this
like,
because they believe they have a political ideology to enforce in the world.
yeah,
Even
the
if
people-
like they think that that's what they're doing, they're not. They're
Yeah,
teenagers.
the people
kids.
who told fucking that one Supernatural's actor's wife to kill herself, like that has nothing to do with politics. They're just fucking crazy.
this isn't even that bad of a. So I was about to post something. It turns out it was the wrong drawing, so it's a good thing I didn't send it. But here's the actual image that this artist drew. Fuck, I hit copy. Why did it not
I'd
actually?
like
copy?
to, as like a thing as
There
well,
we go.
is that I think a lot of people try to use politics as like an excuse for their shitty behavior as well, don't they? That's like a thing
Yeah.
that just happens
So they
naturally.
wanted to bully this girl because they didn't fucking like her or like her drawings, and they were just using fucking
How-
lefty sounding.
I
This
just-
drawing
I-
isn't even like
I'm just looking at it. How is she? She's about. She looks.
She's about the thing is she's
her
too
dress
skinny.
isn't as thick.
She's
no,
too
look
she's
at the-
too to them she was still too skinny even
No,
though
yeah,
she was
but
relatively
No,
the same.
but I'm
Yeah.
looking this thing. I'm looking at her waist. She looks a bit fatter in the fucking like fan
She
photo
does,
than she
she
does in the
does.
original one. What the fuck are they talking about?
And honestly, her face looks fucking hideous in comparison too.
I'm
just
Trying
just
to- I
they're
like-
wrong.
I was about to say like I'm not really liking this drawing, but I'm
yeah. Well, here's the thing. We
It's
don't
also
like the
not
draw-
really the point.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say we don't like the drawing. We're not asking the person to go fucking kill themselves.
yeah
You know
because
what I
that's
mean? the
because that's
difference.
unreasonable.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, I'm
Exactly.
sorry.
Because-
I don't like your drawings. You could keep drawing. I don't give a fuck. But yeah,
Yeah.
do what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think our thing would be like, because I mean, I'm not a fan of the custom art either. But my reaction would be, I'm not a big fan of that. But keep working at it.
Literally,
Meanwhile-
I've been doing this with trying to fucking make a goddamn thing for my avatar. I've been like fucking asking different people, and I get a bunch of different drawings that I paid for, and then I just straight up tell them, "It's like, yeah, this is good, but this is not what I want."
and that wasn't even the drawing that I thought was the one that would have set people off. This is the one I thought was what set people off.
Oh, there was a whole
uh,
bunch of race swappy ones as well, where
No, this one that I just posted.
Garnet, the red one,
Mhm.
they kept like making her a white woman. blonde hair and got rid of the
That-
afro.
Even
That's
even,
funny.
To annoy
even,
people.
even though she's voiced by a black terrible voice actor. Wait, no, she's not even a
Yep.
voice actor. She's a singer that they got.
Yeah, she was like a hip hop singer or something.
Mm-hmm.
So
In a
it's
bad
funny, like it's funny how like
her music's not awful.
it's funny how it turns out the one that wasn't actually the one that got the person in trouble. Meanwhile, like the one I just posted, which was this way skinnier one, like that's not the one they lose their fucking minds over. Instead, it's one that like where she's basically the same.
This is
Well, yeah.
kind of where I genuinely feel like it's just people being like pieces of shit and using it as an excuse.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
doing
they
this
are.
It was
to further
never
a polit-
about the quality of the drawing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like, I'm doing this to further a political agenda to help the people, and then internally they're just like, I want to bully this kid because I think it's cool to bully people on Twitter because I'm a fucking sad loser that lives in my basement.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
It's
not
good
even
that
my mother's
finally-
basement. I bought a house and lived in the basement. I'm that much of a cuck.
It's finally nice that you admitted that, Asa.
Yeah.
My house doesn't have a basement.
No, you
so you made one.
Yeah, he made a basement.
I dug it.
You dug a fucking hole through the
You
foundation.
dug a hole
It's
in
not-
the backyard.
Yeah, it's not even like a proper like room. It's just a pit that you just
No,
sit
it's
in.
it's an
Yeah,
old
the
septic.
basement
You live in an
is
old
already in
septic
there.
tank. That's actually what's happening.
Sorry, I just have an idea of like the Chad face meme, but instead of it being the actual Chad face, it's the leave the $1 million company a known fat guy with a katana, but it's his face doing the Chad pose. That's like the image I have in my head now.
So yeah, to continue their point.
Did it? That time they harassed a Make-A-Wish kid for posting about an episode they got to see early, or the time they spent half a decade making up a lie about how the reputation of the series was ruined because a video criticizing the show got Wait, hang on, that was me, wasn't it? The thing is,
That was like an actual brag though. They're like, there's all this hatred because I made a video.
Yeah, now we're gonna go down.
I mean, the
this-
audience
this-
did pop the fuck off, so I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
you can take a little bit of credit where it's due.
Yeah.
yeah, some people,
Self-confidence is important, boys.
Mhm.
some people like myself, yeah, actually were completely turned away from Steven Universe because of that video.
Same.
Like I didn't realize how shitty of a character he was until like somebody mentioned it. I was originally just letting that whole series just pass by on just the fact that it's like, oh, I originally just like thought Stephen was just fine.
Shout
Like,
out
he's
to
not-
ER for having the best Steven Universe video.
True. And
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
original version you can't even watch anymore. For
Well,
some
I
reason.
think someone else re-upload it to YouTube.
Yeah, 1 billion people have re-uploaded it into actually different websites, so based on them. But yeah,
Yeah, that's that video. That video is actually was really good.
that video is really fucking well made. It's
And it's
insane
also
how well made
really
that is.
funny.
It's also really.
I think that's
I'm
also
fine, it's
why
really
it really makes a certain kind of person very uncomfortable. watching it.
well.
I'm not
Damn it!
sure
Damn it!
I'd blame the behavior.
Hey,
of these
okay,
fan
okay,
bases on the fact that they
okay.
only want escapism.
Fucking
Bronies
rule
were
for
a
goddamn
cross-section
watch
of
together.
weebs and fascists,
There's-
while
There should only be one.
Wait,
fucking
hold
person-
on. What the fuck was? What was that sentence?
Yeah,
I
I'm
know,
gonna
but- but I'm
rewind as
saying-
well.
Yeah, but I'm saying one person should be in control of it, and I
Yeah.
honestly think it should be Jacob. But yeah.
I am not in control.
yeah, exactly.
not-
That's
I'm
why
not-
like I went to go click it and then.
Yeah.
Okay, I am in control of the play button. Me.
I blame communism.
I mean, so do I.
got popped.
Burn
Wait,
it
hang
down.
on, that was me, wasn't it? The thing is, I'm not sure I'd blame the behavior of these fan bases on the fact that they only want escapism. Bronies were a cross-section of weebs and fascists, while Steven Universe always
What? They were?
Yeah,
Well,
that
I-
sentence is just—it just gets thrown out there as if we're all like, "Oh no, yeah, that makes sense."
There's
I
a
don't-
cross-section
I
of
don't-
weebs
What the
and fascists. It's like I
So,
don't. I'm sorry.
This
What?
show about magical ponies and doing
Fascism.
shit, that's fascism.
Yeah.
Well,
literally
I
magical
guess.
ponies
The
that oppose
phantom
fascism?
specifically is a lot of like very autistic 30-plus-year-old dudes who needed the show to know that showering was a thing they needed to do more than once a week.
Those people
So
needed to
you-
be bullied harder.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, it's the meme of like you go to like the My Little Pony convention and it's like only 10% of attendees are like under the age of 30. That shit's pretty real.
Yeah, and that's when Yoda takes
But like that's not
ketamine and
weebs
shoots
and
up the convention.
fascists. It's just fucking autists.
Yeah.
It's nerds who needed a kids TV show to like feel something fucking wholesome, and a lot of them are creepy and
Yeah.
weird and just super socially fucking awkward. Because of course they fucking are.
Well, most
Yes.
but
They
like,
say stupid, retarded shit a lot.
but-
That's not a political ideology. This is
but I
the
think with the
politicizing of
regular-
everything kind of annoys me for shit like that.
Well, I think
Exactly.
we're conflating a lot of stuff as well. Like, even though, like you said, that there will be a lot of them, and it will be like a lot of people that you could name, but I probably guarantee that a lot of people are just like normal people that just want to be left alone and watch their fucking show. You know, I watch My Little Pony. Why? Because it's my fucking show. I like. Leave me alone. You're like,
Yeah, it has a really good episode. It has a really good
I don't know
episode
that
about
there's
communism.
a lot of normal people who are
Yeah,
watching
that's
that.
what
I don't-
I
It depends on.
My
It
Little
depends on
Pony
the
was a bad
show.
example.
But I disagree though, because I would say that you've got like all the fucking weirdos online that are, you know, blah blah blah. I reckon you've probably got as many, if not more, people that just watch it in their own time and don't go online to talk about it.
Yeah.
Probably.
I've known
That's what I mean.
I knew a couple people like the so like a little bit younger than
might
me,
have-
but still roughly around my age. It's like they watched MLP.
I think
they
it
liked
varies
it,
from
but they
show
were
to
normal
show.
people. They were normal people that liked My Little Pony.
I don't believe you.
Get out.
No, they were weebs and fascists, Jake.
I
You
mean,
associate
I mean,
with
sure.
I can accept a weeb and I can accept a fascist. I can't accept a weeb fascist.
I mean,
can
like,
accept
I
fascism?
watched up
Oh,
till
that's gone
season
too
4,
far.
and I was like, this is
That's
fine.
too far.
It was like fine. It had
Why
like
did you watch any of it?
Because it's like I was peer pressured into it, so I decided just to go like, all right, I'll give it a shot. I watched like season 4, and I'm like, this is fine, and then I
You
just
guys
stopped.
could.
He was
You guys
peer
could
pressured
probably-
into it to season 4. Motherfucker was clockwork oranged into it.
I was
No,
about
it
to
was
say.
fine. It wasn't
I bet it
terrible.
fucking
and-
was, dog. And I bet they were fucking totally nice to you, and they stroked your cheek while you were tied up to the fucking chair.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
like I.
Dog, that
I
was like the most. That was like the most like fucking like victim shit I ever heard in my life. What the fuck, dog?
Yeah,
like
there.
this
I got
season
I
4.
I got pony home syndrome.
Funny. Oh god. Cringe.
Go away.
No, like it was like fine, and it actually has a surprisingly decent episode about why communism sucks.
No.
I would imagine there's some shows that you could not peer pressure me into. My Little Pony would be one of them. It's like we're gonna
Watch Guyver. We're gonna watch Guyver.
I sentence you to one meal without YouTube, Jake.
I disagree.
Oh, excuse me.
I sentence you to shit without phone.
Oh god. Oh no, none of that.
Oh, I mean, like, okay, I'll just like occupy my
Take
time.
him
by-
to Detroit.
listen. I'll just listen to like the Konosuba season 3 opening on repeat in my head.
Just
Anyway, hit play.
Shadow Realm, Jimbo. Haha, you're going to the Philippines.
Is progressivism. A lot of wholesome media skews progressive because treating people with kindness is, unfortunately, now a political position. And when
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It
No,
really
it isn't.
It's
You're just
never been.
making
If
it one.
any-
literally
I was going to say, if
read
anyone's-
like that Superman story or Justice League or whatever, where like they take the sick kids to the moon to like have like a good day, right? And like they're all the Justice League spending time with these sick children to make them feel better. It's-
Sorry. Oh my god.
Really
The way you phrase that. They took all these sick kids to the moon. I'm like, oh my god.
no, like they had
Really?
spacesuits and shit on. They were super.
No,
fine.
no, they, no, they,
You
they
should have
took
opened
it-
with that, Jake, because man, that's
No.
I would
No,
have
they-
assumed it was. I assumed that when the Justice League take children to the moon, it's like, oh, they're
No,
probably
they
not,
took
like, all
them to the
protected and
moon,
stuff.
made them kneel down, and Superman would just eye beam right through their heads. Like it was an
It's like
execution
the
squad.
it's like the execution from fucking
See, you know-
Multiverse of Madness.
You know
It's like,
the
I'm
problem,
sorry.
Jacob, is that you-
Wah! It just fucking blows the children in
the
pieces.
problem, Jacob, is that you didn't preface it with "in my opinion," so we got.
Yeah, that's true. But no, it's like, is there
How
anything
could you have
inherently?
been so blind?
I mean, well, like, is there anything inherently progressive about like making sick children's days better?
Yes.
No, well, it's not
Well,
even
here's the
progressive.
problem.
It's political.
Against
Like
it.
nothing.
Someone who is like very hardcore left leaning will argue that yes, there is. Because hey, you're doing a good thing. That's what our side does.
Okay, but but conservatives
People
also
will
do good
politicize
things, too.
literally everything, no matter how stupid it is.
Yeah,
to
I
do.
know
Yeah.
it's retarded.
Yeah, and that's their fault, and they shouldn't do it.
Yeah, but no, it's like I don't think people like consider like wholesome things to be progressive and political. It's just that it's just that a lot of weirdos and how in like a lot of that like California Hollywood space, their idea of wholesome is fucking weird and people don't like it.
Are you saying like their idea of wholesome is just a fucking orgy or something?
I mean, like maybe not like
Yes,
to
that's
that,
what- yeah.
maybe like to not that degree, but like, yes,
I wouldn't say that, but I also wouldn't not say that.
exactly.
Fuck Nebula. Not that I hate Nebula.
When these shows skew progressive in presentation, it attracts an audience that wants progressive media. The problem is that the media and the creators aren't perfect and are subject to criticism, and the audience are using that media as a proxy replacement for their own virtues. Hold on to this, we're going to come back to it later. So when you exist
Well,
in the
then you
basic
literally just did
reality
that.
of discourse,
Mm-hmm.
Rules for thee, not for me, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot.
critical thinking,
Like, she's
fans
done
who
that, like,
wrap
fucking
themselves in a
6
duvet
times
to
in this
avoid any
fucking,
real
like, what,
personal growth
4-minute
will
video?
increasingly feel attacked and get increasingly aggressive. Never was this more apparent to me than with Steven Universe, where I criticize it maybe once every 2 years, and you'd swear I murdered the fanbase's dog. They have an entire mythology that I ruined the reputation of a show and the creator, which is just an obvious lie. Steven Universe is rated on IMDb at 8.2 out of 10. On Google, it's rated a 4.7 stars out of 5, and its ratings per episode were higher than any other cartoon released that decade, with the exception of Teen Titans Go.
Is there like a sort of opposite of argument of like a popularity fallacy where they basically say my arguments did nothing because the show's still popular?
It's still an argument at populum. You're saying that the
I-
popularity is what determines its ratings.
Exactly.
Oh, during the preview, I
But popularity does deter. But no, like I don't think it's an argumentum ad populum because you're just saying, well, no, I didn't ruin the reputation of the show in terms of the general public because it's still highly rated. Like that's sort of the whole
if your
thing.
argument is about the population, then using the population for your point is fine.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But yeah, there's a mythology that I ruined the reputation of a whole show. Its reputation is fine. I mean, yeah, that tracks. I
Yeah.
don't think that Lily ruined the reputation of Steven Universe. I think the people who watched the video who were, liking that show a part of their identity, the fandom thing, yeah, they just really didn't like it. It made them
Also-
feel a lot of things they didn't like.
Yeah.
I'd need more than that. Like, like they've ruined the reputation of a show. Like, in what way? Have you like dragged them through the mud, or have you just pointed out the flaws and explained?
Like
why
she
they're
she
bad, you know
pointed
what I
out
mean?
what she considered to be flaws in this, and like thinking that it's like really bad, and then then again, this around this time, like people like I think the shine that Steven Universe had was starting to certainly fade, and people were starting to see the cracks in the veneer. But
I mean-
like Lily Orchard's video was kind of like I think like sort of one of the first major steps into showing people that Steven Universe is just terrible.
Well, I have like 2 things to say about that. First of all, I'd just be like, well, ruining the reputation of thing isn't like bad unless you've gone out with like malicious intent to like, I don't know, just ruin someone's career because you're bored or whatever. You know what I mean? But like being like, I hate this show, whether or not because it's really badly written or you vehemently disagree with its messaging or whatever. Like, even if you ruin its reputation, I don't really see the issue with that unless you're wrong.
Well, I mean, and but the thing is, like, they're trying to say that she ruined the reputation of Steven Universe. Well, no, she didn't. It's Steven Universe, even to this day, is still relatively well received.
Yeah, but
Completely undeserved, but yeah, it's still.
But even if she
Star
did,
Wars still
I
well
don't.
received, though.
I guess she's not saying it's a problem, but I'm just confused what the issue is.
The issue is that she's just tired. Is that she's still salty that people are just saying that she ruined the thing instead of just
The issue
ignoring
is
it.
people disagreed with her, and
Mhm.
now it's like everybody's salty about it.
Well,
Yeah,
like,
we can't have that.
which by the way, I just want to point out, what the fuck does this have to do about what the hell does her Steven Universe video have to do with this the fucking wholesome versus dark media debate? What the hell is
I
this?
was
We
literally
saw it
about to make
down
this point. I was gonna say, well, even if like people are giving her shit for pointing out stuff, I mean, like, I feel bad for her because all she's done is made media criticism, and it's like, yeah, you should just be allowed to have your opinion and then obviously push back depending on what you've said, not like people's like external things. However, I still want to know what this has got to do with about wholesome media literacy.
Yeah, because like
It-
she like that she was kind of on point with it, but trying like I think I disagree with her with the whole like wholesome, like skewing progressive, which it doesn't really not at the very least not in the way that she's probably using the term progressive, but like. She was somewhat on track with the video because she was talking about wholesome media and all that stuff and why the people like it and or whatever. And then she just started talking about how like, oh, I'm just gonna here to debunk the lie. It's like, why? Why here?
Kind of like personal taste. I just don't think about the stuff in this same way. I don't think about wholesome versus dark. I think about good versus bad.
I mean, I think I might have it as like a kind of a thing to think about, like, why did I like this? Or maybe I preferred the darker tone to this thing or whatever. I mean, like, I think we said this before the other day about, like, again, One Piece and that, when I was just saying about, like, how you know, there's some arcs that I like more than others. So, oh, I like the tone in this one more, blah, 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 blah. But you're like, I don't know why this is an argument about,
Yeah.
why is this a debate? They're just literally two different things. This is like oranges and apples debate. I'm like, what?
I mean, like, yeah, there are
Why are we
certain
debating this?
people that I think do argue that it's like wholesome and dark, but like at the same time, I think there's more a debate on traditional versus deconstruction in terms of story, in terms of how to tell a story. Like that would have been a much more interesting video, because we've had a lot of deconstructionists because of all the deconstructionist media we've had in like the past couple of years, and now people are just wanting more traditional stories instead of just deconstructing everything.
Well, I think people are used to deconstruction being code for this is bad, and I want this to be my excuse.
Yeah. But
Like TLJ isn't a bad movie because it's deconstructive. It's a bad movie because it's a bad movie that's really badly written. It's not because of it.
The Boys isn't bad because it's a deconstruction. The Boys is bad because it's just bad.
Yeah,
I've never really paid attention to Star Wars movies. I don't actually even like the genre. But hi, I'm the director of the new Star Wars show. You should totally watch the thing I make. It's definitely not going to hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely not.
Oh, thank you.
You know, if I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels. It's not a lot.
You'd have more.
But it's not a
It's
lot.
weird it happened twice.
Twice.
It's weird it's happened like 4 or 5 times now.
Which is weird because
And
like
the ol-
if someone like
and the
Dave
only time
Filoni
it
is
worked
apparently
out-
a Star Wars fan.
Well, no, I
And
was
the
only
only
talking about
time it
Ryan
worked
Johnson.
out was Andor.
I was only talking about Ryan Johnson and that one chick.
The thing is, doesn't Ryan
Yeah,
Johnson
Headland.
like Star Wars though? Doesn't he actually like it?
It doesn't matter if he likes Star Wars because
wanted to
Ryan
make a bad
Johnson
movie.
specifically
He wanted to make a bad
wanted
movie.
to
I
make.
think
Not-
every one of them likes Star Wars when they start doing the press tour and they're doing interviews. It's like, oh yeah, it was always like such a
Yeah,
fan ever
Remember
since
the
I was a
acolyte? They
baby."
like Star Wars so much that Anakin blew up the Death Star. You know?
Yeah.
No, let's not forget that the famous interview with Ryan Johnson where he said, "I want to make a movie that a lot of people hate and a lot of people love." Like he wants it to be divisive.
He
doesn't
likes
want-
controversy because it drums up interest, which he's not wrong
Yeah.
about. But it doesn't
Yeah,
make it good.
the Eric Bischoff School of Business: controversy creates cash.
And
Well, I need to
also
read
when
that
it comes to Lindsay Headland, her whole thing was Leslie, not Lindsay. Leslie Headland. Her whole thing was like, "What's your favorite Star Wars?" All of it.
It's
like,
like
no,
that's
bitch.
that's how I know you don't.
Yeah,
know
that's
shit.
not a fan response.
If she would have just said the original trilogy, it's like that's a very stock answer. But at the very least, it's a bit. It's like,
But that would be an answer that, like, for like internal company politics reasons, not good idea.
God,
Yeah.
there's a fucking universe where she would have said KOTOR and I would have been totally on board.
look,
And heaven forbid she just state the moment where Obi-Wan says to Luke, "Use the Force." Something as fucking basic as that would have probably caused an internal shit show.
Mhm.
Never tarnished its reputation. Steven Universe is universally beloved. But we
No.
all know how that goes. We've seen Zelda fans throw a fucking shit fit over a 7 out of 10 review. We know 8.2 isn't good enough for a work that is treated like the second coming of Jesus. Anything less than a perfect
Again, this is because the crazy fans, like
I was
Zelda
about to
Zelda
pause.
fans are rabid.
Well,
I was about to
honestly, I don't know why
ask-
we should address it in the beginning because this shit has nothing to fucking do with the premise of the video.
I was going to ask you to pause because I was going to say this has got nothing to do with wholesome and dark. This is to do with fandoms that are like
Yeah,
cancerous.
so like I don't think we shouldn't even have to fucking address this.
Because
Yeah,
It is weird to note though that if you look like something like Berserk,
Yeah.
Berserk doesn't really have a fandom because its main audience is
Yeah.
over the age of fucking 14.
I was gonna
But
say,
there's
they
a
have-
lot of people who are fans of
I was
that
about to say
series.
it does have its fans, but it is weird how there is like fandom.
Okay,
is not, like,
this is
dirty
like a
word.
language thing because
Yeah, I know.
fandom
No,
is
no.
something
Yeah,
different.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's weird how fandom has become this weird dirty word. You know what I mean? Like nobody really like any real fan of something doesn't really say they're part of the fandom because the fandom is
Yeah.
usually not real fans.
yeah.
Because you're describing like this weird social collective thing that's not really to do with whether you do or do not like something. I
No.
think Berserk is probably one of the greatest manga ever written, bar none. I don't consider myself to be part of a fucking fandom.
I
There's
think
no community involved in that statement.
I think it's because it's a bit like with feminism, right? Where there's nothing wrong with feminism stuff because obviously we all I think I'm hoping we'd all agree that we want women to have like their equal opportunities
No.
to do whatever the fuck they want.
No.
Shut
No.
up. But
put them in the kitchen.
I mean, you throw that out there,
But-
it's like you're just begging people to say fucking awful shit, even though
yeah,
it
but
is.
you know what I mean? Like
Well,
like people
the thing is,
with brain cells
here's
want
the
that,
thing.
but like
I was gonna say, here's the thing, sir. We say it, and it's clearly a fucking joke. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, we're
but,
not
like,
fucking cavemen who bonk
Yeah.
women on the fucking head with clubs.
But you know what I mean? Like
Says you.
that's like normal feminism, right? But
Same
then
thing, that
the-
guy. They fucking did
the
it.
reason people don't want to be feminists now is kind of sad, and it's because of this new age feminism that's just like actually terrible, and it's really bad for everybody. And
And-
then now people don't want to be associated with feminism, which is really depressing because feminism obviously has a really important place in history for a lot of people. You know,
1,000,000%.
So what you're
Or-
saying is people like feminism, they just don't like the feminism fandom.
It's
I mean, kinda.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
that's. I mean, then
I
media
hate
will
how,
also.
as soon as I said it, I was like, wait, no, that actually kind of works. I fucking hate this.
I
And
know,
then
like
let's-
I was gonna say, I feel like I heard it in your voice as you were saying it too.
And then let's not forget, by the way, just how easily that media manipulates shit in the sense of, because remember with all the shit with Stormfront, for the most part, she was saying some pretty egalitarian things, and then they made her Nazi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was this weird thing because I thought she was gonna be the exact opposite. It was fucking bizarre. Like
Very wholesome.
her pulling out the fucking phone and the Twitter and shit like that, and fucking with Homelander, and then, oh, by the way, I'm the mommy Nazi. It's like, oh, what the fuck? Why? Why did it go that way?
Yeah, making fun of girls get it done, all that stuff. It's like, oh, you think she's gonna?
And then
pushing
actually,
back.
unironically, trying to do it in the show.
Girls really do get it done.
Oh my god. How do you not see yourself become the thing that you parody?
I thought you were gonna say
because
sword
the
to
sh-
destroy.
because the show.
Oh, but you
is-
see, lads, it was never actually made for us. The show is making fun of us the whole time because we're people that the people who think that the show is good, they don't like us. So they just kind of take whatever the fucking show is saying is bad and put it on the people who don't like the show.
Didn't they keep doing that?
Perhaps you
It's
should
a
have just
fucking.
stuck with
This is a
stuff.
500 IQ trick that, like, I don't know if you could follow. You need to be very galaxy brained to pull off this thing where people I don't like are wrong.
I'm always reminded every time like we talk about this shit. I'm always reminded of the hipstist that Wild Wrath video. You wouldn't seem to understand.
I mean, I'm just remembering like happy when people reacted to the fucking South Park Pandaverse, and they were like, "Yeah, they're making fun of the people that don't like Disney," and you're like, "What the fuck?"
They're making fun of, they're sort of like making fun of both sides.
Yeah, they make.
No, that's what I mean. But then there's people being like, "No, it's definitely one or the other." It's like, no, South Park takes the piss out of everyone.
Oh yeah, people are like, for
They take
instance,
the
with
piss out of best
season,
friends.
with
why
some
they're
of
great.
the best, the boys season 4, how a lot more people are saying like this is shit, and again the response is like, you just don't like it because it's making fun of you.
So honestly, there is. So we talked about the boys, and I really don't give a shit about season 4. I will admit, however, there is a part of my fucking morbid curiosity because apparently everybody's mad that everybody's agreeing with Homelander. Like, no, he's the bad guy. It's like, well, Lamau, he's based.
Well, then stop making-
There's a scene in season 3 where like someone throws a can at Ryan and Homelander like lasers his head off.
Yeah,
It's like,
so yeah, but I'm telling you, Jake. Apparently, the season 4 is full of those moments.
oh
And
wow.
apparently-
The way
And
season
apparently, the showrunners
ended,
are like
you
getting
remember
really
Soldier
mad.
Boy was supposed to be like this super mega fucking bad guy that we all hate because he said like outdated racist fucking bullshit.
Even though he's from the
But then
40s.
he was a man who kept his word up to and including killing his own son
And then possibly his
because that was
grandson.
just fucking the deal. He was a man of integrity and honor, even if he was an arsehole.
Yeah.
And it's like, then Butcher, character assassinated, hollowed out Butcher because it's like, my wife's son. And then it's like fucking betrayed him. And it's like, oh yeah. Whose side are we on again? I miss season 1 Butcher, who was just a fucking psychopath.
Well,
It
that's
was-
why. That's why I really into. If we want to talk about like arcs that I think would have been a lot more interesting, Butcher's path of becoming like further down the psycho route to the point that he was willing to blow himself, Homelander, Meredith, and a baby up. Like that's why the end of season 1 was so interesting. But then they completely ruin it by having Homelander save the baby. When we all know that that the Homelander that we know wouldn't have given a fuck.
He literally hated that baby.
So he would have just flown away, and Butcher would have blown himself up.
No, he would have saved Butcher because to fuck with him, but like he wouldn't have saved the baby. Like the
Yeah.
save the baby
Yeah.
thing. felt
Him
like a
saving
fucking-
Butcher actually made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
kind of
the-
psycho
they-
shit.
Like,
Homelander
and the
fucking
fact that like
loves.
that he saved the baby was basically like a one-off like fucking side thing where he had to like look at a TV screen to basically say, "Oh, by the way, the baby's fine."
Because they were trying to basically like, oh no, we left a baby in the explosion.
Oh no, the villain can't be a villain. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
like-
wasn't there like some implication that the baby might have had fucking V put into it?
Yes.
No, that baby, nah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yes,
there was
but
not.
I
There
don't
was
know,
not.
I've
There,
seen
there
it.
was. There was nothing really fucking lame in it. It was just that one fucking bitch's baby.
All right.
Meredith.
Honestly, I
Homelander
wouldn't even
just
necessarily
fucking
have an
hates-
issue with Homelander saving the kid if they were actually gonna like try and bother
No,
to do
no,
something with that later
The
on.
Homelander we were
no,
shown.
no. See what you just said. It's like I don't really have a problem with it, except for the whole fucking premise of what it was. Like, no, that's fucking
I
stupid.
did say that, but okay.
No, that's basically what you said, though. It's
No,
like,
it's
yeah,
not.
they really didn't do anything with it because it's fucking pointless. They should have just left it as Homelander being the fucking villain. They didn't do that though.
Instead by him, but like they keep trying to make like Homelander's been turning more and more based as like at the same time he just keeps doing this fucking degenerate and childish fucking things, such as like all those moments in season 2 and a bit in season 3 where he's basically like, man, my home life was shit, I'm gonna try to be nice to Ryan and explain all this stuff. But then at the end of season 2, I'm gonna just jerk off at the top of a building, saying I control everything. And then, like season 4 apparently has been going even more and more into that.
Mhm.
Like as he struggles to raise
Well,
Ryan.
yeah, that's because it's
and-
being written and directed by people who have a 12-year-old's idea of what maturity is.
Very
Mhm.
wholesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say we've
And they,
kind
and
of gone
they
gone way off.
The point I was stating at this exact moment, when she brings up the Zelda shit, that's because Zelda fans are fucking insane and think the newest Zelda game is always a perfect 10 out of 10 game, despite the
and-
obvious flaw of going, that's what you said about the last game.
Well, I mean, and as I pointed out, that's utterly irrelevant to the topic of the video, so I don't know why we would
Yeah.
address it.
Yeah, we kind of went a little hard in the paint. So yeah, let's get back to
Mhm.
the, let's see if
Pick
we
10
can
out of
finally
10.
get a fucking point.
Isn't good enough. Truth is, I don't see a lot of people criticizing Steven Universe. I see a hell of a lot of people having screaming shit fits about criticism of Steven Universe, but I sure as fuck
Who
don't
cares?
see criticism on the scale we did 6 years ago because the fan base harassed everybody into silence. But when your entire worldview
Give a shit.
Hang on.
Or
Get on
maybe
with it.
people just stopped talking about a show that's not relevant anymore.
Is this wholesome and dark media debate just going to either end with like one side being better than the other because they've got less toxic fandom, or they're both just as bad as each other? And you're like,
I think the whole video is just, man, some fandoms are cringe.
That's what I
don't
mean.
know.
Yeah,
that's not-
like,
but
this-
that's
this
not the title
just-
of the video.
This this just seems like it seems like Lily just saying random. Well, she did say that she just started typing and opinions started coming out on the page. So maybe that's just exactly how she wrote this entire thing.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be the crux of it because the way the video started was saying that both sides are vying for the destruction of media.
And we're also
Which I
fighting
don't.
it,
Which
so
first
she
off,
said
it's
nothing.
it's not true.
It's
It-
not,
also
but like I'm
just not a
saying, I feel
point.
like there's not. I feel like she's going to do exactly what they said. Is that they're both the same.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
which is
What
gonna be
is the
lame.
boat?
It's gonna be lame.
I can see the future.
I can see the future.
Around a show from 10 years ago being treated unfairly because you had to suffer the indignity of knowing people who don't agree with
God,
you.
quit your
exist.
bitch
Yeah,
fit and
you
get
probably
on with
will
it.
think it was treated unfairly because anything less than godlike worship is unfair in your eyes. And when you're a fandom-brained moron who thinks consumption is activism and your leftism is tied up entirely in consuming the correct products, you will think any contradicting opinion must come from a... What phrase did that child left behind say?
The obvious bad faith, unironically everything phobic.
But I agree, but you said the same thing in this video about a different thing.
Steven
Yeah.
Universe's most vocal and frequent critics were black women who spoke out against the many issues the series had with
Again, who
anti-blackness.
cares? Like, why?
No,
yeah,
who cares? Who cares?
But Jacob, can you see like why I'm confused? Because she said a point that I actually agree with, but at the start of this video, she made a random thing about conservatives. It's like, but you're doing that. What?
Are you like instead of doing the enlightened centrist, are you doing like the aggressive centrist where you essentially just try to bully all sides?
I guess, but like,
but she seems very leftist while also saying his thing, right? It's not. I'm not even saying that. So this isn't a contradiction, right? If you say that I say like I politically am left leaning, however, I fucking hate like people that are hardcore leftists because they're cringe, they're really blah blah blah. You know, like that's not a thing because you're saying that you're against extremism. It's kind of where I feel about a lot of stuff and things like that. You know.
Well, of course you
Um,
couldn't.
but at the start of this video, she was like taking the mick out of right wing people for being right wing, even though she's just said that left wing people that I'm so confused. Where?
Well, no, I think she's like at this point criticizing people for being left wing in a wrong way, as opposed to just being right wing.
which at the same time, why is this
I just
in
don't-
the video about wholesome versus dark media?
I just don't give enough of a shit because I think like people who value like who are so political to the point it just has to be introduced into absolutely everything they say or do. I find that massively cringe and pointless. I'm just like
But I agree, but that's what she said. But in this video, she's made something fucking political for no reason. It's absolutely cringe
Oh,
and pointless.
oh yeah,
That's what's confusing.
like,
She's
yeah,
done it in
like
this
I
video.
didn't mean to like just like rudely interrupt you when you were reading this, but it's like it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Who cares?
yeah. This is true.
Like people at home can read this if they want, but like it's
Okay.
I mean, I
She-
did just
okay.
I just read it.
And we all
It's
know how
weird.
people
No,
use fandom as a
no, hold
wallpaper.
on, go back. Like
God damn it.
she's tried to slip in a okay.
Right. Read it
Okay.
out.
Oh, exclusively right-wing backlash to Steven Universe did not last past season 2, and they all moved on to bitching about Star Wars. While there are dozens of videos critiquing Steven Universe, only 2 by ER and Easy Peasy are from a bigoted standpoint. That's why I was like, wait a minute. I saw ER and I was just like,
I mean, like, but ER's video is really good. So, but then again, people
to call
then
the
again, ER's just an edgy boy.
Yeah,
to
AR's
call
edgy
the-
as shit, but he's still. But
Yeah,
the problem is-
spicy lad.
He just
What
doesn't care.
to call to quickly just finish this, to call the entirety of criticism towards Steven Universe obviously a bad faith when the vast majority of it was coming from women of color who were systematically harassed off social media is such a brazen dishonesty that hiding in public needs to sit back and think about his idiotic and uncritical devotion to a single
Hang
crappy
on, did
cartoon
that
from
thing
10
just
years
say
ago.
calling a lot of the criticism bad faith when a lot of it was coming from women? Is that presenting those two things as opposites?
I
Women can be
guess.
just as bad.
And then of course, in typical Lily Orchard, go fuck yourself, asshole.
Well,
No,
Lily Orchard can
but-
like do a shooting star press into a fucking wall. Like,
No, sir, they're doing the thing of I can't be homophobic because I have a gay friend, essentially, where like my criticism can't be bad faith and like some phobic because people who were in that group also criticized it. It's like it's that same cringe argument.
Yeah.
and the thing is,
It
I
also
don't,
reminds
You
me.
don't realize it, but it is.
first off, she says to call the entirely of criticism, not the entirety. So she typo there.
There's tons of typos in this. That's why I fucking.
No, she
like,
meant to
it-
fuck
it
that
made
up. It's part of a
better go
process.
off
You just
than
type
worse.
that whatever
Well,
happened.
whatever.
and put it out again.
It's again. This is all just did this massive fucking
Instead
huffing
of
the
saying
goddamn copium.
brazen,
God knows how long instead of just like moving on. Even though I think before this she made a video addressing her own Steven Universe video, which that shit should have been in. This shit should have been in that video.
By the way, another typo: brazen dishonestly instead of brazen dishonesty.
God damn it.
Because otherwise, your idea of yourself is going to be cracked in some way. And we all know how people who use fandom as a wallpaper for their noxious personalities get when they have to confront reality. This is the core reason why social media, especially short-form social media, is just so nasty all the time. Because narcissism like this is born from insecurity, and any contradicting opinion wounds an easily wounded ego. And because we're talking about the average Twitter user, you have to also contend with the fact that their mothers dropped them on their heads as infants. So they'll hear a contradicting opinion, not like it, not be smart enough to argue against it, and fall back on circular non-arguments, fishing buzzwords out of a bag until they find one that makes that person shut up. The only reason...
You know, Lily, that sounds like a self-report because you do that quite a bit in your videos.
I was gonna say, I actually agree with that, but that's a pattern that I've seen this bitch do. So
I was gonna say the same thing you said.
spotted.
I laughed, which said about drop them on the head as infants, like, and that's why they're excessive Twitter users. I'm like, that's funny. Secondly,
But I still don't see what this whole fucking diatribe has to do with the goddamn video topic.
Yeah. But like, I'm just gonna say, genuinely, that's a funny joke. But secondly,
by the way.
Yeah, we're almost halfway through and like nothing's been said. Essentially,
she just said,
what about the topic? Anyway?
She just said like these people like they use like long words and they blah, you know, and they try to like make themselves seem blah blah. It's like, I'm listening to this and you're saying a lot of fucking superfluous words that don't mean anything, that are very, you know, and I don't know, you seem to just be like gratuitously showing off your vocabulary for no fucking reason.
Exactly.
I don't understand how that's not the same thing as fucking the people you just described on Twitter that think that they're intellectual because they like have an opinion, and it's like, it's an opinion. It's okay. Share it. Move on.
Yeah.
Sounds like your dog is even getting upset by it.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I thought first that didn't even sound like whining to me. I thought it was like, Asa, you're the dentist? What's with that drill in the background?
No, it's my dog. He's confused as to why I'm awake.
And pissed.
I'm not that drunk. I've already sobered up. That's why I sound so bland.
Oh, I was just saying, angry.
Oh, I thought
You gotta get
like,
more alcohol in you.
Yeah.
Sorry,
you see
it's
this
an
attitude
American
with wholesome
British
media over dark media is because oftentimes the wholesome media is the one that takes objectively correct stances about the world, like freedom is good and gay people are rad and all Nazis should die.
Fuck
And
off, shut up. What do you mean?
That's not true. That's not true though.
So I want to.
Berserk is a pretty fucking dark show. Well, it is a show, but also story. It's a pretty fucked up dark story. Do you think that that story takes the stance that the things that happen in it are good?
No, God, no. Like, Griffith is obviously the bad guy.
The only way you arrive at the sentence that she just said is if you do. If you think that having that stuff in your story is an implicit endorsement of those things. Because otherwise, dark media has the same stances, usually. It just has a darker topic of its fucking thing.
Also,
I'm confused. I thought she just said about the wholesome media. I didn't think she mentioned about.
She's saying this about the wholesome media because she said that the wholesome medium is
it takes objectively correct stances on things like freedom is good, etc.
Yeah,
the implication being that dark media doesn't.
Oh, can we go back? Because I assume that she was saying that's what they were saying is very simplistic.
Somebody run it back a couple seconds.
Be smart enough to argue against it and fall back on circular non-arguments, fishing buzzwords out of a bag until they find one that makes that person shut up. The only reason you see this attitude with wholesome media over dark media is because oftentimes the wholesome media is the one that takes objectively correct stances about the world.
Okay, so this is why I was wanting to pause, because listen to just the points that are being made and then just the sudden jump.
Well, this is the thing. She talks too fast as well and says pointless stuff, because I genuinely just thought that this was a saying about why the people that are like the wholesome critics are like kind of stupid.
No, the reason you see this attitude with retards is because the wholesome media takes objectively.
That's what I mean.
Okay, but
then implying the dark media doesn't.
But then why insult the people who like wholesome media at the beginning of the video? Like, what the fuck?
But then meanwhile, like, so the point that was made was
freedom is good.
Okay, freedom is good. All right, yeah, like I could relatively agree with that.
People are rad.
relative. Most of us are relatively neutral on that subject.
They may or
so-
may not be. Depends on.
Well,
the
no,
game.
okay, so it depends on the person.
the
Like, there could be
gayness.
gay people who are fucking abominable monsters. Like, what do you mean?
That's what I mean. That's
Yeah.
Depends on the
like, it
gayness and it
depends
depends on the
game.
ratness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like
But then,
Yeah, can they
but
do a
then,
kickflip on a skateboard? If not, they're not rad. So.
Like the
But the only
booty
thing- the only thing I
warrior, I think
grind
we
on
can
is
agree that
rails.
the booty warrior was not a good person.
Some of them watching Count Dankula.
Yeah.
then,
well, I mean, I knew about him before Dankula covered it, but yeah.
I mean, I didn't, but
so this,
I knew better
So
from
this-
the Boondocks.
Same.
so the points that are made
Because he's my homie.
are the freedom is good, gay people are rad,
Gay.
and then
And all Nazis should die. And
But what if the said
fucking
Nazi hasn't
escalation.
what if
Wait,
said Nazi just
wait,
hasn't
wait,
done anything terrible
Wait,
besides
wait,
have
wait,
terrible
wait,
views?
wait. Why?
Are you okay? there, buddy?
Why is Nazis dying in a wholesome story?
It's a wholesome.
I just love the escalation.
That's a weird one.
All
but
like
more or less, but what
gay
but Lily,
people are
what
red.
what if
Freedom's
said
cool.
Nazi hasn't
Nazis.
well, what if said Nazi hasn't actually hurt anybody like at all? Like, what if they're just like, what if they have Nazi
I
beliefs,
think
but
we
they're
have
just
to
a
No.
normal
contend with
person
the
that
fact
goes about
that
their day?
her definition of wholesome and her definition of not wholesome, she's using different ones than us.
Also,
For
yeah,
her, wholesome and non-wholesome isn't about like the tone of the story
It
or
makes me feel
presence
good.
of gore.
Mhm.
It's about
And then-
whether or not it agrees with her politically.
I was
And
gonna
then let's
say-
also
It makes
Go
her
ahead.
feel good.
I didn't even fucking think about the fact that she's saying like, oh yeah, the wholesome streets usually have these lovely messages. Oh yes, I love that wholesome episode of the Teletubbies where they went to kill Hitler. Like, what the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about?
they just
Like,
fucking
but
brutally
it's
murdered Hitler.
it's really weird because like it feels weird saying this, and I don't want to like go. I'm not trying to go to bat for like Nazi ideology, but what if said
Yes, he
like
is.
what if said person that has Nazi ideology has literally never hurt someone ever in their life and just keeps it to themselves?
no.
they're a
So
Nazi. They should die.
I don't care if this gets viewed as bad faith. This is just facts. Lily Orchard does believe in like you punch a Nazi. Like
Yeah, even
that-
if they've
that whole
done literally
movement.
nothing, or even if like maybe like they've let what they believe slip,
We
and they
need
just
to-
keep
we
it to
need to- hang on.
themselves.
No, I was about to say, calm down, Jake, because remember, punching Nazi was a stance that was adopted to people who even resemble Nazis need to be punched.
Well, see, this
Yeah,
is the thing.
yeah.
You punch a
True.
Nazi, yes. If someone is out there like advocating that a whole group of people need to die for civilization to move forward, yeah, fuck that person. But that's not what they mean.
That gives you no right
It's
to punch them.
People who I'm calling Nazis because they think that like the Federation in fucking Mass Effect was right, actually. And it's like, wait, hang on, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's like exactly. It's
It
what
was-
Well,
I
yeah, they
read.
just have like a really fashy vibe. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I don't know what
Yeah,
the
real
fuck you
fashy.
mean.
I'm always a
But
bit like
it's-
dubious as well of like it because here's the thing, right? Someone that's actually a Nazi that's actually like, you know, spewing their vitriol that also is like advocating for like violence against his group and blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, I agree. However, I don't think that's what you mean when you say Nazi. I think
Exactly.
you think
Yeah.
disagree with
So,
the way
Yeah.
are you talking about like
That's what I was saying.
dictatorial militaristic nationalism,
Yeah,
or are
that's
you
what I
talking
mean.
about someone who thinks that cops should continue to be a thing?
Or hold on, let's not forget the absolute.
God,
Yeah,
like it's so weird when it's just said outright. Like it just threw me off.
let's
Yeah.
not forget the pinnacle of the retardation though, and that's do you wear a watch? Are you on time? Do you like well groom yourself?
Do you
you're
know
in a-
math?
Yeah, like they keep
No, I
like
don't.
they keep skewing the line further and further to where it's like, and one like it's gonna horseshoe theory so fucking hard. At one
But
already
like,
point.
has.
but even then, like,
It
Oh,
already
yeah.
has, because you're like you've become a fascist by fucking trying to find the fascists.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
You are
That's-
literally fucking
The very
labeling
thing you
people
swore-
and literally attacking them based on an identity that you presume.
Yeah, like again, a lot of these people they're against the no, it's not they're against authoritarianism. They're just against this authoritarianism. My authoritarianism is fine.
No, yeah, the boot is perfectly fine when we're wearing it.
What was the
Exactly.
theme? What was the theme? What's the theme of the video, kids? Rules
Don't-
for thee, not for
not for-
me.
Yeah, but even at the same time, I still maintain like there are people who have Nazi beliefs that are just living their lives and they don't hurt anybody. They don't.
I don't
like,
want to get
spew
into
it.
that nuance, Jake. I feel like this is a hill you shouldn't die on because it's a little weird, dog. Like, it's like, well, they just believe it and think about it and think about it and they're like secret. It's like, yeah,
I don't
that's a
know.
little strange, man. Like, that's
I'm not advocating for. I'm not saying that they're correct in their beliefs. I'm simply saying they have done literally nothing wrong, and I don't think they should die.
Yeah, you're bringing it up though when like that's not the core of like our argument. We're just saying people they brand as Nazis, not people who think.
Well, man, I
about
brought that up first.
I mean,
so
I know that's what
more even if.
But you double down on it. That's what I'm trying to pull you out of it.
Well, yeah, because I think if you've done nothing wrong or you've done like nothing wrong, you haven't tried to hurt anybody, you shouldn't be hurt. I think that's just a basic human thing.
Okay.
I mean, I would obviously challenge their beliefs and tell them that they're wrong with it. If they
I don't even think that. Wrong, just leave them alone.
Let's just move on. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
We got fucking 10 minutes of this fucking video to go through.
So. People for whom consumption is activism tend to gravitate toward it, but they'd be doing this regardless of the media. It's just that a lot of dark content is a lot more difficult to virtue signal with. You could make an argument that by watching a cartoon with good messages, I am inherently doing good. It would be bullshit and the height of how our values are shaped to serve capitalism at the end of the day, but you could try to do it, and it's easy to...
Excuse me?
That was just...
I just feel like you're losing fucking brain cells the longer we watch this garbage shit.
What do they mean? If
I feel like
capitalism,
she's talking about like a whole category of person that I don't think I've ever actually met.
What do you mean that
these
dark
people
media
only
is
exist
harder
online?
To virtue signal with? What do you mean that dark media is harder to virtue signal with? I would argue it's easier.
I'm honestly just stuck at when she's like, it's fun. It's like this is a capitalism like viewpoint. I'm like, what?
Yeah, like
Well, yeah, okay. If I say that I like My Little Pony because it talks about like how we should like be nice to each other, and you know, yay, I'm telling you that I'm a fan of this because that's something I'm using to signal to you that I'm a good man. I believe in the good things. I think things should be all right. Okay, and the fact that I'm doing that only goes to show our interests and how we define goodness serves capitalism, and
I don't understand that statement.
That's when you lose me. I'm like, what the fuck are you?
What are you talking about exactly?
That's why I had to be like, stop. I'm like, and it's not even like I agree or disagree. I don't know what the fuck you just said.
Let me break this a different way. Let's say we lived under like an actual communist regime where all manufacturing and labor was done under a socialist system where we have people drafted into animation studios where they pump out state-funded cartoons, and some of these cartoons are about friendship and magic. And I say, I like this. I'm signaling to you that I like this to show you I'm a good man. I believe in good things. And the fact that I'm doing it this way only goes to show our interests are fucking shaped to serve communism. Like, you see how redundant it is? You're literally just stating it states to serve the system in which it exists, which it doesn't. It's a byproduct. If you change the system, you just change what it would serve. It's a non-fucking.
I don't understand.
I'm
how
not even
humor funds capitalism.
I'm not even gonna go into that
if it
degree
makes
because
money, then yeah.
No, I'm not even gonna go that far. She just wanted to insult capitalism. That's just it.
I don't get it because, like you just said, that seems to be way more of a communism thing. If you want to virtue signal that you like the thing that is designated as good because you want to be in. It's not.
Well,
that's not a capitalist thing at all. I'm so confused. I don't understand. Like, why did she say that? Just don't say it. Don't be stupid. I'm sorry.
No.
Keep saying more stupid things. What fuels the argument.
Exactly.
Binge watching is easy and thinking about what you consume is difficult. Conversely, why don't you try and make a leftist position, no matter how bullshit it is, out of the human centipede?
No.
All right,
way to cherry pick. Fucking cherry pick.
No, come on. This is too easy.
No,
it's too fucking easy.
Yeah, it's too easy.
It's literally a fucking analogy for the communist state and how you force people to depend on each other and they have no more individual fucking agency. Come on.
No. Sorry, okay, you fucked up. You have to do a leftist position from that. Like
that is a leftist position.
No. But that was satire and communism, which is what leftists basically fucking endorse. You have to basically give a leftist position for the movie.
that if
Oh no,
we all
all you have to do is take the exact same thing and say, but the doctor was right actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
no,
Again, too easy. Come on, give me a hint.
or you could say how it's a benefit that sharing food like increases resources and that kind of stuff. Even though two of these people are literally eating shit.
No, because it's contradicted by the movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
You'd have to like. That's the thing is you have to go good faith for this really shitty movie. But yeah.
Yeah, that's why when she said that, I just went no.
But well, what but then again, it's
really?
like for the
Dude, don't. It's fucking. It is awful.
It's terrible. It is like I watched it out of morbid curiosity, like a lot of people did. It's like, well, let's see now, and it's just like aside from the human centipede stuff, it's just like a bunch of just kind of goofy nothing happening.
Like I like to just make
nothing. It's just all fucking like shock shit. It's like ooh.
Well, yeah, I mean, besides the shock shit, it's like you have
it's
like
just,
yeah.
Let's I like to make fun of the whole series because Human Centipede 3, they make like a whole prison
trilogy of these fucking
and by the way, each sequel.
Hold on, no. Hold on. So before you make your
another
point,
body.
No, well, you say that, but by the third movie, it's a whole prison, and all the prisoners are human centipeded together.
And then the lifers,
stupid.
And then the lifers, they have their arms and legs cut off, and like they're in a circle, and it's called the human caterpillar.
Okay, I don't want to talk about this fucking movie. Move on.
And then the warden has a bowl of dried up clits.
We did the thing.
That's just
so I want to put it, but so she's saying this like you know. I dare you to find out like a leftist blah blah, and we can make loads of like comical things, can't we, about it? But then she's like, no, in good faith. I'm like, well, come up with a good faith right wing one. You can't.
Yeah, and even then, when I said like kind of cherry picking, like she just kind of chose like the most like comically dark and like edgy thing that she could find.
The sake of edgy for the sake of being edgy.
And why does it have to be a leftist policy exactly, or a position?
Because
that's what I mean.
That's because they're saying you can't really do that for. Well, we'll have to finish the point. But she's basically saying you can't really do that for dark media.
Even though you could.
I agree. Well, here's the thing. I would kind of agree that in good faith you can't, but I would also you can't do it for right wing as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know.
That's what I thought. That doesn't mean people don't try, however, and in fact, we just went over it. See, people who prefer cozy, wholesome media and who need to make their consumption into activism tend to be extremely aggressive about criticism or discourse because they're not very bright and their ego is tied to something that's usually deeply flawed. So it's easy to draw a line between the two and claim, well, you're like this because you've wrapped yourself in a duvet of escapism and can't contend with the real world. Unlike me, who reads the most decadent filth imaginable and am therefore more well-adjusted and mature and able to...
What is Hail?
What?
It's like a book?
I don't know, and
no. Okay, so they're basically saying that like, because you like wholesome media, you're fucking immature. Whereas I read dark media that's older, making me more mature now.
And I guess the thing
basically there are cunts on both sides, and they're both retarded.
That's what I mean.
And I assume that this thing that she's holding is like it's
But she's basically saying that as a parody, like that's what figure people who do dark media say.
Yeah, because
she's. Meanwhile, if you look at someone like
she's doing this as like a sake of comparison. Like, just let her finish the point because she's not has the point yet.
Exist in the real world until you tell them it's weird that they're beating it to a story about a guy being psychologically battered by his sister. Then they'll screech about fiction versus reality like a weeb caught in a preschool.
There it is.
Despite the different.
Are you sure about that? Like, again, a lot of this just again. Lily strawmans. Like, this is just typical Lilytism. She just strawmans constantly.
Yeah.
Differences in behavior and stated intent, the same fundamental problem exists in both of those people. For as much as one might claim that their tastes in media don't say anything about them as a person, they both want their tastes in media to say positive things about them. The guy jacking it to the cement garden will also turn around and screech about the Puritans and purity culture and antis and prudish puritanical American values, so it's clear on some level they think consumption...
What's the title of this video again?
Wholesome versus dark media debate.
You're not talking about wholesome media or dark media, you're talking about fucking idiotic fandoms. You're not talking about the media itself. Christ. This
also,
is like
I don't...
title of your video.
I also just don't know... Like, this is why sometimes I appreciate when YouTubers just basically they always show the source despite the fact if it's a well-known source. Because then there's shit like this where it's like, I don't know what this fucking movie she's playing on screen is. I have no fucking clue.
Well, the thing is, though, I think she actually did name it. She name dropped it. Hold on.
Hacking it to the cement garden will also.
Yeah, the cement. I think this is she's showing
Cement garden.
I think that's I want to say that
Yeah,
because
but
like
once again,
there's these guys mixing cement. So
Yeah, but once again, this doesn't do anything for the point.
yeah, I know. I'm just answering why it's question thing.
Yeah.
Turn around and screech about the Puritans and purity culture and antis and prudish puritanical American values, so it's clear on some level they think consumption is activism. See, people can have completely different behaviors and attitudes but have them come from the same place. And the truth is, regardless of the media in question, hardcore fans who make media their entire identity will always try and make their media consumption into something higher and more important than it actually is. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to justify spending.
I mean, I broadly agree with that, honestly.
Yeah.
People who do make this shit a part of their identity will get fucking weird about it. But like I said earlier, most of the time when this happens, it's because they're a teenager, which means they're already retarded anyway.
Exactly.
It's always have it as an add-on to who you already are as a person. Don't make it actually be one of the fundamental building blocks.
Well, this is like the cringe of the console wars, isn't it? Where people have spent so much money on one or the other. They're like,
Oh my
mine's better
God,
because
fucking
it's a
dick
different bit
riding
of
for
plastic.
Corvos.
Exactly.
I'll be
it's that
back in a
same
minute.
argument. This is what I
Okay.
mean. This whole video is basically about the what arguments do the toxic fandoms of both like say, which I'm like, I wouldn't be against this video if that was how you titled it or even said it, but you've made it seem like no,
You're
we're
just-
actually debating the difference between wholesome and dark media, and you've literally said nothing about either. You've said about how cringe people online are cringe.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I agree.
It's,
You are one of
yeah,
them.
yeah. It's like it's one giant. Has it a non sequitur? It's like one giant non sequitur.
It'd be
So much
fine for a
time
different
on it.
video.
This
Yes.
isn't new. Just 10 years ago, during the villain redemption boom, there were people arguing that sympathizing with villains and pushing for redemption was a sign of being really empathetic, and how if you don't like villain redemptions, it's a symptom of Catholic purity culture. Oh, did you not sympathize with the 800th Zuko clone? That is deeply troubling, Sweaty. People on
The fuck.
Okay.
I mean, I agree that those people are stupid.
Yeah.
And also, but at the same time, there's nothing wrong with a redemption arc as long as it's, of course, within reason.
Yeah, but I agree with the point. She's saying that there's cringe people on that fandom of wholesome. Actually, I don't know because I don't know what wholesome and dark is for this, because you can have wholesome and dark for the redemption arc, because Avatar is quite a wholesome series, and that it's about coming together and how to stop evil without killing and stuff like that. You know, even if there is dark little bits in it. So I'd say Avatar's mostly a wholesome show. But like redemption arcs tend to usually come from darker themed storylines, you know, because people have to do something really bad for them to be redeemed. That
Yeah.
kind of thing. But
Yeah, because most of the time when it comes like to a lot more of the classic media, when it comes, or the one big example that I like to use, when it comes to redemption, normally said redeemed character, they perform the one redeeming act and then they fucking die.
Yeah.
Because let's
like-
face, like the big example I always use was Star Wars. Vader dies shortly afterwards. If he had lived on past that, I'm like more than likely he would have been put on trial for all the atrocities he performed as Darth Vader.
Magnan Defender also dies after he basically like he's so obsessed with revenge he almost destroys all of Terra Venture, and it's to the point where the Torazord literally just abandons him. He's like, I can't do this shit, man. Like, I followed you this far, but I can't like destroy an entire colony.
I'm not sure what point she's making for this video though, where she said about that whole thing about how people get overly, and she's saying like, oh yeah, it's the people that are like, I guess, too understanding. Like, if you don't like these character archetypes, or you don't blah blah blah, you're a bad person because you don't believe in redemption and blah blah blah. I'm like, I agree, that's kind of cringe. But firstly, I don't know if you talk about wholesome or dark or why or which. I don't understand. This could be from anyone. Why is this in your video about wholesome versus dark media?
Because like she said at the beginning, she just started typing a bunch of opinions.
Also, I love how in terms of the the trope of the irredeemable bastard, they try to do a redemption arc and they don't deserve it. I love how much she picks on Zuko, despite the fact that one, Zuko went through a proper redemption arc. Also, didn't really do anything insanely bad. Like, I don't even think, does Zuko even have that big of a body count Like, is
Uh,
The
he
fact that he
doesn't-
has any of a body count means he has to fucking redeem himself.
I
But
don't.
he-
I
but-
don't
but-
even know
I-
if he does have a body count.
I
That's actually what I'm
don't-
asking.
Well, I mean, I don't think he does, and if he
Plenty
does,
of
it's implied.
I
However,
can't remember whether it's northern or southern war tribe people are fucking dead under his orders.
that's what I mean. So he's definitely responsible for some in some ways, but I'd be like, I don't even really care. Like, let's just go for a really like comical idea. Let's go Simpsons, and you go Sideshow Bob. Sideshow Bob has never killed anyone. He is still the bad guy.
Yeah. And he tries
Wait,
to kill.
Sideshow
He tries.
Bob-
He tries to
Wait,
kill
hold
a
on.
child on multiple occasions too. So
I could have sworn
Yeah, it
Sideshow
says
Bob is also.
debarked, D.
I also could have sworn Sideshow Bob has just actually killed
Well,
people.
Wait, did you just say Bart D?
Well,
Yeah,
That's
His
one of the
tattoo. It
jokes.
doesn't say Die Bart Die. It's
It says
German. It
Debart,
says
the.
Debart D.
This is the Bart the.
I know, but I thought you were saying fucking Bart's middle initials D.
Oh,
Like-
if he has, it's a more recent one.
Bart
He,
D.
he hadn't in any of the old.
Yeah, I don't. I'm sure we might just be talking about a show. We're talking about a show that's gone on for like 30 plus years.
Although I have watched the series 30 and he hasn't killed anyone at that point. So
When he has done some things that are worse than death though, such as like surgically like forcing somebody to look like him while he looks like somebody else.
yeah, but that was my point. My
Yeah,
point is that he's done bad things without having to kill people.
yeah, he's done horrible things.
yes.
Yeah, he's done horrible things.
Line have been trying to make consumption into a personality for as long as there
Yeah,
has
we're only
been
halfway
an
done.
online. And it's not that it's gotten worse,
Mhm.
it's just gotten more visible since online communities moved off isolated forums and into the short form cesspit that is Twitter. And Twitter is like if 4chan got drowned in corporate branding. We can argue about how
Oh, fuck off.
Just ignore it.
There's not a
Ignore it.
point.
you can't make a judgment on someone based on their media tastes, but the people who say that often then try and make those same judgments about themselves. And the thing is, you can judge someone on their media tastes. If
No.
No.
No, you don't.
Look at Junji Ito makes like writes and draws like some of the most fucked up like cosmic shit, but like the guy is just really chill.
Yeah, but if
I
anybody-
fucking love those pictures that compare him to Hayao Miyazaki. Whereas, like, you look at the art, one is like the most fucked up thing you've ever seen. The other is the most wholesome, lovely, fucking warm, gorgeous animation. And then you look at the artist. Hayao Miyazaki's this absolutely fucking stressed as shit old dude smoking out the back of the fucking animation studio. And then Junji Ito is like, ooh, it's a kitty cat.
But I was gonna say it's like I don't know, man. If anybody who likes Fallout 76, I kind of judge you.
I mean that's fair, yeah.
No, it's not. At the end of the day, it's a
Yeah,
fucking video
no.
game.
No, but I judge you because I can see that you have no taste and you're potentially a fucking somebody who sits in an abusive relationship.
I don't understand though what it says
No.
about you. Like,
No,
if-
because it doesn't say anything. Like,
Well,
it's,
this is what I mean. I don't like horror movies. I find them like cringe. But if somebody says that, oh, I like horror movies for whatever reason, I wouldn't be like, oh, that means you're probably a serial killer. It's like that's not how that works. But okay.
Yeah.
But
somebody said that they like the new Star Wars. I may like I don't even think I
here's
like.
the thing. So you just said May, like you thinking about it. You put.
Yeah, but I would also know that that's fucking wrong. Like that's not something that you're supposed to be doing because at the same time we're supposed to be judging people by their actions, not by the fucking media they watch. That's not important at the end of the
It depends
fucking
on what your
day.
judgment is. If I decide like, oh hey, yeah, you like these things, I think they're shit. I think you have really shit taste in media. But like,
Yeah,
we used to be friends.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
that's
actually,
just it's
that-
not a
that's-
value
That's a
judgment.
good point. When they say it doesn't show who you are as a person, they are actually. To be fair, she's right. It absolutely does. As a person, it tells you what media you like. That is literally all.
But
it
I think
tells
she's
you.
Which
trying
is
to
like
do
the
it on
most
a more
important
on
thing
a
about a
deeper
person.
level, though.
No,
I think
I know what
she's-
she's trying to do.
Okay.
She's just stupid.
Yeah, exactly. She is retarded.
The people.
Like, unless you
hard,
get some
real
extreme
hard.
example, it doesn't work. Like, you
Yeah.
come out, you tell me your favorite movie is Triumph of the Will. Yeah, maybe you're getting a fucking side eye because
Or
that's
you-
a weird choice.
Or
I'd
you think
immediately
that
have to
Birth of
ask,
the
I'd
Nation
be-
is like a fucking
Yeah,
master
it's
class
like-
of cinema and
okay,
it's like an excellent message.
So, what is it about that
Or you
movie
think the Fallout
specifically that
76
you
was
really
perfect
like?
on launch?
Yeah, it's
Or
like if
you-
you're talking about like just its cinematography and that kind of stuff. It's like, all right, I can see where a lot of other films have like based its cinematography off of, so I can see where they're coming from on that. But if they just say they genuinely just liked the story of Triumph of the Wills, like, oh, Okay.
But
Or
at the same time,
or
Sounds
they
weird,
agree,
immediate
or
face,
they
but
or Asa will get this. Or they agree and love the narrative of the leader. Remember the leader?
Well, here's the thing, right? I'd say what media that you would I do. I edited those videos, of course I remember it, but like I would say like it could say who you are as a person. You know what I mean? Like it's one of this is one of those things that's cut off. Like here's the thing: if you were like I was really I don't know, I was really sad watching Schindler's List. I can't believe that the wholesome leaders lost out on so much money because of those lazy workers. You'd be like, whoa, what the fuck? But if somebody says, I really like Schindler's List, you wouldn't suddenly think, oh yeah, they're a Nazi sympathizer. Like, context is very
Wow,
important.
you liked watching all those Jews have a hard time.
That's
the
what I
fuck? It's
mean.
like,
You
what
have
the
to be in
fuck?
you have to be in bad faith to assume that you are learning something about somebody, or overly charitable. Like here's the thing, just because like what would she like? What is this person like?
She likes SWOTOR.
You know for a fact Lily Orchard doesn't fucking watch One Piece.
I know.
She
Well,
likes.
no, she thinks
likes.
weeds are pedophiles.
She likes SWOTOR. I know that.
Well, I'm just trying to think of TV
hold
shows
on,
that I'm vaguely familiar with.
Hold
which is
on,
like-
like don't use that example, Jake, because no, she likes SWOTOR, but like from the worst examples of it. Like she doesn't like it because of like the potential storytelling or like how it messes with the MMO mechanics or how it because it actually does have some pretty innovative mechanics to it. But she only likes it because there's a lesbian you can romance. That's the only reason she gives a shit.
I'm trying to look at her videos to see what's like if she's made a positive like review of anything.
Good luck.
She.
Or if she just mentioned something that
I think
likes.
she likes the Owl House.
I haven't seen it.
Neither have I.
It's alright. I think it takes about a season to find its feet, but it's alright.
I mean, like there's not a lot of owls use it though, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, the actual like owl in the house is the best character.
Okay,
Let's see.
What would we say is like universally like a positive show that like nobody is saying that this is causing I guess harm to any. I'm trying to...
Star Wars Acolyte.
So okay, hold on. Lily Orchard does have videos praising Spy X Family.
Yeah, Spy Family. She really likes Spy Family.
Spy X Family has been in a hotel.
Well, whatever. I'm trying to. I was just trying to think. Let's go with like a kid show. Let's go with, like something that's like sickly wholesome. So let's see.
Teletubbies.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Teletubbies isn't wholesome. It's just dark as
Also,
fuck.
Max, I heard you. Has-Been Hotel is not wholesome.
But like I don't like. So if somebody liked that, that wouldn't tell me equally as much about them because they might enjoy it as an escapism from them being a piece of shit or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand this argument at all. Like it tells you anything about them. I would have to ask why. Like I said about the Schindler's List example, the reason you know that person's a piece of shit is because the reason they get for liking it is fucking like bad shit, like insane and incredibly dark and disturbing.
Yeah.
Whereas somebody saying that they like that movie does not mean anything.
Or they just
liked
go,
the movie.
I like the way Tinky Winky walks.
Yeah, you'd be like, concern, I must know more, otherwise you must be blacklisted from life, kind of thing. But that is not because... It's not because they like it, it's because of why they like it.
Exactly.
God, video, Riva's arc was really good, and then in the thumbnail, Disney stopped making me cry like a little bitch.
Hey,
Stop being one then.
Wow, I wasn't really far off on that fucking Acolyte joke, was I?
Yeah.
No, you were like basically there.
No, you're.
Jesus Christ, that was
Let's
weird.
not forget, like in that thing of where she says like all like your right to kill your abuser. Or the footage is that she uses fucking Riva trying to kill Vader when. Yeah, it's fucking. Ugh.
Yeah, it's
Just
really
takes
shit.
all the wind out of the fucking sails.
If someone told me their favorite film was Birth of a Nation, I'd get as far away from that person as possible. That's a Nazi I'm
See?
talking.
She did it.
No, well,
I
no,
don't
no, 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 not a Nazi. It could be a Klansman. They are different things.
But like, why do they like it? Like,
Exactly. Like, why do they like it? If they say,
I don't know what this movie is, by the way.
it is a
It's-
Birth of a Nation is
pro-
basically the is the Ku Klux Klan fucking canon movie.
Yeah,
It gives you the lore.
it gives you the
So-
lore. It
so-
like portrays them in an incredibly positive light.
So what if somebody?
So you're
So,
saying it's the
hi-
greatest piece of media ever produced?
so it's very niche, but what if somebody likes it because they like studying that bit of history and they find it like really fascinating? You know,
It
what I
doesn't
mean?
matter. You like it. To her, it doesn't
that's what-
matter.
but yeah.
Well, this is kind of like where it gets into a thing. If you are someone who finds that period of history fascinating, and you're black, well, then you're so perfectly reasonable. Oh my God! It's like, yeah, absolutely. Please tell us everything you find about that period of history. We're
But if
so
you're
interested
white-
to hear what you have to say. If you're interested in that period of history and you're white, oh yeah, you're a Klansman.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and if
That-
you're
that's
This
just
is
what
what
that
I
is.
mean.
And if you're
There's no
interested in
other
that,
reason.
and if you're interested in that part in history, and you're Wyatt, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? If it's as like seriously
Trying to
for-
connect the dots when it's like there's not even like you gave me a dot. You didn't even give me something to try to.
That's because
connect
you're
to.
one bad day away of donning the fucking ghost hoodie and just letting a cross on fire.
I'm one bad day from joining an
Hey, man.
orgy.
Hey, man,
Opposite direction.
Lowercase t, time to leave.
you know what you said about fuck are you laughing at?
I love that episode of South Park so much. They're dressing
I
up as
remember it.
ghosts. Ooh.
You don't remember that? When all the
Oh,
Richies
know.
moved in,
I
and
know,
it's
I do,
like,
yeah.
let's put a lowercase t on their lawn and light it on fire. Why? Because T's time to leave, and they fucking like
Yeah, I remember
5
now.
minutes
And
later
then-
they do
and they
it,
dress
and
as
then
ghosts,
and
yeah.
like Snoop Dogg is like T, time to leave. Ah.
And then it's like, and then it's like,
I fucking love that episode.
and then like at the end, Mr. Garrison's like, yeah, but at least we got rid of all those
And then the fucking cuts to credits. Oh, dude, that fucking video is great. That fucking episode's amazing.
I know South
But,
Park's great.
You know
Yeah.
about just like her thing about like what would it be like? You know, I'm gonna get away with them. Here's the thing, like if it's as like dark as you know you guys said it was Birth of a Nation, I'd be like, okay, maybe concern. I would need to clarify why they like this movie, not
Mhm.
run away. I'm 12.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, they have a scary thought.
Yeah,
Somebody
exactly.
If somebody said like who was a cinematographer said that their favorite movie was Triumph of the Will, I'd be like, that's interesting, but at the same time there is something to respect about one of the first movies that did like pretty much started this whole thing. Like there's a reason
For
why
Triumph
Birth.
of the Will, it's more just hey, Nazis, the army of Germany in World War II, right? I say those words, you have mental images in your head. Those mental images are from that fucking movie.
Exactly.
That's how influential it is. Like, yeah, there's reasons to think it's a fucking fascinating piece of work. But your favorite movie?
It's a little weird.
That
But
is
that's
a
what I mean,
little weird. I'm gonna need
it's-
some elaboration.
But it's weird.
I love
and
how
I'd
we
probably-
finally came around to like my point. It's like,
No,
no,
no, I'm not gonna back down from that
Nope.
from my point.
nope.
To fucking actually judge
70,
somebody.
Like 76, you need to go.
Well, I can't remember my because
I'm not gonna judge somebody's personality of a fucking video game.
I'm too tired. I mean, my thing was
Yeah.
I still wouldn't judge them if they said that they liked this movie. But if it was a movie that I knew was liked universally more so for, you know, racist themes or whatever, you know, because people that like it or whatever, I'd be like, why do you like this movie? And just be hoping they would be saying something like, oh, they find it an interesting bit of history, or they blah blah blah, or even something as stupid as, oh, they like saying it because they like to see the reaction from people. 'cause my friends
Or
in
like
childhood
they
would say
find
something.
they find it like
Yeah,
fascinating.
by that
like,
point you're just a troll. Like that's
That's what
just
I mean.
funny.
Oh, yeah, like or
Yeah,
like they
well,
find
I
it
think I don't
fascinating where
think-
it's
I
like
don't
they
think it is
go,
funny, but...
yeah, the contents and the story and the message of this movie is appalling, but like the actual structure of everything is actually
Yeah,
quite
they-
good, and as
I
a piece of propaganda, it's quite effective, and it's and they're like explaining like the technical aspects, what it represents, how it places in history. And if that's the reason why it's their favorite, I go, okay, I see that. But like if
But
they're just
I-
saying I agree with the message of the movie,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, go away
See,
now.
Jacob, I've said this to Red quite a lot, and he gets upset with me, but not like in a real way. He just because of the example I choose, and I do it to annoy him. But it's like I could. I mean, I haven't found one of these movies, but I could. If a movie was good, I could totally get behind a movie about like somebody that discovers communism and then goes about how it's the best thing ever. If it was a well-structured movie and you understood his motivations and why he liked it and blah blah blah, I think communism's a fucking terrible idea. But it's like you can write a story about how good it is from a character's perspective, and if the story was good, I'd be probably interested if I liked it.
I'm
Yeah, but of
trying to
course
remember
Red
who
be-
we were-
Red being a Czech would just go, get that shit out of
Who-
my
Can
face.
I?
Oh,
try-
Red agrees with me, but he
I'm
agrees
trying
with me with
to,
like, it will never happen. But in theory, he agrees with me. I'm
Can
like, yeah, that's
I-
kind of all I'm after.
Can I try to give an example that might make you guys think about it for a minute?
Okay.
So
What if
you
somebody-
like Birth of a Nation, right?
What if somebody said their favorite movie was Cuties?
Oh,
again,
I first would ask-
Same response.
I'd-
Again,
why?
that's
What is
why.
it you
yeah,
like
that's
about that
why.
movie?
I
Yeah,
would
like,
ask
here's the
why,
thing-
but
Here's the
man,
thing. Here's the thing. I don't know if there's actually any redeeming factors of that movie.
Well, like, again, I've not seen that movie, so
I
wouldn't-
yeah, I
wouldn't
haven't
wanna
seen
judge.
it because of it,
That's fair.
like just the horrible shit behind it. Yeah.
Okay.
I know it by reputation.
I
but
know
haven't
a
seen
lot
it.
about the movie just because a lot of people were fucking talking
Yeah.
about it when it came
Yeah,
out, and you
I
did
never
have
actually.
people
Yeah.
defending it. A lot of professional movie critics, for some fucking reason, kept trying to run defense for this fucking movie. I'll
strange.
kind of parrot a lot of their points, their perspectives on like what was good in that movie.
Fair.
It was a story of like the difficulty that you have as a young child of an immigrant family assimilating to a culture
Yeah.
that is so at odds with the values of the culture you come from and how you navigate that and the difficulties you have.
Yeah.
And there's so few films that even explore that as an idea that they thought there's going to be people
Then-
who will find some value in this movie,
But then 20
even
seconds
though
later,
it's got some very fucking weird fucking undertones.
and
Yeah,
then
so
20
that's-
seconds
that's
later, we
when-
had an 11-year-old flash the camera.
Well, no,
It's
well,
like,
no,
oh,
no,
great.
no, 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 no. Slur was basically parroting those points though, and like I don't even agree with that last point to be honest. But I've heard those points too, and shit like that because yeah, there was a weird cultural zeitgeist for a while for that fucking movie. But
There was
I
also
was-
just this weird blind spot that a lot of people had around it, where it's
Yes,
like,
that
no,
was
no,
the
you
fucking
don't
part.
understand. It's about how all of like the child abuse and the sexualization of minors is bad. It's like,
then why
yeah,
are we getting a
if you're
camera
making
shot
a
of the
movie about how
11-year-old's
kicking
ass?
puppies is bad, you
Yeah.
don't take in 200 puppies for a
One,
kicking audition to see which ones Yelp the best.
So
Oh, no, that's Australia.
I lost a friend over this fucking argument. But you ready for her fucking thing? She
Mhm.
said it's because why are you getting mad at this movie? You should be getting mad at the actual actions of people doing it. It's like, well,
Well,
this is
yeah,
the
I am.
actions.
The
This is
people
the
who
actions.
made
This is the
the movie
actions.
auditioned 200 12-year-old girls to see which ones could twerk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
then-
abuse do you think I'm not getting mad at?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's like,
fucking.
and then it's like
ooh.
Max. I cannot believe that you're not going to actually say anything about the other fucking like victims. It's like, dude, okay, so yeah, we're done with this conversation, and that's why
Yeah,
I stopped being your
it's
friend.
pure emotional argumentation that has
What does
nothing
that,
to do with
yeah,
the
it doesn't
point.
mean anything either.
I
It's just
know,
like-
I
Yeah.
know. That's why I was just so baffled by somebody like I actually respected. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you defending this trash? Like, what the fuck is wrong with
Unironically,
you?
it's that latest red letter media thing of why are you getting upset at Star Wars? There's like people starving in the world. You're like, you haven't
God
said anything.
Damn it! I
That's
hate
what
it
it
when
is.
they fucking did that.
Yeah,
Not
but
to
that's-
mention they
but that's
also
what
did
I'm-
the.
But that's what I'm saying about the fucking thing. It's like there's this movie that like if somebody said that was their favorite movie, there's not a lot to fucking say that this movie does well. So I'm really fucking concerned about somebody saying. that.
Yeah, I would be in your the same boat as you. I'd still ask why, just like maybe to hope they can salvage it, but
Yeah, like I said, it's just, like I said,
Yeah.
I could see like going for the good faith thing and seeing why they would say it.
But the thing is that Slur's like
Physically
I mean,
hurting
I know
anyone
it's not
gives a
his
shit.
argument, but he's not wrong. Somebody might believe that stuff
Yeah.
and just be
It's
too
like,
dense
if-
Yeah.
to see the dodgy stuff in it. They might be either too innocent or too stupid. You know.
Yeah.
Like it could be.
Also, at the end of
People
the
are
day,
that big.
life is too fucking
They
short
are.
to judge people on that shit.
I mean, here's the thing. But if somebody said like, "Oh, why do you like the movie?" Well, I like that. You'd be like, "Okay."
I like the
well,
I just think
choreography.
the dancing is really like
Yeah, it's
interesting.
like-
the way they did it. Like,
Yeah, it's like
huh.
I really love the choreography and the cinematography of the movie. It's like, whoa, dude, get the fuck away from me, you fucking psycho.
Yeah, because well, like, here's the thing: if somebody said "Birth of a Nation" and it's like, and the instead of going like cinematography or any of that kind of stuff, they just said they like watching black people die, it would
No,
be
but
one of
like-
those things
no,
of
but
like you
why-
already had an underlying issue.
Yeah,
this
but
just
why-
reinforced it.
No, but why? See, what you just didn't catch is that when I said the cinematography and choreography of the movie is really good, that's because all the cinematography and choreography is zooming in on fucking girls' little tanks.
and
That's
that's
what I'm
why
saying.
Max likes it.
Yep, I love that movie. But no,
I'm-
but that's the
Oh
thing.
my god.
If somebody said that about the movie, and it's like that would be the hardest side eye of all fucking time.
Yeah,
And
I
don't think anybody in good faith would say that they wouldn't also say the same fucking thing.
Yeah, if they said they like the cinematography or the dance
And it's like
choreography
and it's
and
like
cuties, I'm just
and
like,
it's like-
okay, we're done.
yeah, we're done. I'm
We're
done. I
done.
won't talk to you anymore.
We're done.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Because Slur parroted those fucking things perfectly. Yeah, there was like he said, there was a lot of defense going for that fucking movie.
And,
And
like,
a lot of it was from
none of it
professional
was
movie
good.
critics
And-
for some
yeah.
fucking reason.
Yeah, that's why, like,
None
when
of
it
it was
comes to, like, Hollywood just dropped the ball in all directions when it came to fucking cuties. Because that
Well,
shouldn't
wasn't
have
a-
made
well, was,
that shouldn't.
Well, yeah, it was a
It was
Hollywood. I don't-
Netflix.
It was Netflix. And it was
Netflix was
like
just
a
attached to
weird-
Hollywood.
And it's actually, well, no, what
No, it's not.
French
not
service,
really.
wasn't
No,
it?
Netflix
It's
is
not-
like
it's-
its own thing.
No, but
independent thing.
wasn't Cuties French?
the only
cinema?
Yeah,
connection
it's
to
also- yeah,
Hollywood
it's
is that
also-
some
It's also a
like,
French movie.
big
Yeah.
name actors
Yeah,
that's what I
weighed
mean, yeah.
in with
the
their
actual
opinion on it.
the actual name of the movie is supposed to be Mignons, which means like
It's-
children or some
Mignon.
shit.
It loosely translates as meringues.
I'm just wondering, like, how
No.
come,
It doesn't.
like, no one,
doesn't.
like, no one saw them making this movie and then just
I had
go.
a Slur fucking break for a second. No, it doesn't.
No, it was like so disappointed in me.
My
It's like-
my biggest issue is like so all it had to go through so
Tease
many.
the Americans, they'll believe anything.
It's true.
Like Cuties went through
I
all
believe
these
Travis
steps before it went on to people's TVs, and at no point did anyone just go, "What the fuck are we doing?"
Mhm.
That's my
French.
biggest issue in relation to that.
Yeah.
They were being French. I will not apologize for that statement.
Well, because yeah, the French are scum.
I didn't say that, but I will not disagree with it.
Oh, I'll say
I do
it.
not disavow.
I
If
don't.
the- If the nation of France wants to declare war on me, fuck you, you stupid cigarette smoking retards.
Real quick, Slur, I'm really pissed off. We got 2 blueprints of the same fucking gun in that run. What the fuck, dude?
Oh, we have so many of those fucking things.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Let's
Yeah.
continue the video.
yeah, we're
It's
almost.
a Nazi I'm talking to. But you can't do that in the milquetoast swamp that is the PG-TV to M-rated game family zone. That's where media is just not
not?
on the same level.
I mean, you
Everything
can.
is sanitized.
Wait,
and
hold up. Sorry, the screen just. Does the screen go dark for anyone else?
No, like yeah, she
black.
blacked out the screen.
Yeah, the screen's
Oh,
black.
Okay.
watered down, even if it claims to be the dark, gritty, violent, toxic
What the
fury
fu-
you've
wait,
always
why is
wanted.
the screen black?
It's just not. You guys remember last year when Twitter practically
Oh,
blew
okay.
up over the coffin of Andy and Lele, with people who hadn't played it thinking it was like the human centipede had angry, violent sex with flowers in the attic, and its fans were waggling their tongues over how transgressive and boundary pushing and not for the Puritans it was? Then someone took time to actually play it, and inside it was a really milquetoast story about a guy being psychologically abused by someone who looks and acts like she still has LiveJournal in 2024.
So I've actually played this game.
No opinion.
So,
Skip.
I've actually played this game, and
Yeah, but I don't care. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Go.
okay, but like
Because you specifically played it, you now need to go to the dungeon.
well, no, I did play it, and like, yeah, there is
I
about
was
like the
ashamed.
like about the manipulative, psychologically abusive sister, and like a lot of the stuffed animals you see on screen, like they are representative of things, and like a lot of the puzzles you do, like especially like they happen in dreams essentially, so like you're putting together memories and stuff of like really messed up things that happened, and the game is like fine and the story is like fine, and I think people like kind of overreacted because there is an incest route that you can take and there is cannibalism in it. But there is cannibalism in it, but like there's a reason why there's cannibalism,
It's a-
because
He was
well,
hungry.
the first
No.
The
instance,
whole
but
thing
the
is as,
second
as
instance,
edgy
no.
as a fucking Avenged Sevenfold song. It's just new, and it was like the fucking topic of the day. That's all.
Yeah, and then like there are edgy aspects of it, like the two main characters kill and eat their parents.
Based.
I
Yeah.
But that's
Okay.
because, but the thing is, the reason why they kill them is because they're the reason why they eat them is like stupid. But like the reason why they kill them is because they think that they left them there to die in like the apartment because it was taking place during like a pandemic. And like they were locked in their apartment and like they weren't getting any food, and like the people at the apartment were like comically fucking like mishandling them. And like and every time they tried to call their parents, the parents just wouldn't, like, just say, "Stop calling us, please." And it's like, I don't know why you wouldn't want to do anything about this. And while I don't remember like I don't think they actually give the. I can't remember if they actually give the reason, like why the mom actually gives the reason why they just weren't responding that much. But like, I don't know. It's like it's messed up and edgy, and like there is like something to say about like psychological abuse, but people did kind of overreact to it. I think it is just the fact that there is like a potential incest route you can take, which by the way, that route is considered a bad route.
No opinion.
Here's the thing: I
played
think they're
it.
trying to dig into like the actual game for the source of like the whole fucking the way it blew up. That's not really it. When I said it was just the topic of the day, I was being deliberately flippant. It's because it popped off on Twitter. So you had like people drawing it and talking about it. And just because it happened and people were seeing it, it couldn't just be a game that was getting popular. It now had to be discourse. So people had to have very strong opinions about everything that happens in it. It's like it's the most fucking non-topic, but because it was the topic of the day, everybody weighed in like it was some culture-defining moment. And do people even give a fuck about the game anymore? I think
No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
on screen.
It was
Exactly.
That's why, well, yeah, with it being like the topic of the day, it disappeared just as fast.
Yeah, I mean, like
it's
I
a
enjoyed
non-issue,
playing it.
but you
I liked,
mentally people.
I liked the story, but
Remember,
like,
I said that people on Twitter get mad at things recreationally. This is
Yeah.
kind of what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah,
They
like,
just logged in that morning and said, "What am I going to get pissy about today?" Saw like a bunch of artists doing fan art of like the fucking incest couple, and they're like, "Oh no, I have feelings about this."
yeah.
If there are any Twitter addicted people and you somehow have made it this far into the recording, touch grass. Go outside.
No. Don't touch grass. Lick the cement on a hot day.
What you need to do is dig a hole 6 feet down, like a rectangular prism kind of shape of it, and then put that dirt back on top of yourself.
Yeah. It's really good for your posture because like that pressure like really straightens out your back.
Yeah, and try to hold your breath the entire time too. It's really cool.
Yeah. And do that for like another 5 billion years.
This also goes for people who like Fallout 76.
And for legal reasons, do it in Minecraft.
Very much do it in Minecraft.
Or Fallout 76.
But the way people were talking, you'd probably expect something utterly shameless that threw off all societal taboos and screamed, "Look at me!" But it was actually weirdly insecure, too afraid of its own content to go further than the same kind of jokes people have been making about siblings for years, dressed up in 2020's dark fic with a weirdly noir aesthetic.
Well, the thing is, the game is also not finished yet. Like the story is not done, so. They might if you decide to choose like that.
The art
route.
looks fine, yeah.
Yeah, like the art's pretty alright, but like the thing is, the game's not finished yet as well. So like it could unironically take that path. Oh, also there's demons in it too. So.
Oh, okay. So I'm interested. Incest, cannibalism, and demons. Shit, sign me the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shit, Negro, that's all you had to say.
Yeah, but no, like the game's also not finished yet, so they could go all the way if you chose that. So.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The only unique thing it did was it accurately reflected the suffocating mundanity of an abusive relationship. And it does so by being so boring you feel like you're in purgatory. It was quite literally a nothing burger, the video game equivalent of a 14-year-old boy saying shocking and offensive things to...
No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree.
So here's the thing. So here's the thing. I immediately discredited everything Lily just said the second they said, well, it was boring. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, it's like, and
everyone knows that's my trigger now. It's like, damn.
Yeah, no, boring's a worthless criticism. So
it's fucking. It drives me insane now.
And I hate to say like don't know, don't care, but yeah, don't know, don't care. Moving on.
Well, the thing is, I
don't care about what you're saying.
Well, you said you know opinion, but I was asking.
Is it a worthless criticism? I wouldn't say it's worthless. I'd say it's just a very subjective criticism.
Well, no, the thing is, you say it's boring. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything, but you just find it uninteresting, so I don't really care.
Yeah, it's a nothing statement.
It doesn't actually.
Well, it's not a nothing statement. It's just it's a very personal one. So it doesn't really tell you anything about the movie itself. If I told you, like, let's go with one that we kind of all think that is boring. It's like Thor: The Dark World. We all are basically like that movie's boring, and I would say that that's probably the main reason I don't like it because I don't care. But it's just
I'd rather say The Green Knight is boring because.
But the thing is, I don't agree with that because I don't find the movie boring. I don't think
But
it's
then-
good, but I don't
Yeah,
think
but,
it's bad.
no,
Okay,
but that's
so
what I mean.
for me
This is-
personally, I find Jujutsu Kaisen, at least from what I've seen, to be absolutely boring as piss. But that's never gonna be like I'm never gonna like that's never gonna necessarily be like part of my assessment of it.
Max, when you, me, and Ninja watched The Green Knight, didn't we all agree that we were pretty much borderline bored to tears?
Okay,
but I would
Okay,
say
the thing is, here's the thing.
I'm not
here's the thing
using
about no,
you,
no,
I'm
no,
just
but
saying,
like
like, this
no,
is
no,
a
no, no.
point.
But what I want to say is that we found it boring because there was literally nothing happening on the screen. There was literally like 20-minute long fucking moments of literally fucking nothing happening except for landscaping shots. Like there was nothing of substance in that movie. So when I say something is boring, I could back it the fuck up with actual things to say. When most
Yeah.
people say something is boring, they don't actually say anything like outside of, well, I just didn't like it.
This
That's
is,
just
this is
different.
very true.
Yeah, but again, but for the I guess like the objective criticism of that movie wasn't that you were bored; it was that you felt
Yeah.
that you.
No, we're not
That's
using
why,
it
but,
in an
but
objective.
that's why I
No.
didn't say. That's why I didn't say it's boring.
No, I know, but I'm just saying like I still disagree that somebody like a critic saying that this thing was boring is inherently like a worthless statement. There could be many reasons why it'd be worth bringing up. If nothing else,
Yeah, but
It
most
It's
might be
worthless
good.
if it's on its own.
Yeah, I was
That's
about to say,
right.
I don't
that's
disagree with
okay.
that.
So yeah, and here's, I guess I'll clarify it then, because that's my issue with the statement, Baller, is because a lot of people don't say anything past it's boring.
Yeah.
They usually just
But-
say, "Well, yeah, I didn't like it," and it's like, dude,
well,
that's
but did
It's-
fucking nothing.
It's why the
but-
two buzzwords are boring and pacing.
but did Lily say that? I thought
Yeah, she just said it's boring. She just said it's like
And
it's like
she just
boring.
said, and she said it didn't say anything, and like there's nothing to it, like this
Which
literally
is
what
not
she just said.
true.
And
But
also
okay.
basically
Especially-
just that it's edgy, but like an immature, like teenage
Mm,
kind of edgy.
But I
It's
would
in
say
some
even though-
cases yes, and in some cases no. It just depends.
even though
I
even
did
though
say it was about as edgy as like an Avenged Sevenfold
but
song.
even though I don't
That's a
agree-
deliberate comparison.
Shh,
Maybe
No,
I don't
no,
know
that
this-
band.
maybe because I don't know this fucking story at all.
Yeah, that's fair.
But she did give some qualifiers whether you agree with them or not, and also that is the same argument you just used as to why you thought that other movie was boring.
No, but all right.
I mean, it is.
No, well, that's not, but it's fine. We're just gonna drop it.
Okay, you're just gonna drop it because yeah, okay.
No, it's it's fucking
Fight,
impossible to
fight,
argue with
fight,
it.
fight.
Well, no, but you just said you didn't. But you didn't let them. Here's the thing. I don't even claim know what fucking movie
Okay.
you're talking about.
I know,
You
but
said-
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I didn't lie about the fucking thing. She just lied about a criticism and fucking thing, so she's already wrong. Like I don't like. That's why like I
What?
don't understand what it's saying. And do you like? So you said you haven't seen the movie, but like, do you understand what I'm saying? When there's points in the movie where literally nothing is happening, it's just landscape.
For literally nothing to happen, the screen would just have to be
Yeah.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
why
mean,
I
not
said
a
it's
movie.
nothing. Yeah, it's nothing but fucking like landscaping shots that don't actually do anything for the story. And once we get to the story, it's really fucking confusing. And we should have inserted something of substance to actually tie scenes together instead of just fucking the green hills of fucking England or whatever. Like there's like that's why that fucking movie doesn't work, because once it finally gets to the point of the plot doesn't make any fucking sense.
And relies heavily on you basically doing your homework before you even see the movie.
Yeah. Whereas in this one, she just said that he's kind of edgy, like, and like I just like I didn't agree with this assessment of it. And when Jake just said, yeah, it's not true. It's kind of not true.
Yeah, like there are edgy parts of it. Like the first act of cannibalism, I would argue, is a bit edgy, but given the circumstances in which the characters were in, there was just a dead body there. They were out of food. They were going to die of starvation. So it's like, yeah.
My
The second
criticism
instance,
of-
when they ate their parents, I don't know. You could have just killed them. You didn't have to eat them. But I think actually, you know what? I think like part of that was getting rid of the evidence, but like cooking two whole ass bodies into like a stew.
Oh, yeah,
like,
I mean,
yeah,
also
that's
waste
definitely
not,
the
want
best
not.
way to get rid of evidence is to fucking prepare and cook it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like that's
Slightly
some
salty.
that's fucking Silence of the Lambs type stuff where it's like you couldn't find Hannibal Lecter because he ate his evidence. It's like what? I would still leave stuff
God.
behind.
well,
God, that fucking just makes me uncomfortable thinking about it. Like, Jesus Christ.
yeah, but
Well,
like
My
You could leave stuff behind, Wyatt, but like the fact that he
Like-
basically ate everything. it's
well,
like,
Oh, no, yeah,
The thing
no,
is,
yeah,
like,
that's-
like,
that's-
the fact that there's
No,
no
the-
body. That's a
so
big deal.
to
that's a little horrible.
so to quickly like the whole reason I don't like boring being used as a criticism, to me it just feels like a buzzword, and I would just rather somebody like pick a different way to explain this. It's like come on, you have the entire English lexicon. That's the of the collective of our language. That's what that's called, right? The lexicon.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the collection of all the words.
Yeah, you have the entire English lexicon, and yet you just use the word boring, because I mean that's why I treat it as a buzzword, and it feels like they just have nothing to say whenever
Yeah,
they use it.
well, I mean, I agree that if somebody literally only would say this thing is boring, and that's literally the entire video, I'd be like, yeah, they haven't said really anything. All they've done is just told me why they didn't like it.
YMS's like fucking video in Venom 2 was just widely.
Well, YMS's videos are kind of crap. His long form ones are really good, but his quickies are all fucking worthless.
Well, I mean,
I don't know if it was.
yes, it was Let There Be Carnage was a quickie, and
Right.
he talked about his fucking theater for a good chunk of it,
But,
on how
hey,
it was 3 screens.
A lot of his long form videos, like his one on Old Boy and then his one on Lion King and all that, they're all great. But then all the others are fucking like a waste of your time.
Yeah. The Walking Dead one was also really good too.
yeah.
Walking
Well,
Dead
that-
one
it-
has
it
not
was a
aged
long-
very well. Like
Did it
I
not?
recently rewatched it, and since I also rewatched the show as well to prepare for those things, and
Well,
it's like
What did you say about it? It said it didn't hold up really well.
they don't age very well. And
I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
willing to go through them with you again if you want.
We can
in
do
fairness,
that.
I can't remember YMS's video, but I remember one of the things that me, Red, and Tabs were watching Walking Dead, and we were surprised how much we loved season 2.
Mhm.
And everyone says that's the boring season, and we watched it, and we're like, no, it's not. It's really interesting. There's lots of character stuff going on. It's just not very action.
No, the boring shit comes way later than season 2.
Yeah, but a
Well,
lot of people
it's-
and YMS, I remember saying that season 2 was when it fell apart, and we watched it. We were like, we love this series. I think we only had one episode we didn't like.
I think the problem that I have more with season 2 is just how
That could be something
how
for
fast how fast fucking Shane is just going insane, and how the action, like, Shane is basically an insane person by season 2, and like how they're
It kind of
quote unquote
nowhere too. Like it's a little.
yeah,
fucking
they're quote
weird.
unquote running away from that group of walkers when it's like, yeah, you're limping and you could very easily get away from them. Nope, better shoot this guy.
Well, I think that's genuinely one of those things where that's more of a fucking what do you call it? It's I wouldn't call it a writing error. I'd call it more of a directing error. Where they're like, oh, like
production-
you guys need to be
production error.
hobbling more, guys, so they can catch up to you. You know what I mean? It's a directing error. I would
That
say, but-
that's
Yeah,
fair.
I
Like
agree
the
with that.
scene wasn't like directed very well, but it's still an issue. Is
No, it still is an
Well-
issue, but I don't think it's an issue with like I'm trying to say like the script per se. It's to do with how it's framed, because I know what they're trying to tell me. They're trying to say they won't get away unless he has a distraction to get away. And in fairness, I would still say that you could still put it down to if they're moving only slightly faster than the zombies, are they going to have to move that whole time at that speed, or will one of them
That's
give
very
out?
true. Yeah.
I would say that there are arguments. A lot of people say that is like
that and also the injuries that caused them to limp. If I would need to see the scene one more time, I'm pretty sure
I can't remember
they-
what it is.
I think
Yeah.
one of them basically just falls from like a 5-foot fence, and it's like that's causing you to limp, like where your
Yeah,
bones.
It can do.
That totally can. Yeah.
Yeah,
it can, but you would
No,
would
like,
borderline
you
have to
can-
go
you can-
out of your way.
You can
Fuck.
fall from your own fucking body height and die. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Okay,
Like, it's
okay.
like,
So, Wyatt, I once jumped like just like maybe like 2 feet off the ground, and then I wrong landing, sprained my ankle.
yeah, like there.
I mean, it's definitely to do with how they landed, but
Yeah.
Because if you jump like 5 feet and you land at an awkward angle, you could fuck up your knees, you could fuck up your shin, you could like sprain your ankle.
The way you made it sound, however, like I'm kidding with this, but like the way you made it sound like I just jumped in the air, it's like you made it seem like you just went up, then down, and then somehow broke your ankle.
Well, no, I was trying
basically what he
I was trying to do a jump scissor kick to get some pants off because I was a retarded teenager, and then I sprained my ankle.
and now he's a
yeah.
retarded adult. Let's see how far he's come.
Well, yeah. Honestly, yeah. Like the fact that you're a teenager. Yeah. Fucking-
I'm perfectly fine, says Jake, because he's got a locker embedded in his skull.
But
An entire
Yeah.
ass locker? What? It's just in my
Yes.
skull.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
But yeah, I know that
You should
I've
go
gone
see a
off
doctor
completely
about that. That's
I know
not
I've gone
good.
completely off tangent, but I remember YMS's thing was completely just like, yeah, season 2 sucked, everything about it was bad, and then we watched it, and I remember because of that YMS video actually in the back of my head, when we rewatched it, we were like, okay, let's get this series done. I remember series 3 being the good one. Then we watched it, we were like, wait, series 2 is like the best one so far. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's fair. I think it was more beefing with like the way YMS, Jesus, the way AMC dealt with like the production. And,
Oh, I mean, they were
Which
pretty
is
shitty
a
to,
problem.
The guy that made, I can't remember his name, but the guy that brought it to like life of the TV show, like they like didn't treat him well at all, and it was like,
Yeah.
their cash cow was from him, and they just told him to fuck off. And he's like,
Yeah,
oh, that is cringe.
And honestly, that's the part of the fucking video that I remember most of the series of that. So like that's kind of why I have healthy perspective of those videos he made. So I could be wrong, and like those videos could be shit, but
he
Oh,
does
yeah, I
bring
don't
up
know.
a lot
that,
of the
but that,
production.
but that like all the things he talked about with the production is really fucked up, and like yeah, AMC should get fucked for that one.
I think we're also saying actually, to be fair, going back to the I guess the argument that we were saying before, where a lot of his arguments for why season 2 is bad is obviously that it's boring, and it's just like, why is it boring? I'd like to know why it's
and
why you've got something negative to say about like why do you consider this like nothing? And then
and I
remember his reasons. I remember them not being very interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I said,
and to me that
that's something that could be done for like another Dragons Den if we want.
and
Find
that
a little YMS coverage.
and that kind of bothered
That would
me
be fucking
more
long
on the,
though. Holy shit! Because isn't that like 4 fucking hour long videos?
we'd border on an Adam and Sitch fucking
we would not be able to fucking do that in one sitting.
because I remember when Adam and Sitch were covering like a video shit talking drinker, and I looked at the video, I was like, that video is an hour long.
Yeah.
Not even EFAP like unless it's like
cover shit like for that hour long. Guess what? They had to do
Hold up.
multiple fucking recordings for that shit.
yeah.
Well, no,
or
the,
if it's or hold on, or if they do, it's normally because Mahler strung it all together and it just happened to turn into an hour long.
Well, I
thing.
mean, the synthetic man thing that he strung together was 4 hours long.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
that
about.
Video was long as and that stream was long as shit.
Yeah, it's 11 hours.
The Hassan, all the Hassan drama, all the the synthetic man stuff. That's all from like a video that he made from watching their stuff and then cobbling it all together.
Yeah, but go back older with the whole Jack Sink, Eric Taxon shit. Well, there's also some personal drama with Wolf during that stream, but like that one went for 2 streams.
Yeah, 1 7-hour one, I think one about 3 to 4 hour one. Or was it 5 hours? I'm not sure.
Anyway,
Yeah, let's get back to
You said
this.
it was-
I'm kind
let's get back to the
of
video.
starting to fade a little
she
bit.
said it was boring.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, she said it was boring. It's like I can see why someone may think it's boring and like the story is a bit edgy. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's bad. I might need to replay it to like reassess it because it was a while ago.
Second,
It kind of sucks though, because like because I would actually be interested to see it as well. But you said if it's not finished, that means it's being actively fixed. So the criticism that she could have for it right now, I might not be able to see because it's being actively.
Also,
they're only up till
also,
Act 3, I believe, and Act 4 is being made.
How
but
important
a
would
lot
you
of those
say?
times they would go back and like change shit.
How much would you say the game is segmented between its actual gameplay and what we're seeing right now, these cutscenes? Like, 'cause if it's mainly just these cutscenes, then I feel really weird about seeing story games in early access because it's like
it's an indie game. Like it's like one or two people are working on it.
Yeah, but hang on. But what's the genre of game? Is it a fucking visual novel?
No. Like there is actual gameplay. It's kind of like a point and click a little bit like that, where you go and you do collect like certain things, and there are puzzles in it as well that you need to solve.
Are the puzzles not substantive? Do the puzzles that do they actually get you thinking, or like when you see them, you're like it's 2 steps and then done?
I mean,
you're
asking the wrong guy here, man. Like puzzles are not really my
and
deal.
also, Wyatt, what you just said also could talk about literally every fucking puzzle ever made.
I know. That's why I'm trying to like narrow this down, because it'd be one thing for
are the puzzles. Do you think the puzzles are abnormally difficult? Jake?
They're not difficult. No, I wouldn't call them difficult. I would say that the puzzles are more or less designed to be thematically relevant than maybe to be challenging. But again, there are puzzles that you need to solve.
Does it touch? I have no mouth and I must scream levels.
I haven't played that game, so I wouldn't know.
Fuck, you haven't played that? That should be something for a fucking that's a Dragon Gaming or something.
It's also like 45 minutes long, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's not that short, but it's pretty short.
Well, I mean, the story is about the audiobook's like 40 minutes long because it's a short story.
Yeah, the short story, but I'm talking about the game itself.
Yeah.
No, I was just trying to make sure, because one of my biggest gripes against things like Telltale games is like the gameplay is just there, so it can be there for like a moment before back to the next conversation and make moral decisions. Like
I'm trying to think.
But some of the Telltale games do like inform like stuff like that through the gameplay, through mechanics, stuff like that. Does feel
Yeah.
through the narrative.
And
There are
and it
some
is
that do it better
possible
than
At
others.
to,
least for the better games, because the Game of Thrones one's kind of gay.
and I
But,
Yeah,
believe
Game
it
of
is,
Thrones one barely has any gameplay.
and I
But the
believe it is,
first
and
one-
it is
Like,
possible
like,
to get a game
really.
over because there is this one instance where you need to hide, or I'm sorry, no, if you do like hide, like you do get found, and like it is a game over. So
My point being is like in this hypothetical, if this game was basically
Oh,
a
no,
walking
you need to
simulator
hide.
onto the next cutscene and it was in early access, I would be really bothered by that because putting story games in early access feels rather odd because it's
Yeah.
like it just shows how much.
I mean,
it's
I
just
would
not
argue it
finished.
primarily is a story-driven game, but like there is a gameplay in it, and there is like we need to like to find find things and items and stuff in order to progress the story.
I don't see the issue as long as they're honest. It's usually the honesty thing. So if they upfront saying this is unfinished, like you know going in,
Yeah.
it is not a completed story. You'd be like, okay,
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
if
I
you got
think-
to the point,
I
but I agree. If you got to that point and then it said like unfinished and you didn't know, you'd be like, you've just cheated me out of money. You've given me like chapter 1 of a story and sold me a book. What the fuck?
yeah. I've been trying to pay a lot more attention to this kind of stuff with early access because a game I literally almost bought like a few days ago was like this base builder / ship simulator, and I stopped myself because on its page it says early access, and the following post is development paused, and it's just like, oh no, that means there's a like just to be
it's a dead game.
yeah, it's more than like 50-50 chance it's a dead game, so I'm
Mhm.
not gonna put money into it.
That's
I'm
fair.
not gonna.
But again,
Yeah, no.
but again, like I think it's fine as long as they advertise it. It's when
Yeah,
people don't
yeah,
do it.
yeah,
and
no,
scum it,
they're-
that's my issue.
They are,
Yeah.
and the thing is, like,
Every
because
threshold is different.
They do post devlogs, and like it is, and they are actively working on trying to get Act 4 out. I believe it's Act 4. It's either Act 4 or Act 3.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Once it gets finished, I'll look into it. But
Yeah, that's the thing. I myself will also wait till it's finished. Cause...
And there are choices that do determine like what like vision you get, and what vision you get, I believe, will determine what ending you get as well.
That's what like that same way of thinking applies again to
I wonder
like
if
the
they're into
Telltale
this debate.
games.
That's
And
just-
yeah, this debate ain't fucking happening.
yeah, it's the debate isn't happening at all.
It's why with the Telltale games, for another example, I would wait till like the entire game was like till all 5 episodes or 6 if they did a 6th episode. Wait till they were all out and then pick up the game because I would just.
I'm not against it as a structure though, as them trying to.
No,
you know,
I'm not. It's just how I normally
Well,
like
because I
consume those
remember
games.
my experience with those games was obviously I bought the first one as a kind of like a random buy. Like I think it was on sale on Xbox 360 or something, and I was blown away about how fucking good the story was.
Yeah.
So then I
Yeah,
did, I did play season 2 like chapter, and I remember being like that was
Wait,
fine. But
Wait, the season 2, chapter 1, or the episode
mean-
2 of season 1?
no, it's like season 2 episode.
Okay,
1,
so
2,
when
3,
was it just
blah,
about Clementine?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
Um,
Yeah,
so
it's
that-
that's what I'm saying. It gets a
You
little
s-
weird. Like when you like
Well,
trying
it's
to
Walking
explain.
Dead. Walking Dead season.
Yeah, Walking
2,
Dead
Walking
and
Dead
then Focus.
Frontiers, and then whatever the new one
Yes.
was.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But I never played season 4 because I can't. Season 3 really killed my interest in it. 'Cause I thought it was shit.
Yeah.
I don't when it can. My favorite one, of course, being Tales of the Borderlands. I don't even think they bothered releasing an episodic. I think they
I'm gonna
made it in
pull
one
this-
go.
I'm gonna pull it back.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to find out if we ever get to this fucking wholesome and dark media debate.
I like
Yeah.
Telltale games. Okay, we're done.
Make his parents gasp. What little artistic merit it had was buried under duck faces and kitty mouths. I don't think many people have taken notice of this, in that a lot of the media being championed as dark, transgressive taboo is actually quite toothless.
Wait, hold on. I don't have any more
Banging
dark.
on the-
Wait, sorry, go back.
Yeah, sorry. No, that was me.
This is
Such
one of those
as?
things where like Asa said that he
Duck
talks too
faces and
fast. Like,
kitty
it's
mouths.
fuck.
I don't think
Asa says she talks too fast, and yeah, I do agree. And like to put shit on the screen too, that like kind of distracts from the fucking point. I feel like it's a
I
weird
don't have any
distraction.
dark media footage, and I'm not
really-
going to get it. So here are some bad.
Bro,
end
just pull up some
theater.
clips from Attack on Titan or Berserk or the Girl with
This
the Dragon
isn't
Tattoo
hard.
or the boys.
or the boys or I don't know, Castlevania or
Or
I
a
love the
dark-
idea.
or
I
a
love
moment
this.
that could be considered dark in One Piece, like Kuma doing his
Well,
thing.
I love this. Like, I'm not gonna get it because I'm lazy, and it's just like you're making a 17-minute video, and also you haven't still spoken about your topic in this entire video. You can find a fucking clip, you lazy
Yeah.
shit Ow.
Yeah.
Um.
Or just show more clips of the fucking
Fucking movies.
Andy and Lele. Like,
That-
just show
man.
clips of
Yeah.
that.
I know, it's fucking great. The barbs come out.
Show
I
the
was going to
gameplay
say,
footage
that
of them
was-
like, you know, butchering your parents and then like eating them. Like
That was probably like that barb drew some blood there for a moment. Christ.
That's fair.
Well, I don't
Lazy
even think they're doing this, but it kind of really feels like as well that it's like, oh, the talking fast thing. Yahtzee did that. Yahtzee was popular. I'll do that. I don't even think that's even what
Yeah,
she's copied it
honestly,
from, but it
I-
kind of annoys me because Yahtzee's
Yeah.
good at talking fast and she's
and
not.
here's the thing, like I'm curious if this is true, but I'm actually wondering if this video, if the voice is sped up,
I'm not
Oh,
sure.
if it's doing the movie Bob thing.
like not as extreme as the movie, but I think because I'm pretty sure he's like ×2, but like if this video is actually at 0.25.
I have been very tempted to fucking bring this down to 0.75, but the problem is that would just make this last longer.
Yeah, and like I don't want it to last.
But
any
yeah, I
longer.
don't like this tactic of like putting something to read on the screen while you're just fucking listing off like a whole cavalcade of shit, because it basically draws the attention away.
The only time I'm fine with the text thing on screen is like, because yes, I'm all for like redraft, re-record, that kind of stuff. But if you're like on a either a self-appointed or just a regular deadline, because you're like, I don't know, you work for some company. I'm not. Point being, and you fuck up, but you have the text on screen that's like the actual like spelling or pronunciation of
Yeah,
a
you
thing.
just say like, yeah, just have that. But that's like a quick thing. You put, you maybe you say something wrong, or you get like a date wrong. You do. I see it a lot of history videos, and I don't mind it. Well, they'll be like in 1837, and then at the bottom of the screen it will say edit 1836 because they just made.
Yeah,
a
I'm not.
mistake, obviously.
I
And it's
know.
like, I get that's fine. That's.
I know
that's
some
fine.
people where that drives them up the wall, but I'm not one of them.
But sometimes it's like a short sentence, and usually they'll put a pause in.
Yeah, but what I mean is for like little things, it's fine. But this is you're distracting me from your voice, which is already like fast and fucking hard to follow sometimes. With a text on screen that also isn't relevant because it doesn't matter what's on screen because you literally just told me what's on screen doesn't matter because you're too lazy to get some fucking footage.
Basically.
So
That
like,
and everything.
why are you distracting me and also telling me that you're lazy?
That and also your the way you talk is already full of so much fucking venom that I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. Like with each individual sentence.
Shit for the strong will. The world gives you a broad.
She
deal.
gives other
Many
people shit for having verbal diatribe, and she has this fucking massive thesaurus that she can't fucking put down.
Yeah, but like it's I don't know, this whole fucking thing. It's like I couldn't like find like clips of dark shit on fucking YouTube and download it because I'm fucking lazy.
Yeah, it's
Like this is
insane
your job,
laziness.
Lily. This is your fucking.
You didn't have
job.
leftover. You didn't have leftover footage from Star Wars. Like you want to talk about like even moments in dark media. Just show all the Jedi dying in Revenge of the Sith.
How long is this gonna be? Less than a minute. You literally have to go onto Netflix and find something that you know is just dark media, and then just record like a minute of it, and then something. You know what I mean? Or it just it's not.
Yeah, this
hard.
isn't hard.
You want to know what that make your point even worse? Does she have an editor?
No.
I don't. I think she edits her own videos.
If she had an editor, it would make it worse, though.
Yeah.
Because that person is specifically paid to do this thing.
But yeah, I don't. This is.
People have taken
Doing
notice
our
of
own-
this in that a lot of the media being championed as dark, transgressive taboo is actually quite toothless, banking on there being a bunch of people performatively expressing their outrage, and a bunch of other sadder people performatively hyping it up because the target audience is mostly teenagers, and people...
So okay, so this is okay. So like she's not giving any examples, so we can't really respond to what she's saying.
No, this is that thing
No.
though where I actually don't disagree, but it's not. But it's for like a very select bit of media, not most of it.
Yeah, and this is another, like, in terms of the visuals, like, yeah, I'm getting distracted to the point I'm having to look away from this visual medium because because the thing on screen and what's being said are so fucking opposite.
Sorry, I think it's like the same from what she just said. It's basically the same as what we said earlier, isn't it? About like horror stuff where. A lot of people will say this thing is great because it's really scary and blah blah blah, and we're just like, there's just loads of blood and gore. What the? This is really cringe.
Yeah, we
and
were just talking
so,
Yeah, it's not
it-
leaning on
it's-
any psychological shit. It's
Yeah.
literally just like
So
We splayed some blood on some tits.
Yeah, so I don't actually disagree with her, but I'm like, but you haven't. But this isn't most stuff. This
Well,
is just some stuff.
Well, yeah, the thing she's named.
This is kind of a consistent pattern I've noticed is that she's actually fairly good at diagnosing what's wrong with other people's cringe, but really bad at self-reflection.
And
Well,
but
so
more
I think
specifically,
she
also
does a
really
little-
bad at staying on topic.
Lily
Yeah.
Orchard,
Also
bad
but I
at
think we've just
self-reflection.
accepted that.
But
No.
I don't know what I'm getting. I've been getting more annoyed about how much of a waste of time this is. But it's
I feel like the conversation's been pretty.
yeah, it's been pretty fun.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah,
the,
I've been-
yeah.
but-
I pretty much wanted to get like decent conversation out of this.
Well, I didn't mean I meant the video. You know. not
Yeah,
this.
the video
But-
itself is a waste of time. You're right.
And Max, but
Yeah.
got him. Fucking
Hey.
GG! But like she's made a lot of good points, but then her like conclusions have been wrong.
yes.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like she's made a lot of like perfectly reasonable observations, and then it's gone like, yeah, so this doesn't make sense because people have been overreacting about this, and you're like, yeah, I agree. She's like, yeah. So that's why like people that are left are more reasonable. And you're like,
What?
that didn't have anything to
Wait,
do with
what?
what you started the conversation as. You know what I mean? She's done shit like that, and it's like, why has your conclusion been nothing to do with your like observation? I don't understand.
And honestly,
Because
I mean,
she doesn't have a point.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know. I'm gonna give it like I don't know 3 more minutes, and if she just doesn't get to it, I might just-
We're 7.
We need,
like
we
we're
need to power through it. Just like let's
yeah,
like,
we got 6 minutes left.
let's-
We can
let's-
we can
let's
do
lay-
6
let's lay
minutes
off
of
the tangents
video.
and focus more on the video.
If nothing else, we can just watch the rest of the video and then talk about it if we really wanted to. We
Well-
won't do that, but we
well,
could.
I don't want to fuck with Jake's.
Yeah, I don't-
Yeah.
No, I said
Eleven.
we won't do that, but we
Toward
could.
past being a
Good.
teenager. Usually they
back
don't
up.
hold up when literally anyone else starts examining it more closely because it was all supposed to be a maypole for people who still have to yell at their mom to get out of their room. This was the case with the weird true crime soap opera boom. If you're into
You said you didn't have any more fucking dark things, and yet here you are having the Dahmer documentary. What's, why did you lie to me?
Absolutely lazy piece of shit.
Lied to me.
I
serial
like I don't want to ever try to downplay our quote unquote jobs as content creators. At the same time, this is not a fucking hard thing to do because while you could make a fucking YouTube video while in the background you do your goddamn taxes. That's how easy all this shit is. At least for me it is. Fuck. I don't
I mean,
like,
for
that-
you,
that
speak,
point-
speak for yourself, bro. Like, it's,
that
it's-
point that's
For you.
That's why I added that caveat just in case, but it is just it bothers me
I'm
hearing.
struggling with this Godzilla X Kong script.
Yeah, I was about
alright?
to say let's just let
I-
that one go.
But no, the point that the whole like I can't find more material. Fuck you! It's not that hard to go.
No,
grab
it's not that
clips.
she can't. Well, I mean, she said that she can't. It's not that. Well, even then, it's not that she can't. She's just she won't. She's too lazy. She can't just find Attack on Titan clips or, I don't know, just clips from horror films, or like clips from. But then she pulls the Dahmer, like stuff from the Dahmer.
I think
Yeah.
it's very much to her advantage to not pick examples of
Yeah,
things that
exactly.
people who are into darker media actually watch, because then you would actually just see how normal and reasonable that is,
Mhm.
as opposed to someone who only watches super mega wholesome shit and how weird that actually is.
Well, but more importantly, if she
Mhm.
actually had
That
examples,
is-
then we could
that is
disprove
a
what
weird
she's
fucking
saying
third line to
was
this.
wrong. I think that was a deliberate tactic for her to do in that little diatribe. So that way, like, there's no examples that you could potentially pull from to like show how wrong she is.
Mhm.
starts examining it more closely because it was all supposed to be a maypole for people who still have to yell at their mom to get out of their room. This was the case with the weird true crime soap opera boom. If you're into serial killers as a concept, you watch documentaries, but the only reason to watch this shit is, 1, you're attracted to the lead actor, and 2, you're giggling to yourself about how the Twitter Puritans are going to be so mad. This is
No,
Self-
no, like the
mean?
Dahmer like show like I mean there's some fascinating shit that you could get from that.
I just, what the fuck has this got to do with the title of your video?
It doesn't.
Like
I
like
know,
like,
I
we
know,
watch-
that's why I'm
yeah,
upset.
I know,
I
but
know,
like
we're running out of
you know what,
gas
fuck it,
and
you know, let's power through. It was tangent. I was gonna
Yeah.
I was gonna bring up
That's
some
what I'm
stuff, but let's not. No.
is it new. This is the founding mantra of 4chan, doing extremely off-putting shit to get a rise out of people. And like all of the shit that came after it, 4chan users would write an entire dissertations about how
God.
behaving this way is actually a completely
Straw
normal
man.
thing to do,
Straw
and
man,
doesn't
yeah.
speak to a deep insecurity and craving for attention and validation. And Twitter, being the bastard child of 4chan, is just that but bigger. This is going
Okay,
to be one
there's
of those
that
videos where I tell
framing
you the
again. Okay, here's the thing. A lot of Twitter now, especially in the Musk era,
Mhm.
it is kind of like a diet 4chan in terms of like a lot of the shit that's on there.
Fair.
But the way it's being framed here is that like one is emergent of the other. Nah, Twitter used to be super fucking normie. Twitter used to be the thing. Reddit was edgier than Twitter at one point. And then Reddit just became a different flavor of cringe than it already was. So now, it's not even that I completely disagree. It's just that I find the framing really skeevy and misleading.
Mhm. Sorry, sir. I don't mean to fucking sandbag
Yeah.
it, but like we're all getting tired now.
completely obvious. But
Oh yeah, we're
you
at the
know,
end of our
these two
fucking
groups of
ropes.
people who
This
only
has
like
been
one
giving
thing
me
are
a,
still addressed
possibly
as
a
big thing.
migraine.
Shocking revelation, I know, hot take of the century. The truth is, you're never going to win this argument no matter what side of it you're on, because the argument isn't about anything rational, it's entirely about ego. It's about people who spend too much of their time obsessing over one or two things, getting insecure about how they're spending their time, and viciously lashing out at anything that even slightly looks like it's calling them out for it. Hell, let's go back a decade. Remember 50 Shades of Grey? A story that was marketed as some kind of taboo-pushing kink, but then you actually watch it, and it's just a sexist guy with mommy issues being a sexist guy with mommy issues. And a lot of people were saying this guy was putting off red flags to reach incel territory, and the film was going to set people up for abusive relationships. But that never happened. And of course it didn't happen. Here's a question for you. How many guys with that level of mommy issues do you know who look like Christian Grey?
Not even the fucking point.
Exactly.
First of all,
So
like-
that's why we just say
Okay,
that
somebody
this
who has
is
a-
irrelevant
did
and
not
move on.
see that sentence going in that direction.
Yeah.
What a
Also-
weird
It
and
was-
shitty way to take your point.
Also,
a little bit.
I guess I'm gonna show my hand for a fucking moment. I not only read the books, I fucking watched the movies because that's what my ex-wife was into.
And now he's a better person.
He's a fucking monster. It's not just he's a rich guy with mommy issues. He's a fucking rapist.
I was gonna bring up.
Yeah,
the book,
but here's the
fairness.
thing: monsters are hot when they're fictional.
But here's
Every
the thing,
woman knows this; they just don't say it out loud.
I
They-
think. So
That
why?
did
Because
so much
obviously
damage to the
'cause I
BDSM
know-
community.
I know of the books because my mum told me a lot about them because she thought it was funny, and I was like, oh, for Christ's sake. But like it's pretty dark, and I think before the movies came out, I think a lot of people would be assuming it'd be like the books, and I think the books are worse, whereas the movies are more just dull as shit. I think is from what people have told me.
Yeah, because they're not gonna do the tampon scene in fucking
No, of
in the
course
movies.
they're not. But what I mean
Okay,
is,
oh
can
my
you?
God,
But this
please.
is like a different.
Also, I'd like to
argument.
believe that the person making the movie knows how anal beads work and
Yeah.
what orifice they go in.
Dude, oh my god, I
Um,
fucking
like,
more
I
you
mean,
fucking people, because I don't know anything about these fucking movies or the books. I just know there was
Yeah,
cringe.
He puts
fact
anal
that you guys
beads
are-
in her vagina.
Shut up! What?
Yeah,
Oh, God, I don't
yeah,
wanna know
but,
anything
but,
about
but
fucking
it
movies.
literally started as a Twilight fan fiction. E.L.
I know
James
it
wrote
started
it as a
Twilight
Twilight fan fiction.
I know it started as Twilight fan fiction. I know that it's like a fucking weird erotica fucking thing, but like I had literally no context for anything in the movies.
I
so
remember a
couldn't give
thing that I
fuck
saw
about it.
where somebody
So
was like,
literally,
"Why is it-
you guys talking about it is giving me more context than I actually. fucking
Anyone,
know.
anyone has seen that meme where someone goes, "Why is it now acceptable for us to bring porn to the office? Oh, if I try to watch Pornhub, people will say I'm weird, but you bring 50 Shades of Grey and it's fine."
Dude,
That's
you
it,
ever
lost
want
my
to see the most
shit.
Gorko shit IRL? Watch Gilbert Gottfried read a chapter of 50 Shades.
I have. It's
Yes.
so funny.
Yes.
It's one of the best
It's
videos
so
ever.
one of my-
fucking
one of my-
funny.
You've never seen
It's
that? We'll
so
show you it after
funny.
the recording.
please,
Matt.
yeah, yeah,
That'll
it's
be,
so
that'll be a
good.
palate cleanser. That'll be a palate cleanser. But
How
okay.
fuck is this wrong? Holy hell is it
He
wrong?
grabbed my
And he
vagina.
licked her clitoris.
I love the way he just interjects. He goes, "Oh, wee, that's spicy," and he'll just say shit like that as well.
I mean,
The-
it's kind of like his. It literally sounds like his Aristocrats.
Oh, it's so good.
So to bring it back to Lily, way to show that you also just didn't understand this fucking material.
Well, in a weird way though, like she's not mentioned the book, so let's give her the benefit of the doubt. She's talking about the movies. I've heard that they're more boring than anything else, but it's a bit like,
Oh yeah.
can you really blame people? Like, I think it obviously would have been overblown because people do overreact. Don't get me wrong, but people overreact about nothing. People overreact about wholesome shit. So shut the fuck up about that. But secondly, can you really blame people for being worried about these movies when it's a direct adaptation of a book and it happened to be way less? I mean, obviously it couldn't be as because it would have just been a porn film. But you know what I mean? Like,
It
can
would
you
have
really,
been better
like,
if
sure,
fucking like a porn studio decided to adapt it.
probably it would have been. But the thing is that is it not unreasonable? It's like I don't think it's unreasonable for people to be concerned about this movie being too dodgy when the books are dodgy. You know what I mean? I don't think that's like
Exactly.
I don't think that's an overreaction. I think it might be an overreaction when people are like, this will destroy society. People said about Joker and they were wrong. But there's, like I said, you can find dumb people in every sort of corner of the world.
But
Also, this is the most straw men of the insults. Just going, what person with mommy issues looks like Christian Grey? Which, by the way, anyone who has mommy issues
Yeah,
can
there
look
are
like
so
anyone.
many abusive fuckheads
Yeah, it's
of
absolutely
both genders that are attractive.
yeah.
It actually enables them. So,
But more importantly, this has
not
nothing to
argued.
do with the topic of the fucking video. So
Now, in
Well,
now,
also
now, now,
that.
now, in
I've
fairness,
given up on that one, honestly.
in fairness,
Mhm.
I doubt she's got a man. So
well, I mean,
She
like
would
her
know.
her channel used to be like Lily and her girlfriend's name.
And
but-
Malakia.
Yeah,
Okay.
but now it's just Lily Orchard, so something tells me that they broke up or something.
what
No,
a
and
sad.
Not to
thing.
mention
Sorry, Mark.
the controversies of possible child grooming.
What?
Yeah,
She quite clearly has mommy issues and doesn't look like Christian Bale.
Lily Orchard has like a potential, like lots of accusations of her, like that have some substance behind them, including potential like incest. So
Well, fucking imagine my shock.
But
while
I'm
fucking
sorry,
stream is going
fucking
crazy.
what?
Wait, is that why she
apparently,
doesn't-
I'm
it's-
why is it
pulling
she
them
doesn't think
up.
this book's that bad?
Yeah.
but like whatever. Moving on.
Yeah,
None,
that's something we'll talk
Because in
later.
the movie, Christian Grey looks like evil Superman, whereas this kind of guy in real life looks like teenage Snape. People acted like it was gonna slander the BDSM community or give people false ideas about relationships, but the truth is, you're
I mean,
never
it
gonna
did
find a
both of
man who
those
is
things,
6'5",
but mostly for
rich,
very
mu-
silly and stupid people. So.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say
Exactly.
the books did it more, but it did, and also what I don't understand this whole thing of people look like this. How fucking shallow are you, where you think how someone look is who they is? I know people of all modicums of attractiveness that are fucked up in their own unique and beautiful way. Now, me being a mere 10 out of 10 knows this for a fact.
Also,
But it's also just like this weird thing of like someone who operates
Hey, sir,
purely
as a 10,
online,
can I
where
talk to you? I'm an 11, but go ahead.
Yeah, oh, shit,
the
shit, I was
kind
gonna
of
say the
person who
dumb-
believes in like a whole bunch of like
Love you.
incel-y type
too.
shit, that dude is usually not the a fucking looker. But when we're talking about people who are like abusive in relationships, they're usually the kind of people who don't have a lot of trouble forming relationships initially.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because usually they're attractive, and like that's
yeah.
that's literally step one.
Yeah.
Also, like, honest dig on the internet, like probably one of the oldest digs is haha, like appearances. They don't like people who are incels don't really look like this, and it's like, what? What are you, 7?
I mean, to be fair,
Well, this is actually kind of a thing that came up when I can't remember the name of the guy, but that one dude who was on a bunch of like incel boards, and then he went fucking nuclear and he like killed people, and then he just kind of shed light that a lot of like these incel alt-right fucking extremists, most of them are literally just the most average looking dudes you've ever seen.
Yeah.
They're not like deformed. They're not some genetic freak. They're just dudes who have some clearly deep-rooted psychological issue.
I think most people have social issues when they are. Well, first of all, if you identify yourself as a fucking like incel as like a thing, then of course you're gonna have some mental health issues. If you're like, I am an incel and that means I hate women, you're like, right, you are stupid and there's something wrong with you. You need to be sectioned. But most people are just like average people. You know what I mean? And it's just like,
That's kind of one of the more scary things about serial killers and just dangerous people in general. Like,
what's a person? It's like that bullshit I hate when you see someone and they go like, oh, they look like a killer. No, they don't look like a person. Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Although I will say
blood.
there is such a thing as like a pedo stash.
Yes.
But that's a conscious choice. You have to grow that and cultivate it.
and meanwhile,
You
like
chose to look like a pedo.
Yes.
meanwhile, I'm posting this in the fucking
For you,
chat.
we're not the
Let's
same.
not forget one of the most famous serial killers of all time, whose whole deal was that he was a charming motherfucker.
Ted Bundy. But
Yeah.
but anyways, back to this.
muscular, that handsome, who is also suffering crippling, life-destroying trauma that makes them that
Oh my
damaged.
God, get on
Because
with
with the
it.
exception of the height, you can't be all those other things while life-destroying trauma is making it impossible for you to get out of bed. Also,
You're an idiot.
Yeah, you don't know how people work then. So
You do not live in the real world, but I can tell that from your avatar.
yes. But anyways, Lily's retarded. Moving on.
Yes.
abusive, delusional women with a brother complex who may or may not have tasted human flesh don't look like this. They look like this.
Yeah, you don't. You don't
Again,
know that.
same argument, same criticisms.
exactly.
Yeah, moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Nobody thinks damaged people are hot. You think
Ne-
hot.
oh, there is an entire.
Moving on. That's a
We've-
fucking
we've-
stupid
This is the
point.
same
We-
onus on
moving on.
we've
women
already
for a
talked about
long time
this.
back. For all the
Dumb.
poetic
Moving
waxing
on.
about
There are
empathy,
women that
empathy
wanna
was
marry
only ever
serial
extended to
killers.
people they found attractive.
All right, hold on. Rewind just because we were just talking over.
You think hot damaged people are hot. This was the same onus on villain redemptions a long time back. For all the poetic waxing about empathy, that empathy was only ever extended to people they found attractive. And the
Or
discussion
that
about if
empathy
your
was
tastes in
only
media
ever
say
extended to
anything about you is
characters
one
they
of
gave a shit
great
about.
Yeah.
And then also, you're also pointing at you used footage of Kylo Ren there. His redemption was shit.
I agree. By the way, she's done this again, but the opposite way of last time. She's made like this last bit was a point that I agree with, where she's like, yeah, people seem to be way more forgiving of people that they think are like hot for some reason. Like it's like blah blah blah. It's like, then why was your first like setup for this argument of that these people don't exist? Also, by the way, these people that do exist, it's only the hot ones you like, and you're like, what? What did you just say to me?
Welcome to a Lily Orchard video. She makes no fucking sense all the time.
Yeah.
Because
As-
she has a
as we get-
memory
as
of
we
a
get-
worse of a goldfish.
As we get to the end of it, we start to fucking see repeating patterns. So let's just keep going.
Having one really fucked up book in your book collection doesn't really say anything about you, but having 16 of the bastards definitely
Pause
does.
it.
Conversely, nobody really gives a shit if
I mean,
you like Steve.
Because she
You-
just said, very quickly, the reason I want to say that is because earlier in this video, she said it does matter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So she just lied. Either she lied earlier or lied now about what her opinion is.
Yep.
So,
Well,
I have a
contradict yourself.
I have a sneaking suspicion they don't check their scripts when they.
well, so because we obviously know what happened. She said, your favorite movie about you, it says something, and then also if you own a book that you've obviously clearly read and it's a bad one, that doesn't say anything about you unless they're all that book. It's like, what?
This
Yeah.
is why we say.
Not an argument.
This is why we say redraft, and not only that, if you're gonna be making like video essays, I would honestly say have someone preview it beforehand to make sure you didn't accidentally get lost in your own sauce.
Yeah.
Because,
Again,
yeah.
like she said, like 16 fucks of books. What if like your job is to like research this shit, and then you have these books that are dodgy because it's like you're like either a reviewer or you're compiling it because you know for some government thing or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And then you're
Or
like,
what
mean,
if,
if I-
despite being about fucked up, like,
I mean-
fucked up, like, themes and situations, they're all well-written stories and you enjoy them?
well, but no, but she'd say that's bad because
If
it's
I
a fucking
was-
Because
thing.
she's retarded.
If I was like, say, a book reviewer, and I just had a lot of these like shitty books, I feel like I'd make a joke out of it and call it like the Shane Corner or something.
Well, that's
and
what I
then-
mean. But she's just said like that means you're bad if you got all this stuff. But then you're like, but
Yeah.
are there caveats? And then she'd probably say if we like were speaking to her. I mean, she wouldn't speak to us anyway. But for you know what I mean. But she'd probably
Oh,
say,
yeah,
oh well,
'cause
I
we're
don't,
men.
obviously that would be different because that blah blah. It's like yeah, but you didn't say that. So as far as I can tell, you just think that somebody that owns books that you would consider dodgy means that they're a bad person. Even though there could be many reasons they read them, and also I doubt that you even know what the fuck they are. You just know by reputation, probably. Mainly because you have read them, then you're a dodgy person. Because what if you read it and don't like it, but it's on your bookshelf because you... What if you're just like well read? You try like the hundreds of books a year. Like, I know people that read like shit tons, and most of them aren't good. But then you like don't throw away your books because you don't like that. You know, maybe just like keep your books or whatever. And you're like, well, most of
You
these are
see the
shitty. That means
Catcher
you're a
on the
bad
Rye
person.
on my bookshelf. You don't necessarily think I'm going to shoot somebody,
That's what
but then I start talking. You find I have like really strong feelings about professional pop singers. It's like,
No, and then you just start waving your revolver around. It's just like, all right.
You know, when I watch Taxi Driver, you know,
You know what? Fuck the yellow submarine. It's like, whoa, dude. All right, calm down.
you know, like I got the I got.
what if we
the feel-
didn't live in a submarine, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, dude. All right.
Just
What
a
if the-
bunch
what
of
if
guns
the
come out of
submarine
nowhere.
decided to
We're Beatles
explode
enjoyers here.
over the
Okay, they missed
Titanic?
the joke. They missed the joke. Sorry. Moving on.
Steven Universe, we certainly give a shit if your identity is so tied to Steven Universe, you're harassing Make-A-Wish children over it, or making entire mythologies about D-list critics ruining
Shut
the reputation
up.
of a
Just, yeah, we get it. You're salty. Shut up.
critically acclaimed series. I feel that Twitter has allowed this to become lost to misinformation.
Oh my
But this is
God.
what the term weeb originally means. Some people are under the impression weeb refers to anyone who likes anime, and no, it doesn't. Weebs just told everyone that. Weeb refers to someone who eats, breathes,
Why?
and shits anime.
What
someone
the
who thinks
fuck?
they can
Don't
use
care.
anime, a product
That's
of late-stage
literally what
capitalism,
weeb
as
is,
a Rosetta
though.
Stone for Japan and Japanese culture. Someone
What's
who
this got to do
fetishizes
with
an
your
imaginary version
fucking
of
debate?
Japan.
Even Magnus has had enough of her shit. Hey,
What's this got to do with the debate of dark and
Who gives it? Doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
Lily. Lily doesn't care as long because it's Lily because she's terrible at her fucking job.
whatever you're barking
As
at,
if
knock it
magical
off.
place where capitalism is good and women are the ultimate trad wives. Someone who will say it's just a drawing in regards to child pornography, but then flip the hell out if you
Sorry?
make a character
This
black.
whole video
What
is
the
just this
fuck?
bitch being
No,
mad
no,
about some
what did she just
people
say?
who are annoying
Capitalism-
on Twitter.
Capitalism is good, but women are chat. What the? Hang on, sorry.
Because
She's
in
quoting-
reference to
I'm-
Japan, where capitalism is good and trad wives are,
Based.
A girl
What was
says
it
she
gonna be?
watches it. This is what she mean.
I mean,
what was it
like
gonna
these
make
are, I
Chad
mean, like
wives
these
than
are these are
women?
good choices, decent choices.
I mean, some of these are.
Well,
But,
no,
I mean,
My
but, like-
Hero's decent. Demon Slayer, I mean, I find it a bit meh, but
I
like it's
Saying there's
good.
Death-
Hunter
saying
Hunter
there's
is
Death Note.
fantastic, and Death Note is really good up until like like
the f- the first
ignore
season, yeah.
everything after
mean-
L's death.
Yeah.
We know.
I mean, it's no One Piece, so.
The term
Play the
weeb
crowd here.
originally means.
I love how
Some
it's
people
like-
are under the impression
think of
weeb
Jake's like,
refers
yeah,
to
it's
anyone
good
who
up
likes
until
anime, and no,
major
it
spoiler.
doesn't. Weebs just told everyone that. Weeb refers to someone who eats, breathes, and shits anime. Someone
Yeah,
who
we
thinks
knew
you can
that.
use
Why-
anime,
why the fuck
a
is this
product
new
of late-stage
information?
capitalism, as a
Sorry, I talked over the point.
Late
I'm
stage
sorry.
capitalism.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, hold on. It was
Let's
you
try
could
it
use
again.
anime as a product of late stage capitalism. The addition of capitalism did actually nothing in that sentence. It didn't add a single ounce of extra meaning. It was literally just thrown in to throw it in.
Yeah,
Hey,
she's
she's
wanting
a
to insult
capitalism bad.
capitalism.
She's a
So
cringe
let's-
socialist. So.
Wait a minute.
Let's
Wait a
try
minute,
again
wait a
here.
minute.
Wait, Jacob. Why did you say cringe? Like worthless point. If you're a socialist,
As
you are
opposed to
cringe.
what?
I was gonna say, as opposed to a what socialist? Every socialist is cringe.
Well, I mean, that's true. However, I can still say she's a if that thing is saying a cringe socialist. I mean, I'm still correct regardless.
You are correct. It is a superfluous bit of dialogue, and I'm just saying that, my friend.
Just
So,
wait.
well, okay,
No,
then.
no.
You're British, so.
Okay.
I'll
Oh,
never,
it doesn't.
I'll never recover.
Oh, shit.
Ah.
Weebs
fuck
just
out.
told everyone that. Weeb refers to someone who eats, breathes, and shits anime. Someone who thinks you can use anime, a product of late-stage capitalism, as a Rosetta Stone for Japan and Japanese culture. Someone who...
Yeah, see
what
what I
the
mean?
fuck? A
Yeah, wait,
product
okay,
of
yeah,
late-stage
sorry.
capitalism? What?
Yeah, I'm really sorry I talked over that point because it bothered the fuck out of me.
She
but
said it
yeah.
earlier in the video as well, and I think we were equally as confused as why she said it, because it wasn't relevant then either.
How is anime
Exactly,
this
that's fucking
resulted
stupid.
in late-stage capitalism? Like,
But
It's
no,
just-
it is a okay. The
It's a product
system
of
we
capitalism,
exist under is
yes, but-
capitalistic, and it was made during the time in which we live under that system. That's it. That's all she said.
Yeah.
Just,
But it wasn't
So
late
what?
stage capitalism. That's just a.
Hey, you know how you're watching this on a monitor? Yeah, that monitor is a product of late stage capitalism because.
Yeah.
I mean,
Your point?
obviously.
Well, I'd imagine if she drank like her morning coffee and you just
It
like
was
knocked on her window,
made
and you
in
look
a
like
society
late stage.
that has a free.
You'd be like,
Yeah.
that's
that has a free
late stage
market.
That
capitalism.
coffee is a product of late stage
Wait, all right,
capitalism, baby.
I know we should not do tangents, but like just for clarification, late stage capitalism. I always assume that like refers to like outer worlds, like levels of like holy shit capitalism. Is that not true?
No, but basically, it's the stance that what we live under now is some like hyper extreme weird level of capitalism.
Okay, so like, what, did you play Outer Worlds?
No.
Okay,
I
Outer
have.
Worlds is basically like the corporations.
Also,
that
I'm not
basically
sticking
own-
around for the.
Well,
points.
Okay, really? Fuck. All right.
well, like
Yeah.
out, like
No.
outer, like I don't know, Outer Worlds just sounds like corporatism rather than capitalism.
but no, but it's like, but like people are products, and like there's a guy you meet at the very beginning of the game who's like bleeding out, but like as he's like coughing on his own blood, he's like fucking saying the company jingle to like let you know that he's still part of the fucking company.
I mean,
Remember,
there's also it's
people-
satire as well, but it is an
Yeah, it's-
extreme
yeah,
view on
it
it.
is
which
Yeah,
is really
but
quite
yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
funny.
It's extreme view, but like I thought like that was supposed to be like a funny example of late stage capitalism. But I mean, I don't know. Sorry.
But
I
it-
like,
because
let's
this
we're
person's
gonna
an
add
idiot.
just add capitalism as to make it seem look bad. Like
Basically, yes.
capitalism bad.
We've got less than
lilies
3
make-
minutes left. I can feel the end.
Who fetishizes an imaginary version of Japan as this magical place where capitalism is good and women are the ultimate trad wives. Someone who
What?
what the fuck are you talking?
Straw men of straw men's
will
fucking.
say it's just a drawing in regards to child pornography, but then flip the hell out if you make a character black. I could
What do you mean? What are you talking?
You know those
I know what
conservative-
she means. She means
I
the very
do.
annoying people who exist on Twitter, and that's literally all this video has been about.
Yeah,
I
pretty
agree.
much.
Again, it's about like cringe fandoms, not about like the media themselves.
Not
Also,
cringe
by the way,
fandoms,
they
just
did-
cringe like people.
Yes, the screen is black again.
But did she say Chad wives?
Trad.
Trad
wives.
Trad.
wives.
What, what does that mean? I think that's why I'm
A traditional.
Traditional.
wife that takes
Traditional,
up
as in like
traditional roles.
fucking 1950s level submissive, and the big pies, and they don't fucking bitch at you and stuff. I don't.
and I'm not man, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Basically, think about the nuclear. Think about the nuclear family. That's a child life.
well, I'm pretty sure Lily is against the nuclear family because she's fucking cringe.
Yeah.
Because
keep listing
heaven
examples
forbid
until
a
this video.
family have like 2 functioning role models.
Yep.
Capitalism is good and women are the ultimate trad wives. Someone who will say it's just a drawing in regards to child pornography, but then flip the hell out if you make a character black. I could
It's what do you mean by making whatever? It's just
keep listing examples until this video breaches the duration limit. Weebs are probably patient zero for someone who only consumes one kind of media and who has written entire dissertations
But-
on why actually doing this is deep.
But anime comes in both wholesome and dark. What do you mean? That makes sense.
That's what I mean.
Please.
There's nothing about the wholesome and dark media. It's just basically why are people online cringe, annoying, contradictive, argumentative, and blah blah. And you're just describing all the negative aspects of like the human race, and for some reason, people on the internet feel that they can just be like dicks. Whereas I think a lot of us here would be like, no, we're like this in person. That's why we talk to each other. That's why we don't talk to ourselves.
And when I see the fucking like people being shitty on social media, unlike fucking her, I have the sensibility to just put my fucking phone down.
What? You can do that?
I mean,
Yes, going outside and touching grass is an option. It's not
Yeah,
forbidden.
did you get consent before you touched that grass?
I know. Oh shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I did not.
Damn,
I
so much better.
yep.
Deeply cultured, and I'm a better class of person for engaging with foreign media. But they don't really engage with foreign media. They exclusively engage with a very tiny portion of a tiny portion of a tiny portion of foreign media that is made exclusively to appeal to their.
But they're still engaging with foreign media, so your point still
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
But also, what do you mean? So you're like, I engage in foreign media, and that's. I mean, I don't know why you would say that. It's like a really like really hoity-toity.
Other
way of
than to
saying
be
I
a
watch
dick.
anime. But yeah,
Which,
it'd be
by the way,
pretentious, yeah.
America touches the Pacific Ocean, I believe, as well. So American media is
But,
Pacific media, so get fucked.
But like, why is watching anime like a bad thing?
It's not a bad
I
thing.
think
I don't
Best
think.
faith, it's that if you consume only anime and you base your entire personality around that, you become fucking weird and annoying.
Which is
Again,
true.
That's
The
just
whole point of this
weirdos.
video. Ignore the title of the video. The video is actually, here's Twitter people I find very annoying.
Yeah, I mean that's basically this entire.
Just
yeah,
be-
which,
Lily,
this-
just be
this-
honest and just say that this is a Twitter rant. That's just all this is.
Like, would she think the same thing about people that do this? But they, I don't know, maybe they consume a lot of like Korean movies.
Yes.
Like, I'm genuinely
Probably.
curious.
Probably, yeah.
But again, like, would
I
she
mean,
say that? Or would
K-drama fans are kind of annoying.
Yeah, but I mean, but it's not because they like K-drama. It's because they're annoying.
Annoying. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've not watched K-drama, but maybe I should.
I've dealt with people who watch K-dramas. So
I don't like watching soap operas of any fucking
Neither do I.
nationality.
How dare you?
I don't
Professional
really
wrestling
like
is
those-
fucking fantastic art form.
don't like. I'll talk to you guys about wrestling. I just don't. But I don't watch wrestling.
You should.
Like,
Wrestling is fucking awesome. It's fucking great.
It's all right.
I mean, I'd rather go play like a video game or something and watch One Piece.
Yeah, you know what's better is finishing this little allergy video.
Yeah.
We can
Very
do it.
rigid and
less
often
than 2
deeply
minutes.
racist and deeply misogynistic tastes. Hell, they're the reason their favorite hobby has such a bad reputation in North America, because the channels to find anime are often controlled or dominated by them, which means that if you wanted to find something enjoyable, then good fucking luck.
Why do they keep
People
saying
lie.
it's
What do you
misogynistic all
mean
the
the
time?
channels are
We are in
controlled
it.
by them?
Also, congratulations, Lily. You just fucking outed yourself on how old you are. Channels, there are whole entire fucking streaming services where you can just literally go around that. I could watch anime on either Netflix, HBO Max, or I could go to fucking Crunchyroll.
I want to
Yeah.
point out two things what you said about like misogyny. I have two things for anime. So the one that they usually say is obviously the traditional wife thing, but like first of all, that's not like a bad thing inherently. It's only if people are forced into it, so that's like a non-argument. And
If that
secondly,
shows it, who gives a shit?
yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. And then secondly, they do this thing and they go like, oh, but all these women are scantily dressed. And I was like, I have seen so many fucking shirtless men in anime that just have like rippling muscles. that
Fucking
definitely,
like there's that swimming one
Baki.
called Free. There's Baki. There's JoJo's. Dragon Ball has like Goku just gets shirtless like pretty
well,
much almost
this is
every
what I
arc.
mean. I don't actually disagree about some stuff, but at the same time, you guarantee these people won't make the argument for the other side when it happens.
A Fist of the
And
North
also-
Star. Like Kenshiro just rips his shirt
'Cause
off
it's-
every time.
Because
Yeah,
these
it's-
same people that like, yeah, it's a heaven forbid we put a fucking woman in a scantily clad outfit, but let's have Chris Hemsworth just constantly just having to take his shirt off. for all the
Or have his
women.
ass out in Thor 4. It's the same argument.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to have that argument though.
They lie about their tastes, they lie about the extent to which they've thought about their own tastes, and they aren't really trying to convince you with any of these arguments. They're trying to convince themselves. And the point I'm trying to make is that you don't actually need to do that because nobody really gives a shit. And that
Right, when we made
dissertation
the
is going to
video.
raise
Who
way
cares?
more red flags. People
Clearly, you give enough of a shit to make this fucking video.
That's
Or
what
a
I
lot
mean. Is
more
that why she made this video? was
Yeah,
to be ignored?
she made yeah, like this video is a fucking lie. Like this video is false advertisement. She doesn't address the topic of the video. She's lying to us. This is not what it's about.
busy going when you don't proselytize. I rip
Liar!
the fuck out of weebs on this channel, and my wife and two of my friends are huge fans of anime.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
no,
never
so-
mind
so-
then.
Yeah, never mind.
Then
Damn
why
it, she's
change your
still-
fucking?
Hang on, why are you showing us this gratuitous picture of your wife? Stop sexualizing her, God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it's
yeah,
scantily
look.
clad outfit.
Yeah, like showing the shoulder, the crop top, just kind of the way that she's like
Christ,
the
Lily, you
side,
fucking weeb.
like the side trying to get like the full like like view like the view of the bust, like fucking
yeah, like,
weirdo.
come on, Lily.
Yeah, fucking hypocritical fucking.
Don't be so
shithead.
misogynistic.
Bitch.
Yeah, you don't deserve your guard of war. That's why I took it from you.
Okay, all right, let's finish. this
No.
Anime.
This
I've
video
made
has,
jokes
like-
at the expense of furries who insist they're part of some transgressive movement. Two of my friends are furries. I was utterly ruthless to the coffin of Andy and Lele, and one of my friends thinks it's peak fiction, and they keep making this shit the utterly adorable son of a bitch. It's not the stuff you like that makes people dislike you. You are the reason people dislike you. Game
But you literally
You could have
said-
just had this sentence be the whole video.
But no,
and
Yeah.
saved
but
yourself a
let's
lot of time.
backtrack. You literally said like if someone said that their favorite movie was Birth of a Nation, you're like I'm talking with a Nazi.
So it's like if this video was just this sentence, I'd be confused, but I'd say at least it was honest and just literally, it's not what you like, it's who you are as a person. I'm like, I agree. That's basically what we've been saying this entire fucking video. Why in the hell then has she spent 15 minutes telling us why people are bad because of what they like?
What does it have to do? Like what is
Because
it?
she
What
wants
does?
to call people bad.
But then just
And
start.
then
They
also say
just
they're
say
not.
I call. They just say I make fun of. Then just like label it something else. Like, this has nothing
Time to
do
get
with the
depressed and
premise.
see how much Lily makes on Patreon.
Well, this is the thing where it's
of
just
Thrones
like
may as well be called
call
the
the
Incest
video
and Dragon
why
Show, and
fucking
people en
Twitter
masse
fans are
loved
cringe.
it. And they
What do you mean? Game of Thrones is much more than the Incest and Dragon Show.
It
you
was
fucking
memed
retard.
as like the Incest and Dragon Show, but
it was the
that's not
plot. It was
why
the plot and
popular.
characters is why people liked it. I think people like because people are stupid. I think a lot of people did get like drawn in to try it because of like titties and stuff like that. But then like people stuck around for the story and then they left for the story.
Shit, I did.
Yeah, like people adored.
I
Like
was
this.
in love with it, Danny, the second I saw her, and I was like, oh. But then the show dragged me in because it was just really fucking good.
and then
Yeah.
it wasn't.
And then it
That's
kicked
then
us
it
all
wasn't,
in the
and then I-
balls.
And then I cried because that fucking episode 3 of season 8 just like made me rethink everything about media.
I mean, season 5 is what drew me away from Game of
Like,
Thrones.
there,
But
like there's plenty of like games and movies and stuff that
It was
draw
just-
you
it was the
in with
weird
like
thing about the
superficial
darkness.
bullshit like boobs or just like morbid curiosity, and then you will stick around just because, oh wow, this is actually really good.
yeah, if this was the boobs and sex show and people watched an episode went, that is funny, it's about boobs and sex, people wouldn't have gone back to it. Game of Thrones came out in the time of the internet, my dear. Porn existed. People did not need this.
Exactly.
I still love it. Flowers in the Attic is a classic, and there was such a demand for the sequels that the author had to hire a ghostwriter to keep up with it. But most people still don't
don't
like pro
know.
shippers because they won't
It's probably
Yeah, I don't know
it's probably
I don't know anything about that.
it's whatever.
Man, don't care.
love it. Flowers in the Attic is a classic, and there was such a demand for the sequels that the author had to hire a ghostwriter to keep up with it. But most people still don't like pro shippers because they won't get off their cracked, broken soapbox and leave everyone else alone. Weebs, the world loves anime, and it's always loved anime, it just doesn't like you. Nobody likes you, and wholesome, uplifting shows like mine
What do you mean you?
What? I'm so confused.
What?
And also, wait, like, I guess, hold on.
leave
just-
everyone else alone. Weebs, the world loves
seconds, hold
anime,
on.
and it's always loved anime, it just
Also, like, guess you're attacking whoever the fuck this is.
Anime self-insert problem. I'm tired of isekai. Understandable. 1,000-year-old lolly dragons. I mean, yeah, sure. Anime's self-insert problem. I mean, yeah, Kirito certainly is that, but like, I don't know if it has a self-insert problem. Like, I'm not sure. I don't. To be
Also-
fair, I don't watch enough.
I love how,
People
for the
said
most
that's
part,
the biggest thing of Gary Stu and like anime.
Yeah,
There's a lot
but
of
at the
isekai
same
without
time, it's
me
like anime
everywhere.
is so vast and there's so much of it. I don't. Really,
Yeah,
is
anime's
there-
not a genre, it is
Yeah,
an
yeah.
art style, essentially.
Well, I was gonna say like I was just pointing out like why people say that about fucking Sword Art Online, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
with Kirito certainly.
point-
And, like watch
the
more
point
anime. Is
I'm-
what I just want to say. If you want to find ones that don't have self-inserts.
No.
the point I was trying to make was I love how for most of this video, Lily was just trying to do like a generalization type deal, and then just out of the blue attacked one specific creator twice.
Unironically, is she trying to bully people but trying to act like a good person while
Yes.
doing it? Like
Yeah.
I'm
She-
not
yes.
even like
Lily
meaning
is
here.
a
I'm
bully.
genuine question.
Lily is a bully.
No, yeah.
She's the
genuinely.
definition of a bully.
She is a
Rules
bully.
for
She will
me,
bully
not for me.
entire groups and fandoms of people.
Rules for thee, nothing for me.
Exactly, but like again,
I feel like I've been gaslit for 16 minutes and 40
You have,
seconds.
you have, yeah,
You
you
have
have, you have been, yeah. But like again,
Only 16 minutes. Where
You're
have you
in a
been?
coma. You need to wake up.
The rest
Yeah.
of it was us talking, Wyatt.
No,
We didn't
you're
gaslight
the
each
accident
other.
was
I
No,
mean,
years
we
ago,
gaslight Max.
Asa. The accident was years ago.
What?
you don't gaslight people at all, Asa.
That's not
We're not
true.
even
I didn't
real.
get-
We're just figments of your
It's just
imagination.
no.
my
You
love.
only think you gaslight people in your head. You,
I don't
you
gaslight
One
anyone,
Piece,
I'm-
One
I'm-
Piece never existed. It was just.
I am
in there.
depressingly. I'm too honest.
That's fair.
just doesn't like you. Nobody likes you. And wholesome, uplifting shows like My Little Pony, Steven Universe, or Smiling Friends are among the most popular shows on the air. It's just that nobody likes.
I don't know if I'd actually call
What the
call
fuck?
Smiling Friends as wholesome.
What the
Right, so-
fuck?
so
That
this
was
is
a
a
weird
conclusion.
fucking thing.
Yeah, this kind of doubles back to a point I was making earlier, where wholesome and dark, she's not using those words
No.
to mean the same things we mean when we say those words. She means ones that do or do not like come up with a vibe that they
Oh.
agree with her.
Why is she playing footage
I
of
wanna
High
fu-
Guardian Spice, which everybody hated?
I think we might have got the wrong end of the stick of this titlist thing. Does she, instead of meaning wholesome and dark media and the debate of it, does she mean wholesome debate and dark debate? Like nobody fucking says a dark media debate, but is that what she means?
No,
I
I
maybe.
don't.
No.
No, I don't.
I don't think
know.
so.
No,
No, I mean, well, I mean, I wouldn't put it past her. She seems incredibly stupid.
she is a fucking retard.
I now would have like photoshopped this like like a picture of Lily Orchard and say like, "Oh yeah, Smiling Friends is wholesome," and then show the fucking image of the scary forest demon getting ripped apart.
Don't
And
even do
eaten.
that. Just show the fucking thing from the second episode.
But it's like-
that guy's
but-
getting curb stomped in the fucking apartment door.
The only way
Yeah.
I can say about this is like because she said like because she said wholesome shows, didn't she? I don't fucking know.
No, man.
Wholesome shows.
We're
Like
almost there. We're
Smiling
almost there.
Friends.
We're almost there. We're almost there. Hit play.
Yeah.
Makes the kind of person who makes these shows their entire personality because you keep harassing Make-A-Wish children and trans women. So when you're stuck in an argument with someone about how your taste in media makes you a more well-adjusted person, just remember, you're not.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What a waste of fucking time.
That was absolutely fucking.
I
We
mean,
got some
that's
really
the
good conversations out of it.
That's the
Yeah.
definition
Oh, yeah,
of
we got
Lily
great
Orchard.
we got
Waste
great
of fucking time.
Yeah, we got
Shut up somebody up, Bones.
yeah. But like this is this was like this was awful. Like she didn't discuss the debate between wholesome and dark media at all.
Oh, hang on. Is this why she couldn't get the footage from earlier? She ran out of space on her end board to credit where she got the footage from.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I've cracked the code.
Yeah, I was about to say she brought up Smiling Friends, didn't show a single frame from it.
Yeah.
I can't
Well,
find it on
it's
my
'cause-
reference
Well,
board.
because if she mentioned Smiling Friends, she'd immediately be proven wrong. I'm trying to think of like I guess the end like shot in the end of season 2. No, because that would because it praises America and therefore capitalism.
Right, let's watch Go for Grufford and Reed.
Okay.
But-
So-
but speaking of Gilbert Godfrey, I was about to say the really
Let's-
wholesome moment was at the end of season 1 of Smiling Friends, where Gilbert Godfrey as God saved Charlie.
So yeah,
True.
do the outro. This gave me an actual headache. I'm sitting here just
this was
it hurts.
Is this the worst one of the worst videos we've watched? I think it is.
Not even close.
No,
No.
no.
No, that's fair.
the fact
There were
I had
actual individual full sentences that we agreed with. That already puts it in like
Sure,
the,
the
top 10%.
Jules Sean video I think is the worst because we spent 9 hours ripping it to
that's the Mary
shreds.
Sue one, right?
Yeah, that's the Mary Sue one. I
Uh,
think
yeah, that
was-
was the one. That was the one I was trying to pull like Slur away from because we had other shit to do, and then I joined in.
Yeah, you did. You joined in, and then we spent 9 hours.
And I was about to say, remember, Jake, you have a bunch of Dragon's Dens that you scrapped because the fucking videos were awful. So, like, we at least fucking finished this one.
Yeah, like this one's like just fucking this, but this was still pretty fucking terrible.
A little bit.
So yeah, let's do an outro, and then I'm tempted to just go sit down. Don't know, lay down for a moment. Yeah, sit down. It's what I'm already doing.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about
Godfrey.
checking out for the night after this. To
Somebody-
be fucking honest.
Somebody,
Oh, but
somebody
there's
post-
Guilford
no,
Godfrey, and
put
it's
it- put-
funny.
Yeah, no, Baller, put it in the watch together. This is a watch
Well,
together. Watch it.
Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
It's
Nailed it.